हेलो पुकीज, व्हाट इज अप? वेलकम टू अनदर स्ट्रीम। कैसे हो यार पुकीज? क्या हाल है सभी पुकीज के? होप यू ऑल आर डूइंग ग्रेट, गुड। कैसे हो मेरे, क्या बोलते हैं, जिगर के टुकड़ों? फटाफट फटाफट और चुपचाप लाइक करना शुरू कर दो। आ गई हूँ मैं, डरते है क्या ऐसी की तैसी। आय हाय, मेरे को ना ऐड प्ले हो गया। आय हाय, मैं खुद ऐड देख रही हूँ। गाइस कैसे हो यार सब लोग? आ गई हूँ मैं, डरते नहीं है किसी से। बस 2-3 मिनट और दिखा रहा है, फिर शुरू हो जाएगा अपना वॉच पार्टी। लेट्स गो। हेलो हेलो, स्टोरी सो गुड, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। टाइमर चलने दो इन लोगों का, टाइमर मैं बता रही हूँ। गाइस सब लोग लाइक करो, कमॉन फटाफट लाइक कर दो। और कैसे हो मेरी प्यारी प्यारी? गाइस एक बार ही चैट में एंड एनवी स्पैम करो थोड़ा सा, कूट दूंगी। देख रहे हो टाइम पे नहीं आते हैं, टाइम पे नहीं आते हैं। 12 बजे मैसेज किया है कि आज तो वॉच पार्टी है, वॉच पार्टी आज है। देख रहे हो टाइम पे नहीं आते, कूट दो भाई। एन भी हो गया मेरा, हो गया मेरा भाई, कूट दो। किधर गया मेरा बिल्ला? किधर है बिल्ला? ही काफी है मेरा। एंड एन वी हाँ वही ना, देख रहे हो 12 बजे से वॉच पार्टी है। अब देखो कौन लेट है, आप लोग बताओ कौन लेट है। मैं तो मैच के कारण टाइमिंग के हिसाब से आई हूँ, क्योंकि इनका मैप ज़्यादा हो रहा था, ये जो मैचेस चल रहे थे प्रीवियस मैचेस। आप लेट हो? मैं कहाँ पे लेट हूँ यार, मेरे ये देखो टाइमर अभी भी ख़त्म नहीं हुआ है, टाइमर अभी भी चालू है। मैं टाइम पे आई हूँ उस हिसाब से, वरना आप लोगों को ये देखना पड़ता, सब हाइलाइट देखना पड़ता, रिव्यू हो रहे किसने क्या गलती करी, कौन सा राउंड पे क्या हुआ, वो सब देखना पड़ता। मैंने आप लोग को बचा लिया, आई एम द सेवियर, ठीक है। गाइस वैसे इंडियन टीम है यार वीएलटी, बुरा लगेगा अगर आज। मुझे तो मज़ा आता है इसलिए बोल दिया। अच्छा यार मेरा पता नहीं यार क्या सीन है, इधर स्ट्रीम वगैरह भी सब सही चल रहा है, ठीक है। ओबीएस में भी लाइक जितना केबीपीएस देना है उतना दे रहा है, ठीक है। बट बट डाउनलोड के टाइम पे क्या हो जाता है, 500 kbps का स्पीड देता है। 1 GB का एक वीडियो डाउनलोड करने पे मेरा लगता है लाइक 30 to 45 मिनट्स, इतना ज़्यादा टाइम लगता है। पता नहीं क्या सीन है ये। इससे पहले यूट्यूब वीडियो भी 1080p में नहीं चल रहा था। आई डोंट नो क्या सीन हुआ है ये। बस मतलब डाउनलोड बहुत ख़राब है, सब ब्राउज़र में मैंने ट्राई करा है। एच पे भी ट्राई करा है मैंने, क्रोम पे भी ट्राई करा है। तुम्हारे नेट वाले को बोलना पड़ेगा यार, मोबाइल वगैरह में तो सब सही है, मोबाइल में तो स्पीड भी सही आती है। लाइक 1 GB का वीडियो 2-3 मिनट लेता है मोबाइल में, और पीसी में लेता है 45 मिनट्स ओनली डाउनलोड। हर एक ब्राउज़र अलग अलग, मेरा जो 2-3 ईमेल है उसमें ट्राई करा है, एच पे ट्राई करा है, ओपेरा में भी ट्राई करके देखूंगी। ऐसे ही डाउनलोड रहता है, वो चेक करके मैं अनइंस्टॉल मार दूंगी फिर। बस डाउनलोड के टाइम अभी भी तो स्पीड सही आ रही है मेरे को, पता नहीं क्या सीन है। ये क्रिश ने मेरे दूसरे अकाउंट पे फोंदू फोंदू रील भेज के मेरा भी फीड वही आने लग गया, मैंने भी पटक दिया क्रिश को वही वाले फोंदू फोंदू रील। मेरा फीड उसी से भर गया यार, मैं मोटा वोटा नहीं हूँ, ये तो बस बेबी फैट है। फोंदू ये सबसे बढ़ गया है मेरा फीड, पूरा फीड ऐसा ही है। एक दो वेलोरेंट के शॉर्ट्स आते हैं, उसके बाद आता है ये वाले। तुम्हारे नेट वाले को बोल दिया है यार, बोल दिया है, वो लोग बेचारे खुद कंफ्यूज है, हुआ क्या। टेक्निकल टीम को फॉरवर्ड कर रहे हो लोग, टेक्निकल टीम को, समझ रहे हो। गाइस ये जो वीसीटी वाला बैज है ना, दिस वन, ये कुछ ही बने हुए हैं और कुछ लोगों को ही मिलता है जो लोग मेहनत करते हैं, वॉच पार्टी करते हैं। रायट, क्या मैं ये वॉच पार्टी नहीं कर रही हूँ? क्या मैं इधर स्विमिंग का व्लॉग दिखा रही हूँ सब लोगों को वाटर पार्क में जाके हैं? गाइस वैसे कल एक व्लॉग आएगा, मिनी व्लॉग, सब लोग, सब, ठीक है, तुम सब सपोर्ट करोगे व्लॉग को चुपचाप। आय हाय, मेरे को पता नहीं था टाइमर खत्म होने के बाद भी लाइक ये होगा। भाई मम्मी को मैंने मना किया था मोमोज नहीं लाए, मोमोज ही लेके आ गई। मैं डाइटिंग पे हूँ 2 दिन के लिए। जल्दी से यार बस शुरू हो जाए। चलो आप लोग इनकी बातें सुनो
Potential
ताकि
success
आप लोग
for
को
South
पता ना चले
Asia
कि मैं
for the
खा
first
रही हूँ।
time in a long time.
पर्दे के पीछे
Yeah,
मैं खा
it
रही
was
हूँ, आप
very
लोग को
great
पता ना
actually,
चले।
like, to see the old GE trio, Russ and Eskerosi and Lightning Fast. They are bringing a tremendous amount of experience and, getting that together with two Indonesians powerhouse, Tamara and Madeline. They make a really great team out there
आई
in
एम द
Velocity.
गोट, ऐसा क्या?
Meanwhile, with Riddle, I
भाई
feel
वो
like
फोंदू वाला
Riddle,
फीड मेरे पे भी भर गया
they were
यार
here
तुम्हारे
last
कारण।
year, right?
Yeah.
Like they were marked as one of the
मेरे फीड में भी
strongest
वही
contenders
फोंदू
for the
आने लगा
Pacific
उस
back
अकाउंट
then.
में।
But this year there are
एक दो
even more strong
वैलोरेंट के वो
teams going
आते
into
फिर वो
Ascension.
फोंदू आ जाता है।
We can see that yesterday their loss against Neos, it was inevitable.
Yeah, a great finish last year in Ascension, top 4 for Riddle Order, and they've kept the bulk of the same players. But as you say, it was a difficult opening for them, playing against Naus, who ultimately swept them 2-0. Now, I will say in that series, I didn't think Riddle played bad, not at all. I felt like they just needed to settle into the game a little bit more, and ultimately it was Naus to put on an incredibly strong showing. But that was their opener, so I want to give them the benefit of the doubt that they've had a little bit more time. They've experienced what this stage setup is like now, and they're looking to turn their group stage around, move up to 1-1, and keep their playoff hopes alive, and try and keep their destiny in their own hands.
Yeah, I totally
गाइस
agree.
अच्छे से सुनते
However,
रहो
like,
इनको, आप लोग
from
को
the
पता
match
नहीं
we
चलना
witnessed
चाहिए मैं खा रही हूँ करके।
yesterday, Riddle is actually a team with a really great game plan. Just again, I feel like the same problems occur for them, like for teams here in Tier 2. Sometimes they don't really know how to make good decisions in the mid rounding.
Yeah, I think they definitely got out-called in that game against Naus. I think Xavier was really managing to
ये
read what they were
फोंदू क्या
doing
है?
very well.
क्रिश
So now it's
जायरिक को
how have
हाय
they used
बोलना
that
जरा।
time? How have they adapted to
सब
what their
आवाज आ
weaknesses
रही
were?
है भाई,
And how
ये
are they
सुनो,
doing
मैं
to
पैकेट
sort
खोल
their
रही थी
protocols and their macro
और मैंने
to
मना करा
help
था यार,
give
2 दिन की
that
डाइटिंग
little
पे हूँ,
bit
ऐसा
extra
मेरे साथ
edge to
अन्याय
the
हुआ है।
calling? I do think a big thing as well is they've been able to see how Velocity are going to play as we move into this game, because Velocity have a unique style that we'll touch on soon. But ultimately, what are your reads? How are you going to be able to call more consistently in this series?
Yeah, I do believe if Riddle they can make that calls more consistently, they can, have these players like Soldam or like Hedai. They have very good aim.
गाइस कल
If
एक
you
मिनी ब्लॉग
can
आएगा,
make them work
सब
out
लोग
in a good macro, I think Riddle
एंजॉय
might
करना।
be able to win this series. But again, they are going against Velocity with stacked roster. I believe we can say that they are very experienced coming into Ascension.
Yeah, I think this Velocity team, this was a team people didn't rate highly coming into Ascension. Even with that
हेलो
experience, I think
नीरज,
coming
वेलकम
from
टू द
a
स्ट्रीम, कैसे हो आप?
stereotypically weaker region in South Asia, they're always going to be doubted a little bit. And, I think if you were to look at this match on paper before this tournament started, you would have said Riddle are the heavy favorites. But now we've seen this Velocity team play. They came out swinging, upset full sense, and showed us some very, very nice set pieces, a style that is unique unique to them. Watch for Russ on this breach and Damara on this neon. That pairing has been incredibly effective so far. I love the way the coaching
ये
staff
कौन
have
सी टीम है
taken
येलो
this
वाली
team.
VLT
They're
का
really
जिसके साथ
playing
मैच है?
something that's so unique to them. My big question is,
रिडल
how does
ऑर्डर
that
है.
work now you've already shown it once? If you want to rely on these set pieces,
चलो
you
मुझे
need to make
दिवाली
sure
की
that you have
शॉपिंग
a
करने
very
जानी है.
deep
तुम देखो मस्त
scrapbook of them.
वॉच
Otherwise,
पार्टी
you can start to give
शॉपिंग
away little tells. I think that's going to be
शॉपिंग.
the biggest story as we move towards this game.
जाओ जाओ.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe the
इंजॉय.
VCT Pacific fans, especially in
ढेर सारी
English,
सोन
they
पापड़ी
are
मिले तुम्हें.
very familiar with like Ascarosi, with Raz, or maybe with Lightning Fast, because we have seen them in in VCT Pacific 2 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. But I want to highlight Damara and
Yeah.
Madeline as well. They are really good players. I mean, maybe they are kind of
मैं
bit
पिक गाइस.
young. Like Damara is a young talent from Indonesia,
अभी
but
हटा दिया
again,
है.
with the coaching staff from Velocity,
कोरोट.
with the experienced players here, I think Damara is doing a great job so far. But we will move on into the map Vito. This is unique.
सोन
Riddle.
पापड़ी
They
थी आ
are
गई दो खत्म
respect
कर दी दबा
banning
के. वाह.
Lotus because we know
Yeah.
इतना मीठा
Velocity,
मैं
they
नहीं
were
खा
very
सकती यार.
strong yesterday. And Velocity, yep, this is normal for
ये
them.
वाली
They are
येलो वाली
probably
टीम है
banning
रिडल
Abyss,
ऑर्डर.
and then Riddle, they will pick Corrode. After that, yep, it will
Hmm.
be, I believe
Haven.
it's Haven, as well as Sunset for Velocity.
सनसेट
Yeah,
कोरोड
I think
और
the two
हेवन आई
maps that
थिंक
I
मैं
have
पिक.
to
हाँ.
focus on here for Riddle Order are, of course, Corrode and then Haven. Those are the two maps we saw them play against Naus and ultimately lose. So I think I respect them for having confidence to pick it again after you've just lost on it. That shows me that, hey, they feel like they've made some improvements. They've managed to learn from their mistakes. And also
गाइस
for this
लाइक
map
करो
one
रे
of
सब लोग.
Corrode,
कम ऑन.
we've never seen Velocity play this.
ऐसा थोड़ी
So
होता है. कम
that's
ऑन.
an entirely open book for them. And I think the Riddle will be looking at that as a weakness in the map pool. They'll be saying, why haven't you played this? Let's force your hand here and try and get that exposed.
But on the other hand, of course, Riddle, they have to be careful. Maybe they will catch off guard,
स्टार्ट
right?
ही नहीं हो रहा
By
है. देख रहे हो और आप लोग
Velocity. We
बोल रहे हैं
never
मैं
know what
लेट
they
हूँ.
prepared for this map. But on the other hand, Corrode from Riddle, yes, like what you said earlier, they were defeated by Naus. But I really hope that they did their homework last night, like because it is still one of their comfortable picks. And yeah, so I'm just excited for
गाइस
Corrode
तुरतुरे पे
here. Like
अभी लपेट
Riddle,
लूं.
again, mentioning their mid rounding because Corrode is one of the biggest maps in Valorant, right?
Yeah.
So they
तुरतुरे का
have
पैकेट अभी
to
लपेट लूं.
nail that macro type of thing, and they have to nail that mid rounding to be
Yeah.
able to read velocity.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think for Velocity, there's a big question in what composition will they bring? We've seen them bring out this breach and Neon. We saw them do it on Ascent where, you almost never see that. So I'm curious. Corrode, also not typically a breach map in this meta. So I wonder if we're going to see the breach there as well. Also, SK Rossi has looked so good on that chamber. So are they going to bring it out in Corrode? I think
Let's
chamber
go,
can
guys.
actually
Let's
fit that
go.
map quite well. So I think there's a lot up in the air here.
Yeah. I really respect, the Velocity coaching staff. They were able to give SK Rossi his comfortable pick. Like some of the teams, maybe they wanna play
All the very
according to
best. All
meta,
the best.
But for Velocity, they know Rossi is a really good opper. Is a really aggressive player, and they are going to let him play. Like how he will do it, like how he loved it in Valorant. And well, for Riddle, we
Feel the
discussed earlier
velocity.
that
Yeah,
they have
ये.
to do their homework. But from your opinion, Riddle, what must they do to win this map pick?
I mean, I think in order to win this map pick, you can't be too surprised by whatever Velocity bring out.
Let's
We've shown
go.
that they're not afraid to take these risks. So if they do take these risks,
Let's
come
go,
out with
guys.
something off
Velocity.
meta. It's
Feel the
about staying
velocity.
calm, remembering why you picked the map, what your mistakes were last time. And if Velocity play that same very aggressive style, it's all going to be about stopping Damara. Damara's going in with a barrage of util, so it's about if you're managing to kill him and all that util goes to waste, Riddle will put themselves in very good situations as you move towards the late round. That's what I want to see. You can't give away 3 first deaths against a team as sharp as
Let's
Velocity.
go, guys.
Yep, absolutely. Seeing Damara, it's like, seeing Dumby from last year
Yeah.
playing that
Yuko.
Neon. He was very fierce. He's a type of duelist that, is not afraid to take those duels, to take those skirmishes, trying to get the first blood for his team. So Karot, I believe this
All the
will
very
be
best यार
very
आज तो
interesting
मतलब
between the
एकदम
both of them.
दिखा दो
From Velocity,
दिखा
well,
दो
as you
Indian
mentioned
team
earlier, they
come
like
on
to bring that bridge, even though it's not like much more used now in this meta, because people most likely are going to use that Waylay, to use that
Yeah.
Yoru, and just trying to dodge all of that, bridge utility. But yeah, I'm also one of those players that believe bridge is not that strong anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I totally see where you're coming from, because Breach has fallen out of the meta. Do you remember when he used to have 3 flashes? He used to be everywhere, but now he has just become this niche pick. I think you're totally right. He's not in the meta, and he's not that strong, but you need a unique player like Russ to make it work. I think he can have his place if you're able to get all the value out of the utility, but because it's not, textbook strong on paper, there will be gaps. We saw this earlier on today, Puma and Love picking it up on that Abyss map. It does leave gaps. You don't have as much information, so Riddle need to anticipate whatever's going to come out, whatever aggression that Breach pick might bring, and just be ready to deal with it.
Yep, and
Agent
the
picks
agent
भी आ
selection
चुके हैं इधर
is up now
Neon,
for Riddle.
Deadlock,
They are going to use
Fake,
the same agent
Chamber,
selection
Moment.
from yesterday.
Okay.
I guess they are just trying to do their
Viper
homework,
अलग है
like make the make
बाकी
the
Vice और
macro
Deadlock
more
अलग है
organized.
Yeah, I
Let's
respect
go
it. We're running back the same comp saying, hey, we can fix these mistakes. On the side of VLT, there will be no breach, but look for SK Rossi on that chamber. This is still an interesting composition. Deadlock chamber with this double sentinel, but Damara on his signature neon. A lot of pressure on his shoulders.
Yep, this is going to be fun looking at this agent selection from both of the teams. Riddle, they desperately need a win coming into this, group stage of Valorant Ascension. But on the other hand, Velocity, they are coming more calm because they got that win already. So without any further ado, our casters are ready for our first map for Pilski and Quack.
Let's go
Yes, thank you very much, Bella, as well as Big Time. Our final series of the day. The teams haven't had that much time to really go and look back because this is Ascension Pacific.
Let's
It's the
go,
group
guys.
stage. You're
Map
playing
1.
matches back to back.
Come on.
And here we go again with Riddle on their own map pick of Corrode.
Yeah, very different trajectory for these two teams coming into this match. Velocity really making a Thai powerhouse like Full Sense look a little bit second rate in their
Attacking
opening
it.
series. I was very surprised about that, and thusly, I'm excited to see more for them. Riddle going down to red hot now, Stoke. Steps into middle, big fights. Peppering back and forth with the Ghost. Velocity opt to fall away after seeing multiple players over on the defensive side here. It's going to be the group up towards A for I've already done it, for Velocity.
Oh my god, we just
Let's
started! It's so easy. We've been talking about it over the break. I mean, you guys were, I was listening. But here we go anyway. Velocity trying to get their way into A. There's a Poison Orb as well as Sheer Wall on the other end, so gotta be very cautious. Some slight peaks from Rossi, but not quite connecting just yet.
guys come on सब लोग like कर दो फटाफट come on
Trying to perhaps rotate back through, but
mid पे pick
again,
मिल
a lot of these
सकता है
players are so darn low, and the angle's being held by Soldam. Toxic screen back up, but nonetheless, damage is done.
Shadows traveling.
कोई ना उनका fate low है neon भी low है but
30 seconds left.
अरे जहर पे ही गए
Well,
हाय
it's
दो
gonna be
गए
the
जहर
snake
पे
bite as well as the sheer wall tripped up though.
हाय
While
वॉल
the,
के साथ क्या
for
कॉम्बो
sure some
हुआ है
technical
भाई
issues trying to
इनका
get Pilski
माय
back
गॉड
in. But at the same time, with the spike down, it's just unfortunate for Velocity. Kaede will be able
भाई
to push
जहर
on
में
through
दो
to
गए
get
हैं
that
what
final
the
kill
hell
in. What a start for now for Riddle Order. Just unbelievable so far. I mean, I guess it just comes down to the compositions. We saw them playing it before, trying to bring that performance perhaps from scrims back to fruition. Ultimately, it's these angles help. The early contact where both teams, both sides traded so many bullets, players down to low HP. really made things difficult.
Sorry.
एक राउंड जीत के हेलो हेलो माय गॉड आ जाओ गरबा खेलते
I guess I was just a little bit too keen for this match. What did I miss?
एक राउंड जीत
Looks
के
like
हेलो हेलो
Riddle's
देख
had
रहे
a
हो
pretty
गाइस
good time
हेलो
on the pistol
हेलो
there.
आ जाओ गरबा खेलते आओ हेलो
Darn
हेलो
good. With Velocity just trying to go back through some choke points. Similar things this time, but a lot more space being taken up. They just go through the thorns. Pretty darn low, but they will still take players down with them. Minty trying to stay alive, but with the weapons picked up now, Damara, he just doesn't back down. So them, Yatska trying to play around these corners, trying to sneak some sneaky shots as much as
Nice
possible.
one.
But Rossi's got
हेलो
the
का
back
जवाब
on
दे
lock.
दिया है गाइस
No entry for Soldam, just Yatska now on this Spectre. Trying to break through the barrier first, but there are way too many players on the other side. Philly.
नाइस
Beautiful. Nice little high-low there. And you love the instant reply there from the core of Velocity.
नाइस हेलो
As
का
soon as
जवाब
they've
दे दिया है
been
गाइस
able to
अभी
lose
से
that
दे दिया
pistol and then upset things on the anti-eco, they've said, come on
Let's
guys,
go.
stand up. Big entry on in there from Damara. Perfect utility from Russ as well. He's topping so far in Ascension Pacific the effective APR. Only players that are just spamming the controllers are sitting above him in terms of assists per round.
God.
And he's also
Cute
winning
तो
every
यार,
single clutch
hello,
for
hello
Velocity to boot.
very
Was calling a
cute है
fantastic game. What a huge round to win for Velocity to start off this series very well.
They perhaps must have had some experience as well against maybe some Japanese teams. I don't know. But that was just a full bulldoze through B site now. He's trying to scale on up towards middle. Quickly spotting his opponents and now just pushing all the way through. It's Damara.
Oh,
and Rossi
nice,
once again
nice,
all
yaar.
called
क्या
with
बात
Russ
है.
at the helm of it. They're able to take down 4 in an instant.
Yeah, Soldam with the Bucky in hand wants to wait for some kind of a mistake for Velocity, none of which will be given. Spike getting planted, nice and open there on the B side by Damara. He's got himself an overdrive off the back of slamming that one down. Rust is peppering a couple of shots. Soldam slides right into his face, but tried it well by Lightning Fast. 2 in a row now for Velocity. Their economy's looking great. They're playing with confidence. I'm hoping that they can put together another upset here.
चलो मेरा काम
Certainly,
हो गया है
hopefully.
हाँ डन है
Definitely still
work
signs of life from both sides and very fired
Nice.
up to keep their group
यही
stage
यही
going.
consistency चाहिए अभी तो
I
और
think,
कुछ नहीं
look,
चाहिए
if Riddle Order lose this game to a red hot Nous and a red hot Velocity, I mean, there's no shame in that, but going from a top 4 in last year's Ascension and pushing some of the better teams in the tournament, like SPG and Boom, to lose is going to be disappointing.
Definitely something they're trying to
and
keep at the back of their minds for now. Just trying to stall down this B-side push as much as possible. It's a quick triple into the Odin, but Madeline turning
1v2
around.
बचा हुआ है यार
He's got
अभी
the
भी
annihilation now.
He's going to slow this round down. Opts to go and check the flank, knowing that a potential push down mid from the Omen or pace from the Neon could have meant that one of these players on the defense
रीड है उनका
could have been
स्पॉन से
trying
जाना
to
चाहिए
swindle
come on
him from the back lines.
ये हाँ
After
ये
establishing that that's all clear, makes
W
his way back through the attacking side spawn and going to try to get himself into an A site after plant. Riddle Order, they've got a lot in their arsenal here. Dark cover, paranoia. You got a fast lane as well as a relay bolt, so a couple of different pieces of utility that could obscure Madeline's vision here, as well as potentially secure yourself a punishing piece of utility. There's a sonic sensor on the spike though. Plant comes out.
Oh, it's just full contact. Minty able to quickly trade up.
Yeah, 1 for 1. Riddle Order, just no nonsense there. Really good spacing. Trading out that 1v1 in the fashion that you would expect. I was kind of hoping that he would rip the Annihilation there or maybe put down another Sonic Sensor or just play off of the spike with the Sonic Sensor already put down there. Don't think he's given Riddle Order the respect that they deserve, the respect that they've earned, being a team that's consistently been finding success in their regional region of Japan, as well as, like I said, had a very good placement at Ascension last year.
TP नहीं हुआ TP back कर दिया था
Split 1, split 2, back to back. All the way down to the finals and qualification for Ascension Pacific. And you just look at how well they're able to hold. At the same time, though, I just checked out Madeline's VLR. This is his second official playing of Deadlock.
Interesting. So being a little bit more flexible there. Playing the recon in it some of the time, but those responsibilities will fall to Russ, who's mostly been on the breach thus far. Rossi, hounded by the Prowler. Sold him on the line elsewhere. Off angle from Damara.
यार ऑपरेटर है इधर अरे
slowly creeping through, and it's able to punish Madeline. The relay bolt will connect for now as well, but Soldam still alive.
सारी
It's such a
गलती
huge
पीयू
threat.
की है ये देखो 12 बजे से बोला गया है वॉच पार्टी नहीं करनी है अब देखो
The pace as well as the relay bolt
Guys,
to be able to
शुरू हो
zone your
जाओ
opponents away. No potential to be able to chase
गाइस
them down.
दोबारा
They're
से
still
रैली
interested
निकल
in the
रही
A side
है
of the
मैंने
map.
जो स्पैम
If
करने
they
बोला
go
था कम
towards
ऑन
B, there's a pit and a hungry
यही मौका
Yatsuka.
है
Sorry, a hungry KD with the
यही
judge.
मौका है बता रही हूँ मैं
Just don't really want to contend with that, but at the same time, Soldam as the Neon on this operator gets to reposition so much back in top middle, but now punished by lightning fast.
यार
Jojo, what is that?
1v2 दोबारा से 1v2 हो गया
Still
कैसे
in a 1v2.
कैसे
It's lightning
30
fast
seconds
now.
left.
कैसे गाइस कैसे
Very winnable. A chance for him to show his experience here. Gonna plant inside of his dark cover.
एंड पीयू
And
वेलोरेंट
Shadow
अभी
step to
खोलूं
reposition. It does have the paranoia to work with here. He's
क्या
gonna
क्या
follow the
गिफ्टेड
shadows just
मिल
to be
रहा है
able to cause
कितने
some
बंडल है
misdirection here.
एनर्जी वाला
Good Lord are unsure of his position.
पिंक
He's gonna
वाला
cancel it.
बैटल पास अभी खोलूं
Pretty sure you can hear that though.
एंड
Still
एनवी
into the
गद्दारी
corner.
कर बे वही ना वही
And they
ना
are carefully pushing
यार
on
1v2
through
है
together as a
यार
duo. One in front, one to the back. It's a quick sidestep.
यार
but the push kill
1v2
goes off
नहीं
on the
होता है
wayside.
एक दो
Minty
प्लेयर को
once
तो
again
लेके जाना पड़ेगा और
reliably trading back up.
Yeah, it's his second.
एक साथ ही
1v1.
आएंगे
Like you said, just trading
Hey,
out his
yaar,
teammate.
come on.
It's nothing special, but it doesn't have to be. It's
Feel the
consistency
velocity,
for
guys.
Riddle, closing
Power
out
to
these
you
punches
guys.
and closing out these post plants.
Here.
एंटी यार
Just so much of it
1v2
happening
नहीं हो
all with
सकता है
Soldam on this op as well, foiling the game plans from Velocity.
Riddle picking Corrode into this series is a very Japanese team thing to do. We've been watching in Pacific. Teams like DFM, teams like Zeta, maybe at times not as creative with the map pool, wanting to back themselves and be confident about their map pool. And Riddle doing much the same thing here in Ascension Pacific.
मेरा ये टाइम मार्केट जाने
Straight
का
on quick,
होता
it's
है ये
Paranoia, as you
देखो
mentioned, into the kill from Damara as well. Trying
ट्राई
to
कर
hold
दो
on to
एनवी
the
का
Z-Link
हाँ अभी
position, not
होगा
to
ही
mention Soldam also really
गाइस
close
कल
to
एक ब्लॉग
personal
आएगा
with
उसके
this
बाद
judge
और एक
right
ब्लॉग
around the
आएगा
other end of it. Goes and slides onto
हाय
the fight,
यार
quick double,
क्यों
and instantly gone. The push from Velocity beginning to
नहीं
trail
होता है ना
off. They
इतना
walk straight into the thorns.
क्या हो
Madeline
रहा है
going
गाइस
down.
क्या हो रहा है
Just
VLT
Russ
कम
left.
ऑन
One kill could be ultimate, but so many more targets to go then. Able to take down Soldam, but falling down to Yatsuka as well.
Yeah, it feels like Riddle Order are starting to get into a bit of a flow of things. That's 3 or 4 rounds in a row for them. Nice little aggression, crunch into middle, working together in tandem. Judge pulled out for Soldam. You've seen him use pretty much every weapon in the arsenal at this point. He's had success
गोड
with the rifles,
किंग्स
success
कर रहा है
with
ऐसा
York.
क्या भाई उसका
He's
तो अलग ही
charged
चल रहा
down
है
middle with a judge.
हाय हेलो
He
बोल
can do it
के
all
आई
for
हूँ
Riddle
मैं
Order right now. Oh my god.
अभी बाई नहीं है ये वाला राउंड पे
Never seen that before. That's terrifying. That's going to haunt my dreams.
I thought you were going to talk about
इससे
some
ऑपरेटर
statistic,
अच्छा
but
मिस
you're
हो
talking
गया
about the
नाइस
tech
वन
Oh my god.
नाइस वन
Annihilation,
बढ़िया
Nightfall,
निकाला
a quick execute, attempts coming through from Velocity, but stopped and stalled in their tracks. So they might have gone down, but thanks to these smokes, it really keeps Velocity at bay.
It's a great Neon matchup, you know. Sodom's got the op out. Last round he's run at them with the judge. Damara's taken that as
मैं आया
an
2
invitation.
मिनट में
A
ओके
chance to duel. Weapon of choice being the shotguns. Riddle Order. Feeling very bold. Push down middle. Gonna get a pretty big flank on. Jojo under pressure inside of the site, and Velocity storming through elbow now.
Not too bad though, he's got the quick C's, and it once again foils the game plan from Velocity. They're all holed up inside of elbow.
नाइस शॉट
Madeline with the yacht picked up though, punches through onto Jojo. Slowly but carefully,
मिंटी खेल
Yatsuka
रहा है भाई
trying to
मिंटी को
launch the
निकालो
flank. The spike
मिंटी
getting
को
planted all
निकालो
the way towards the back. The team
VLT
clearing out
वाले
that shot as
को
well
क्या
from
हो गया
Velocity.
यार गेम में
So
होता
even
रहता है
though Riddle Order might be able to push on up.
मिंटी आखिर तक जिंदा रहता है, बता रही
I
हूँ
don't know
मैं.
if it would be enough to amount to a big round. Seas and more utility baited out initially. Minty trying to carefully approach onto the back, but it comes down to the trade from Yatska. Good for the
निकाल
first,
दिया,
but
चलो.
SK
Nice
Rossi
one.
onto the
W
next.
round.
A thrifty picked up by Velocity.
Another one in as many rounds. You know, they're having a tough time when it comes to the gun rounds, but pull the pistols out.
ये बढ़िया मारा है यार, ये coordination तो बढ़िया था.
Pace for Tamara. This man has been touted as a bit of a neon specialist coming into Ascension Pacific here, and you can see exactly why. Very comfortable piloting this agent. Catcher sold him completely off guard there, and gives Velocity a lifeline to win a round that they usually wouldn't be expected to do. But not only that, that's going to break Riddle Order's money.
Certainly could tap the score at this point. SK Rossi as well, pulling out the tour de force.
Yeah, more so to kind of min-max the economy at this point. He could even get a bit of a money man on later on. Riddle Order, again, they just continue aggressing into middle. This is very much their MO so far this game.
Likely as well. All of them at moment's notice could react. So them with overdrive too. They back themselves into A lane, not seeing too much.
Rossi's still on the lurk. It's something that has to be noted for many of these teams in this tournament. He often is just lurking on one side of the map, on the chamber, not an agent that really has much of a chance to get away bar the rendezvous. So that's something that you could definitely start to cotton onto, potentially punish for some of these teams. It's just not something that Riddle Order will be able to work out straight away, because this is not a map Velocity's played very much so far in officials or at all.
वॉल फेंका है सीधा के मिड पे
They're
गिरा.
not looking too out of place on it. It's clear that
लाइन
they've
अप
definitely
तो यार
prepped this.
W.
Pretty impressive debut with how they managed to piece together that thrifty from before, but let's see how they hold it post-plant now, especially toward
अरे
forcing
यार,
play. Madeline,
backstab है
unfortunately, will
सारे
be the
एक
first
साथ
one to
है.
get domed. Retrieves all the information for the rest of the team. Perfect C's coming through from Russ. Nightfall as well, just trying to secure the round, but still, unfortunately for JoJo, it doesn't amount to more. Kaide will be the first to fall. Yatsuka, out from Link, caught by Russ as well. They just can't hear too much, but still quickly reacting. Minty, though, once again, managing to find the multi-kill, but down to it at the end. Running out of time, running out of bullets. Able to
टाइम
shoot
से
down
बच
Russ
गए हम
with the
लोग, टाइम
spike.
से बच गए.
Will go off.
तृप्ति
Good
उन्होंने
damage
भी
done to the
निकाल
economy
लिया
there
था.
from Riddle Order. Minty
टाइम से बचे हम
walks
लोग.
away with the rifle, but it's a Zowie clutch for Russ. Going into this game, Russ had won 3 out of 4 clutches that he attempted. So he's usually good for these kind of situations. Safe pair of hands at the end of the round, which as the IGL, as the player playing a lot of these impact
Time ने बचा
initiators,
लिया
whether
W.
it be the breach or something like a fade, he's setting his teammates up for success, and then in the post plant, he's good for it.
Certainly the IGL needing some more rounds still, though. It's been neck and neck for now. It's a quick, sudden overdrive out from Damara. Quick as ever, but
trade
Sodem
हो गया.
answers back in kind. SK Rossi now
चलो.
chiming in with this operator out from
दोबारा
B
से
main.
advance pick
Sodem
मिल गया.
takes a different line, but it's Velocity's call, and they are backing off.
Nice.
They've just dropped off lightning fast in the middle of the map as
4v3 है,
well.
कुछ भी हो
It's going to be
सकता है.
quite annoying to get through for Riddle Order. They're going to have to take their time clearing him out. Minty is potentially a liability here.
Oh, you're. Oh no!
Oh.
Utility pulled out.
Oh.
He doesn't see him. Oh, Hilly.
What? Yep. Okay, we're good.
He just goes
अरे
back
यार,
into it, gunned down by
2v2 रह
Soldem
गया.
at the end, but still the fight going through onto Yatsuka. It's a slight trade. SK Rossi managing to come up with the kills at the end. Now getting the spike down onto A site. Shortly as Madeline, you hear Soldem just hopping all the way across the map.
Planted.
Potentially so. Barrier Mesh is going to hold that mid link off. Should be a crossfire here between Rossi and Madeline.
अरे
Oh my
यार.
god. Rossi went in for the peek, got punished for it. Thankfully, Madeline in with
Nice.
a slight bait and switch. Undetected all the way in the corner.
Oh, what a moment there. I thought Yatsuka was going to pick that one apart. Rips the steel garden as well, and Rossi goes, nice one, man. And just pulls the head
ओमेन
on
वाला बढ़िया था भाई, दोनों
Love
ओमेन
the
एक
patience
दूसरे को
being shown by Velocity as well.
देख
They
रहा
know
है
when
एक
to cut
ओमेन.
sound.
W.
They had that opening pacey start to the round where the Neon just shoves its way straight up through the map, catches them off guard, forces Katie to push.
Omen
towards
वाला
B
बढ़िया
main.
था.
He's punished accordingly, and then they just cut sound and leave lightning fast to catch these picks on the rotate. Just shows more of this controlled attack side that Velocity's been showing so far this tournament.
And it's been lovely to witness
Nice.
as well.
ऐसे
As soon
push
as we
थोड़ी
say the
करते
word
हैं,
controlled, Solab just goes unleashed into his death, though. So,
Yeah, I mean, he
ऐसे
didn't feel
push
like
नहीं करने
playing
का बाबा.
around anymore is the most politically correct way I can put it.
yeah, we'll just play the next round instead, guys. Kaede, Minty, Jojo. Slight crossfire setup. Also deep position held down mid.
Group up.
He's going to be able to hear the
towards B.
footsteps.
That's true. It will be somewhat of a stacked B site. They're stuck behind a dark cover. Oh, hold on. That's a freebie. That's the spike. Oh, that's very bad.
Quick response with the snake bite
What?
as well, and a second hit shot.
Operator
The
भी
rest
down
of the
कर
team
दिया फिर.
tapping the pause button real quick, knowing that they need to pull on through.
Hi.
It's Annihilation, which collects Kaede. Jojo out to the front.
Whoa!
Unfortunately, not able to
Hi,
withstand
क्या
it. It's
जीते हैं.
Zamora once again.
एक
just
सेकंड में
popping
पूरा
off
राउंड
round to
पलट
round.
जाता है, पता है?
What is that movement, man? He's doing parkour on him. He's sliding up on top of the box, doing bloody tricks. This is not Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, bro. Like, what the hell?
Now he's playing KZ.
30 seconds left.
Shit. Like, look at that. How do
Hi.
you, what do you do?
खेल तो रहे
What
यार,
do you do
खेल
as
तो
Jojo?
रहे.
You gotta
ये
share it.
consistency
Like,
चाहिए.
come on, man. You gotta hit the shot of your career or you're dead every time.
अन्ना, let's go.
Okay.
Appease the
हैदराबाद
party.
में watch party हो रहा है ना?
Well, it's only early days.
W
Clark.
यार,
Come on.
दिखाया.
This is gonna be a long
Let's go.
series. I was ready for 9 maps today.
As am
Unfortunately,
I.
Motive got it done 2-0.
Guys,
but,
एक मिनट
you
देना.
know, we could still
आ रही हूँ
have
मैं.
some close banger games. I think both of the first 2 series today have really delivered, and I expected this one to do the same. I was really looking
एक
forward to
मिनट
this one.
guys, मैं आ रही हूँ,
Most
ठीक
of
है?
all,
Like करो तब तक
wasn't
फटाफट.
particularly excited, to be honest, about Velocity going into this tournament. Now they have me absolutely intrigued. Riddle Order as well. I mean, they are chasing better than a top 4. They want to improve upon last year. Most of these players have already had this opportunity before. So no reason they can't do better this time around.
Absolutely. But apart from that, I mean, just being able to see that Velocity does have some of these compositions and other plays prepped. A map like Corrode, Russ comes in with the fade.
Minty holding the paranoia, waiting for some kind of push towards middle, but the B main control is really the main point of focus for Velocity here. Russ will pick up his Nightfall. Thinking about whether to drop off Rossi or whether to potentially do some more pressuring.
Especially after the timeout as well, just being cautious as to Riddle's plays.
Prowler clears out all of B main there. May prompt KD for a push into that part of the map, get some information, and indeed that's exactly what he will do. This will allow Riddle to start to rotate.
Oh. Offshot sent through though. Kind of revealing of some positions. Thorns as well. Damara this time slowed down completely to a halt. Waiting for the rest of the team. The Nightfall then collapsing into sight. I believe there are a few connections there. Onto the elbow position though, it's smoked off and Jojo goes in for a good couple of spams. Minty on with the off angle, chiming in as well. That's another kill through with Russ was taken down. Even as the smoke dissipates, I don't know if that would be enough. A secondary flash as well as Jessica goes back through. The offshot once again. Everyone from Velocity. The speed is completely gone, dissipated, held out inside of elbow. Last player to go down will be lightning fast as well, and another round up now for Riddle.
I mean, that play just died in elbow. They could never get out of that choke point. Multiple spams through the smoke from Minty here. There's the first. Yatsuka, just as the smoke dissipates, catches Damara, and there's a second. And Unfortunately, Madeline trying to make something happen. Falls victim to the operator as well.
Dot exe का
Velocity, you saw them throw that Nightfall straight through elbow. It didn't connect on anyone on the site, unfortunately. I think if that was better utilized, maybe they would have had a better chance of getting in there.
Once again with the next round up though, Tamara still just trying to send it all the way through. He manages to get past, but at the cost of Madeline's life. Kaede towards the pack, but spotted out by lightning fast. What is this approach? It's completely staggered thanks to Soldam now with his operator into sight. Goes overdrive, tries to hang back, but wants to push in with the
यार
out from Jojo. He gets a third in the round.
एंड क्यों लिख दिया
All
किसी
the
ने?
way up
कौन है
from
ये?
middle, and that's another player gone.
बंडल
It's
लेने
rumbling
वाले हैं ना
completely
इसलिए
down
लिखा
to a stop, and it's SK
अरे
गाइस
Rossi
रिएक्शन
tucked into
स्ट्रीम
the
इसके
corner.
बाद
Wants to retrieve the spike, but his ankle has been spotted.
किसको रिएक्शन किसको कौन सी वीडियो पे रिएक्शन?
बंडल बंडल मिलने का
Creeping
रिएक्शन
out on the line.
चिल्लाने के लिए
Looks to
रेडी हो रही हो
isolate
ना
this
रूम
build
वूम
with
बंद
Jojo,
करके
but that's a hell of an off angle. A lot of damage done
ये
to
ड्रैगन
both
वाली ऑपरेटर में
parties.
बहुत
But
लंबा
a
है
bit Riddle ordered to secure
एनिमेशन.
themselves a 6 at the end of the half there, Quack.
Switching sides.
6-6
का
बराबरी पे
First
स्विच
half
है
slipped by
गाइस
so quick, but
बराबरी पे.
मिंटी ने बहुत खेला है आखिर तक रहता है मिंटी
मिंटी पाजी.
मिंटी को कोई चिंटी फिंटी दिला
Set
होगा
by
इस
being attempted by Velocity,
मैंने सुना
but
क्रिश
Riddle
मिंटी पे
with the
लाइन
counter
मार रहा था.
utility paranoia down mid
लड़का है वो
really slowed that one down, and then Riddle
अरे
were
उसको
able
तो लगा
to
वो
put
मिंटी
the
वो
pieces
क्या बोलते
together
हैं
pretty
पंजाब की कुड़ी
comfortably
है.
from there.
वाह
6 apiece. I'd say Velocity have done a pretty good job on their
ये कब
attacking
हुआ?
side there. Maybe there'll be some more work for them to do on the defense after the break.
क्रिश है चैट में तो ये क्या सुन रहा हूँ?
गया वडी वाले की शॉपिंग करने और के EMI
both
स्पोर्ट्स
Neons pushing the pace of this
Yeah,
game.
my-
at
Goat
breakneck
esports.
speeds, but now onto the second half
किसी ने
where
तो
Riddle
SATL
Order will
गॉडल
be
और
attacking.
VLT का मिला के नाम बोला है
They will.
दो
Yeah.
लेटर
This is
पिक
their map
करके
pick. They've
S8
asked Velocity a
जियो
question.
VL
Show us what your corrode is looking like.
और का नाम है
Velocity picked the tack side
Oh.
first and got 6, and that's exactly what you
फिर
want
कोई
from
बोल रहा था
Rossi on the
गॉडल की
chamber.
बोन तो बोल रहे
That's
जाना
why you
चाहिए
picked this
क्या
one.
ओह शॉट भाई
Gonna
रोस्टी.
need a lot more shots like that.
हम्म.
One kill and completely pumped the brakes.
वो तो क्या है वो और बनाएगा फिर और
Be
की
another fight
2
you've
दिन चलेगी
taken
खत्म
here,
फिर
though. Velocity
तीसरे
have
दिन
not
फिर
done
आका
impressive in
राका
this
के
round.
ऊपर आ
लोग
जाएगी.
Riddle's
तो
ready
बोल
for
रहे
it.
थे आपको कोच होना
goodness.
चाहिए ये वो कैसे?
Triple stack high low.
Both teams.
कोच
They're like,
कोच
"Come
कहाँ
on,
है?
you go
कोच से भी
first."
नीचे है
A
वो.
bit
किसी
of
ने
a
देख के
game of
लिख
chicken
दिया
going
आप
on.
एक
Velocity will be the
कंट्री
first
खोल
ones
लो
to
कहीं
pluck.
पे जाके उधर के
True to their
प्रेसिडेंट बन जाओ
name.
Oh, they were just
नहीं
Riddle
भाई
was
तो
playing with
देश का देश को नहीं
Oh,
डुबाना.
Rossi.
अरे सही टाइम
Unable
पे
to
हट
set
गए
up
यार
that
उधर ही
again.
थे
That goes into
सही
check.
टाइम पे हट गए
But now with the positions being pulled away, Riddle thinking they have a slight opening.
4v5.
out there, especially with Paranoia set to cross. As hot
बहुत
as
लो हो
well.
गया है
So
रॉसी
Rossi dig down way to low HP.
बहुत लो है
They managed to set
अरे
foot into
नहीं.
sight. And Sola takes out lightning fast. Amara as well, spamming into the smokes.
ओ नाइस.
First placed.
Rossi tries to go in for a
अरे
full flank, but
इन्होंने भी 2 मार दी.
Planted.
it's gonna be a ways to go.
ठीक है.
Yeah, not much util left. Just the grab net for Madeline, who's coming back
3v4
around towards
है.
middle. Yatsuka getting
रस
tickled
भी
by
लो हो
Russ.
गया
Trying
रॉसी
to
और
buy time
रस
for
लो
Rossi on
है
the flank here.
एक के ऊपर ही है अभी
Unfortunately,
पूरा
not
राउंड
enough though. Look,
मेडलिन
first
के ऊपर
shot.
ही आ गया
One left for the headhunter.
मारा
Russ will be able to take down Yatsuka and perfect
नाइस
grab net as well.
2v2 बट
Still,
दोनों बहुत
though,
लो है यार
both players
VLT
are
के
low HP.
कुछ
As
भी हो
soon as they walk on through, Soldam
लो
just
थे
spamming across with that ghost.
बहुत
Jojo
अच्छा
as well.
इनिशिएशन था
Riddle
बहुत
managed to
प्यारा
take
था
the
बट
pistol
लो
again.
हो गए थे सीरियसली
7
एनटी यार एनटी
It's a good start for them on their own attacking side.
दोनों आखिर में जो बचे
Start
थे वो
on
लोग
defense.
लो थे
That's the second time I think
वरना
we've
ये
seen
राउंड भी
Velocity
अपना ही था कोई
opt
दिक्कत
to
नहीं
start
है
on attack when given the
डरते क्या
opportunity.
सबके
It really tells you about the confidence that they have in their calling structure, even on a map that they haven't played an official on. And their attack hasn't been the problem. So far, some good signs a little bit on the defense. Rossi started it off well, but unfortunately, Riddle able to read that mid stack and pivot into A, convert themselves a post plant.
Which is pretty impressive. The next round up, though, this is where it all got turned around for that first half.
बी पे चेंबर ही अकेला है और ये लोग ए पे ही आ रहे हैं चलो रोटेट तो
Mm.
कभी
हमारा
भी कर
short
सकते
ही-
Strike contact towards A here for Riddle. They are walking into a pretty big stack from Velocity. Relay bolt grab net at the ready could pose some problems.
All of it stacked up.
दो लोग स्टैक है
Sees
बट इन पे
into
गन ही
Gret
नहीं
then.
है।
Just kind of slows
Nice
things down.
one,
And for
Damara.
Damara to suddenly
W.
swing on through
Trade
the
हो
shorty,
गया।
but down to it at the end still. The player is somewhat exposed in terms of
And-
angles. Another kill with a right click.
ट्राई बढ़िया था।
Nonetheless,
अरे
mopped up by Riddle Order at the end.
Gun by
It's just
नहीं है ना।
Rossi now.
1v2
A fair few connections.
गन मिल जाए तो
with the
काम हो
utility.
सकता है
Gives
ये
you just a bit of a taste of what Velocity look to achieve on their defensive side.
यार
with some
चेम्बर
of
प्यारा
this
लगता है
util.
ये वाला गन पकड़
So
के
Rossi
वैसे
can give
चलता है
us
जैसे
a
देख
Desert.
देख
good
के चल
couple
रहा
of
है।
sharp shots on the chamber, make this one expensive.
सब पूरे वैलोरेंट में वही
Oh,
सबसे ज्यादा
shit.
अमीर है।
Start covers.
अमीर है पकड़ो
Cast
चेम्बर
the
को
हाँ।
चेम्बर को पकड़ो।
क्योंकि उसके जो वो क्या बोलते हैं 8 वाली गन है ना
हाँ
और जो ये डेजर्ट ईगल है वो
हाँ।
सबसे ज्यादा महंगी है उसकी अकॉर्डिंग टू द स्टोरी लाइन क्योंकि उसको कोई भी एजेंट अफोर्ड नहीं कर सकता पूरी वैलोरेंट के इसमें अगर वो पूरी मतलब वो वैलोरेंट के पूरे वो डाले ना पैसा तो भी नहीं ले सकता ऐसा
यार वेलोरेंट वाले ना कुछ भी स्टोरी बनाते चेम्बर और वाइपर का लव स्टोरी बना देते What the hell?
बट वो कभी हो नहीं
और
सकता
किलजॉय का वो करके रखे है ना।
और योरो और स्काई का है जेट और
Right
फिनिक्स
have
का है
done.
ऐसा
And see those
और
two
अभी
rifles on Minty and
मे बी
Jojo.
इन फ्यूचर
सेज
इसका
और
हो सकता है
आईएसओ का
आइस
है आई
Sold
थिंक।
out on yet another
किसका?
shotgun this game.
सेज और आईएसओ।
So that's the one that you want to
बट
keep
उसमें भी
an eye
दो
on.
China
थियरी
से
है
है।
दो थियरी है
Always gotta
इसमें
be
भी
cautious because
सेज
that's
और उसका भी
exactly
हो
how
सकता है
Damara
सेज
played
और
in that previous half
Omen.
too on the
आइसो का
Bucky.
हो सकता है और
Proud
क्लोवर
Riddle
आइसो का हो
doesn't see
सकता है
much.
दोनों में से कोई भी
ना
स्टोरी
क्लोव
लाइन
तो
हो
बची
सकती
है
Into middle
बेचारी।
here for Riddle Order.
हो गई थी
The only
कहीं
question is where
पे।
to next.
क्यूट है यार स्टोरीज
Cute है
क्यूट
but-
लगते हैं राइट।
Oh, and that brings
सबसे
you to
मजेदार तो
Rossi,
यही
who's
चेम्बर और
playing
वाइपर
such
को
a
करके
desperately
रखा है
off
भाई।
angle, has the back
भाई वो
I
एक
am
दोनों
like,
को वो
what?
करते हैं
next to the rendezvous.
यूरो तो
Lightning
टीज
fast,
करता है
someone able to
स्काई
slow
को
it down.
बहुत
Paranoia
गंदा
as well does connect,
फंसा
but now Soldam is within range. You can't pull out your smokes. You
बट
just
बनती
have to
नहीं है
hang
इसकी
tight
क्या
and
बोलते हैं
यार
से-
बाई राउंड
Jet और
का
Phoenix की
ये
बनती।
VLT का बाई राउंड का 3v5 हो गया मुंह पे 3v5 हुआ है
coming through
कैसे।
now.
डमरा
Able to take down the first.
Last
but
hope.
Soldam
Damara.
trying to jump
कम
and
ऑन।
spot him out.
डमारा को
through the
वही
corners.
चलानी थी शॉर्ट
Snake
गन
fight as well, and he's kind of pinned in now.
मार सकता है
Prowler,
नो
able
को
to go
मार
through.
लेगा ये।
You're running
like
out of
the-
ammo
2v4
to
है
this judge as
डायरेक्ट
well.
2v4 है।
And finally,
ओह
Damara
मार।
able to slide on through.
मैंने देख
Three
आंखें
kills
बंद
to
कर रही
his
बताना
name.
गाइस
Runs towards
रिजल्ट
the
बता
back.
दे।
Throws off the crosshair placement.
Ooh,
and
nice.
the final one.
भाई
Let's
मैं
go.
क्या
Cannot
देख रही
2v2
भाई
OW
साहब।
और एक
ओ माय
What a
गॉड
retake from
भाई
Velocity, a
डमारा
2-on-4.
डमारा विद द
भाई
स्पीड
साहब,
स्किप
मैंने
Paying off
आंखें
in
बंद कर ली
spades.
थी
He's
लिटरली
hit
मैंने
every
आंखें
shot.
बंद
He
कर
was
ली
just
थी
waiting
भाई।
such a long time for Riddle Order to swing in from
माय
elbow side.
गॉड बाई
never
राउंड
did.
था ये अपना
Where did Russ
उनके
even
लिए
bring
बोनस
that
राउंड
seize from? That's why
Hmm.
Exwestro
हो
was
जाता
off the wall. He
क्या
threw it
खिलाए
through the window. Look at
डमारा
that.
यही
That
है वो
completely
बंदा।
caught Jojo.
दमदार
This guy's utility is insane here at Ascension Pacific Bangkok. Every
यही
time
वो बंदा है
Russ
दमदार
throws a
W
piece
यार।
of util, it gets an assist. He's right up the top of the APR for a reason. Absolutely phenomenal.
Big numbers.
किसी ने रील
Now
डाला है
potentially a couple more as
धनतेरस
well.
में जग और मग दोनों खरीद
Overdrive
लो
earned by
आपकी
Damara.
दिवाली जगमग हो जाएगी।
Yeah.
क्या
He's got
क्या है
18
ये?
kills, so he's got a fair few of those to continue earning because this game is still very tight. Into round 16 now. Cross on this deep line over towards B. Rossi just with a headhunter trying to
मिड
be a
पे ही
little bit more
ज्यादातर है
economical because the
कोई
money
भी
is
साइड
still
में घुस
shaky for
जाएंगे इन
Velocity
मौके
here.
पे दौड़ो
Prowler
दौड़ो।
deep into B main, dodged well by Riddle. That might
Go,
be a
go,
false
go
sense of
करना
security
पड़ेगा।
for Russ, but it's a nice jump spot as he gets pushed off the line.
It's a slight swing round as well. Would also break Riddle's economy. Russ
थोड़ा
spotting
थोड़ा
them
मार
out, but
खा
now
के आया है रस।
has to back
बंदे
off, tries to
स्पॉट
hold high
करने के
low
नाम
with
पे
his teammate.
पिटाई हुई है।
It's good movement. He's making them work for every little bit of control here. He's gathering every little bit of
रॉसी
information.
इधर
Russ
यार
and
पे
Damara
अच्छा
to
है
try
एक
to
ही
hold
तरफ
this
है
B
चलो।
execute.
लेट्स गो
Jojo
गाइस
applying some
दिखा
pressure in
दो।
the middle. Just trying to keep Velocity honest before they pull the trigger. Feeling like this B execute might be a bit telegraphed.
ओ क्या
Yeah,
यूटिल
30
एक साथ
seconds left.
कॉम्बिनेशन देख रहे हो?
RC lightning fast moving into place.
ओमेन ब्लाइंड
Russ is
नियॉन
just hitting
वाल
backside as
वाइपर
well.
स्पीड
In with the
ओ
seize and
भाई
through
मारे हैं
everyone. Managed to gun them
2v3
down. Kaide will
रस
have her
ने
back
मारे
though.
भाई थैंक यू सो
Tries to
मच।
push on into sight to get the
W.
spike down. Soldam has to hold the
3v2
angle. It's lightning fast.
Nice
going alongside
one.
Rossi, and up close and personal will be able to combat
एक
Soul
हाथ
Out.
पे
आ रहा है
नाइस
Nice.
वन यार रॉसी यही चला रहा है ज्यादा डीगल ही चला रहा है भाई
ये लो
क्या बात है
ये
Crumple Riddle's economy.
वन टैप
डब्ल्यू यार
stuff.
कंसिस्टेंसी यही
Another great
कंसिस्टेंसी
hold from
चाहिए
Russ. I mean,
प्लीज
Russ is, for me, probably my favorite player to watch at this tournament right now. He's calling fantastic attacking sides. Coming
गाइस
up
लाइक
clutch
कर दो यार
and
फटाफट से
delivering
Guys,
more
like करो.
frags than you would necessarily even expect. Him and Damara make this
Hey,
attack
Russ
a,
ने
a, a
मारे.
bit of a nightmare
दो
for Riddle
मारे
Order
हैं,
to
एक
even get
दमारा
in.
ने
He's
मारे हैं.
मैंने मारा है,
Heaven,
thank
Russ
you,
was ready
thank
for him.
एक
He's
चांटा
completely
मारूंगी ना
hit by the fade utility. He can't hear
क्या?
anything, but he's still
चांटे
somehow
पड़ेंगे
ready for the
सीधा,
Omen to
चांटे.
be TP'd up into heaven. Phenomenal.
अन्ना एकदम खुश होते हुए
हैदराबाद में वॉच
These
पार्टी है गाइस
performances, assisting the
हैदराबाद
team so
कोई
much.
कैफे
Riddle
में रखा है
trying to look for some answers now, but they're in with the eco.
Having a little bit of a look into middle. Lightning fast pushed off the line under pressure from Soldown. Not a single outlaw shot
Trade ले
connected.
लिया है
Rossi's
बच
barely
गया.
able to scrape that one across the line.
बहुत लो हो
as
गया
Riddle
रॉसी
take control of A.
Quick with the response from Russ as well, though. Nightfall into sight.
अल्ट कर दी गई है
Opponents not quite blind, just like
वाइपर
death.
अल्ट पुश कर
They are
दिया
still
गया
able to gain control over the site. Spike down, pit up. Everyone from
Retaking this is
Velocity
going
from
to
back.
be.
वाइपर खेलना
It's going to be so troublesome, Quack. I don't know how they're going to get back in here. What's Russ got? He's got a Prowler and a Seize to work with at least. They've got a relay ball.
4v4 ही है
But
बट
it's going to be
वाइपर
very
अल्ट है ना
difficult. They've
पूरा
cleared out Elbow at least.
I'm looking to Damara. He's got the outlaw, but overdrive as well and manages to pop it off. Tries to go
वाइपर को
on
निकालो
through,
यार
but
पहले
unfortunately he will just be.
वाइपर तो छुप के बैठा होगा एकदम वो बाहर अंदर कर रहा होगा
मरा वाइपर
उनका
डाउन
भी अल्ट
वाइपर डाउन थैंक यू
भैया भाई क्या
भाई रस ने
strategy-
बचाया ओह माय गॉड ये राउंड
W.
हाथ से निकल गया था गाइस ऑलमोस्ट एंड की तरफ निकल गया था वाइस ने मार
How
दिए
did
थे
that
बंदे रस ने बचाया भाई 3
Russ
किल
just
उसने
traded
निकाले
that
वाइपर
one
को भी
out
डाउन
last
कराया
one
भाई
on
क्या
the
बात है क्या बात है
Able to come up
W
clutch from
VLT
Velocity.
feel
It
the
started
velocity
terribly. Lightning
भाई
fast
ये देखो ये
caught
देखो
out by the pace of Soldem.
वाइस मार ही रहा था 1v1 हो
But
गया
just
था इनमें
forcing
भाई
their way
क्या बात
into the
है
pit, trading down enough bodies until they finally are able to get away with the spike defuse.
याद है गाइस पहला
Looked
राउंड
like
जीत
Riddle Order were
के
going to get that
रिडल
drift
वाले
across the
होला
line, but
होला
Velocity
ऐसे कर रहे थे
grabbing themselves
हेलो
a nice
अल्टीमस
Focus
वेलकम टू
to
द
the force on
स्ट्रीम
right
बढ़िया हाल
Velocity.
है जस्ट सो क्यूट
but suddenly hearing a lot of footsteps around B. It's sold.
आपने क्या बोलते अल्टीमेट नया बंडल ले लिया तूने
Everything to slow it down, and all of a sudden, a pop up from middle. Kaede,
अरे
Minty
यार
as well from the shadows towards the back,
इसे
and able to take down Madeline.
2v5
अरे
हो गया
Remaining for Velocity.
Yeah, I mean, Velocity caught by the pacing of Riddle Order in that last
वापस
round.
ये
And they took
planting
that as an invitation to just
होल्डिंग
send it
लेनी
again.
पड़ेगी फिर
Different configuration, but just as effective. Soldem now trying to control these rotations in middle. Just gonna play games with Damara, buy more time.
नाइट शिफ्ट में स्लीप
spike's already
शेड्यूल
down
की
on
ऐसी
A.
कुछ ऐसी होती है
Oh my
हाँ
This
God.
round
वही
will definitely go slowly but surely to Riddle Order.
अरे नहीं
That's all it
ये
can
भी
do
क्या
this round, you know.
9-9 का
Yeah.
स्कोर हो जाएगा
But well, Damara's it now. And he's gonna get spotted to the back, Jojo. We'll be able to take it.
क्लोज जा रहा है यार कोई दिक्कत नहीं है
बराबर है टीम दोनों
9 apiece
एटलीस्ट
Very,
टक्कर
very
तो दे
tight
पा रहे
game.
हम लोग
of Corrode
Hmm.
here.
ये VCT
But
अभी
it
तक
feels like
खत्म नहीं
Riddle
हुई
Order
है
are
Ascension
starting to pull away with it. They've got a strong economy behind them with 4 players surviving there. And I believe that round should break Velocity's money, especially after how close that last round got.
मिंटी
Indeed,
सबसे
it
ज्यादा
does.
मारा है
All that damage inflicted.
मिंटी का नाम मत
Opening
लो
up the goods for Riddle Order as they look to secure double digits.
क्रिस
here.
आ जाएगा चैट में
That's just crazy. Round after round, and both teams again just clashing into each other. Suddenly, Riddle in for an upward swing
अल्ट
as
खोल
Soldan
लिया है
goes
नियॉन ने
overdrive into sight.
ओ भाई अल्ट वाले को एक शॉट पे निकाला था यही गन चला रहे रॉसी देखो भाई हेड हंटर क्या चला रहा है
उसको गन की जरूरत नहीं है मुझे लग रहा है
No,
रॉसी
come
को
on, guys. You've learnt your lesson, surely.
बट इको राउंड है यार इनका
Nah, they're
एक
not
को तो
bound
निकाल
down
दिया
yet.
बट इको है ना
Riddle Order
वेंडल
trying
बस
to impose
दमारा
a
के
new
पास ही
order
है
onto this A side as well. Snake
एक
bite
के
and
पास ये
smokes.
देखो
Plus
मिंटी के
bullets
पास
spam
हैक्स
through
है
to the
स्मोक्स
other
के थ्रू
side.
मार रहा है ये
Velocity might try to start this retake, but
भाई
will it be good enough? Russ managed
अब
to
लेफ्ट
pull
राइट
off
है
one.
पोजी ये गया ये भी
Paranoid,
गया
everything
राउंड
sent through as well,
ये
but it
राउंड क्या है यार
wasn't
रिको है ना
there.
रॉसी ने लेकिन अच्छा
Madeline.
मारा नियॉन अल्ट पे था
पॉइंट है
Just a hole, but
भाई वो भी
gunned
हेड
down
हंटर से
by the end. Yatska.
ऐसी की तैसी
Riddle Order starting to feel themselves. Have built themselves a nice platform, a nice safety net to be able to close out this game of Corrode. Dirty shot from Minty there. Now it's essentially up to Velocity to reply. You've seen a similar setup from them quite a number of times in a row now. It's often been Rossi over towards this A side of the map, and that's what they're going to stick with. Reinforced by a little bit more deadlock utility.
Yeah, both Sentinels. We're back into Russ and Damara on this B site, but it's just Soldam dumping utility through.
नाइस
Rossi
यार
now, the operator,
ऑपरेटर
able
गॉड
to shut down Kaede. Kind of slows things down
रेड हो गया
somewhat, but
4v4
Jojo
बच्चे
plus Soldam still around middle.
यार
Not fully caught by the grab net. Able to shoot
अरे
down.
नहीं
यार
फंसा
पिको
It's an awkward exchange, but
अरे
it's not going to stop anytime soon. It feels like Velocity want to be
3v4
Into
गाइस
what's middle as
3v4
Rossi alone on this A site. A lot to
ये लोग
do.
वही करते हैं जी पे
Aware
फेक
of
करते हैं
Riddle
वहाँ पे
Order's
से भाग
presence
जाते हैं
in middle. Trademark does keep Yatsuka in check for now. He can hear it on the other side of the box. In comes the Steel Garden. No more op for
हेड
Rossi.
हंटर ले लिया
Oh, and he's forced to push up. Tries to fire off a shot at
इसी
least,
करके
but
बच गए यार
of course rendezvousing
जब
away.
पर
What a
साइड
play
दे देना
coming out
पड़ा
from
ना
Riddle Order.
और
It's a
3v4
3v4
है
retake, and now you look towards Russ
यार
with the
come
utility.
on
Damara possibly. Soldam making a lot of noise though.
कुछ करना पड़ेगा
It's a seize as well, but Russ
आ गए
decides to
क्लू
push on through. It's the Nightfall sent all into sight. Soldam unaffected.
ये
Can
भी
Damara
गया
Hide कर
win
लिया
it? No!
2v4
The spams managing to take him down. Russ and
ऑपरेटर
Rossi.
से
अरे
बच
नहीं
गया
Unfortunately, despite the ultimate
11-9
spec,
का
can
स्कोर हो
कर
गया
not
इधर
make use of
एनटी
it.
यार
I'm
देखते
surprised
हैं
he invested it there.
एनटी
Like, I know that it really does kind of
यार
soften some
ओटी
of the
वगैरह
opponents
तो
off.
जाना ही पड़ेगा
Rossi
जैसे
got
ओ
turned by the movement. Hold on.
रॉसी को डाउन कर दिया
Riddle Order are on the hunt. They have found the operator.
Yeah.
Russ surely
Saving
goes down
me
as well. That
करने
was the
दिया
last bullet in the chamber for Yatsuka, so very good that he got it done, or he was a dead man. But Riddle Order there, I mean, baiting out an ultimate, and they're still able to get it done. They caught lightning fast on the rotation there. Madeline feels the need to dive into middle and is punished thusly.
सेव भी नहीं कर पाई
It's,
को
an
राउंड हुआ
11th
तो गए मैच
for Riddle
पॉइंट हो
Order. I
जाएगा
mean, Velocity have played a
मैच
pretty good game
पॉइंट
of
हो जाएगा
Corrode here,
यार
but it
Stinger
feels like
by
they're
करेंगे
starting
मुझे
to
ऐसा
fall by
लगता
the
है
wayside.
टाइम आउट लिया है वीएलटी ने देखते हैं गाइस
Well,
होपफुली
we'll see if the
इंपैक्टफुल
coach
हो
intervention will help them much, if at all.
स्क्रू
Not even sure what their economy's looking like right now, especially after these rounds.
ये
I mean,
देखो
you
मैं
mentioned
बोली
it,
थी
it
वो जो हम
definitely
देख रहे
does
थे
look
ना
pretty neck
लड़कियों
and neck,
वाला
but
गेम
this
चेंजर
seems
ये
to be the
देखो इधर
point
बस
where
पानी
Riddle
की
Order
बोतल
will
और एक
take
कप
over.
दिया हुआ है
सुनो
I think so too.
हाँ
I think they've probably just broken
जी
them.
पे चेक करो
Should be easier to
Cheating.
secure map point here for Riddle Order. In saying that though, Velocity were able to win
यार
multiple
एक तो मेरा
thrifties on their
फोन
attacking
नसेब
side in the opening half.
कैसे करने लगा
So we'll see if they come up with something cheeky
ओहो
here. Damara
यार मिक्की
does love a bit of a bucket,
Mickey,
sliding in with the neon.
thank you
Damn,
so
yes, from
much
last
for
year's
the
Ascension, bit of a pullback there.
500
They do have
yaar
the chamber, that does
means
quite well
a
on these
lot
likewise.
means a
You know,
lot
the cheeky
thank you
rendezvous
so
and
much
Alpha
guys
can give you
Mickey
an
OP
opening
in
man
the
advantage.
chat कर दो
Good
फटाफट
bang for your buck. You just use the
Mickey OP
headhunter.
in the chat मैं ऐड कर
I
दूंगी
think
इधर
that's what it comes
Potential
down
there.
to.
स्क्रीन पे मैं ऐड कर दूंगी मिक्की थैंक यू सो मच यार थैंक यू सो मच आई डोंट नो मैं इधर ऐड
Rossi
करूँ कि
and,
मैं
Annihilation as well.
बैटल पास के उधर ऐड करो बट होगा नहीं यार कोई दिक्कत नहीं है थैंक यू यार फॉर द ह्यूज सपोर्ट थैंक यू यार
Smoke
मिक्की
into
मींस
middle.
अ लॉट गाइस मिक्की
Velocity.
ओपी इन द चैट
All heading in that direction.
मिक्की
How far
थैंक
do
यू
they
फॉर द
push this?
सपोर्ट
They're
आइए
just
थैंक
lying
यू
in
यार
wait. It's a little
मिक्की
bit of a mid-trap for Velocity, waiting for
मिक्की
Riddle Order
ओपी
to get
गाइस
interested.
मिक्की ओपी
If they're going to be here, there's a full setup from Madeline.
Oh, thanks to the haunt. Figures out to send through the barrier as well, but it's just
मिक्की ओपी बोलते
Riddle Order
मिक्की
trying to
ओपी
cut bait.
बाय थैंक यू फॉर
There's
द
no way to pull the trigger on
लव
that.
यार
Back to
लव एंड
Rossi,
सपोर्ट
though.
तो है
Ooh,
बहुत
good
ही
crosshair
प्यारा
placement, but the reaction was
दमारा
on
के पास
point.
एक वेंडल है
Riddle
एक शॉट तो
Order
बनता ही अरे
This is
नहीं,
so
निक्की
awkward.
है क्या
They've
स्ट्रीम
pushed
पे?
away
मुझे
from B.
उनका
They can't
चैट
get
नहीं
into
दिख
the
रहा
नहीं
है।
नहीं, चैट पे नहीं
55
है, डीएम
seconds.
किया।
They're not rushing anything.
अरे अरे थैंक यू यार मिक्की, थैंक यू
They've
सो
got the
मच।
angles.
वो थोड़ा रेस्ट कर
It's
रहा है ना
Kaide
आज,
up for the first
उसकी
kill.
आज
First
वो
blood
जल्दी
drawn
आ गए,
against Tamara.
अच्छा,
Able
थका
to
हुआ
play
है,
around
एक
तो
the
मैंने
तो
उसको
मिक्की
रेस्ट।
के
because
भाई
of this.
इतने
Because
ऑफिस
once
में
again,
ओवर टाइम
Velocity's
करवाते हैं,
weaponry,
गैलेक्सी
it's
के
just
ऑफिस
not
में
there.
ओवर टाइम कराते हैं भाई, मैं पहली बार सुन रही हूँ सीरियसली।
Rossi's gonna have another crack.
Oh,
ओवर टाइम ज्यादा से ज्यादा
Does
1
have a
घंटा भी बहुत
trademark.
ज्यादा
I
है।
don't know how many bullets he's got in his headhunter.
मिक्की
30
और
seconds
ये
left.
गैलेक्सी के
Or
पता
5.
नहीं
I can't
संडे
count.
को भी बुला लेते हैं,
Of course he can count.
फिर क्या बोलते हैं 9-10 बजे तक रखते
he's
हैं
got
ऑफिस में।
0.5. I'll give him that. But
अरे
ऐसा
फिर
थोड़ी
से शॉट
होता है,
मिस
हम
कर
लोग
दिया।
तो
need at
अर्ली
least
टाइम
one
पे
kill,
चले
maybe a
जाते हैं
second
यार।
one, then you get 24 for
मिक्की
the next
ओपी
round. But
आइए।
either way, this is just
थैंक
so
यू
tough
यार
to
मिक्की,
hold.
थैंक यू सो मच।
The team now might be
बट
up
अब मुझे
around
समझ
back
में नहीं
angles,
आ
but
रहा है, मैं
it's not
क्यूरियस हो गई।
enough. Rossi goes down to Kaide too.
गया,
भाई
और एक
Everyone
गया
from
और एक
Riddle
खत्म,
are
मैच
able to
पॉइंट,
इसको
मैच
राउंड
पॉइंट।
ही
down
है।
these angles, but Ross comes in with the hero vandal to
मैं
फंसा।
कुछ नहीं
players
बोल
come
रही,
from Riddle order.
मैं आँखें बंद
Prowler
कर
towards
देती
the
हूँ,
site.
बता देना।
Annihilation
ओह
ripped.
नाइस,
It does
He's
connect
got
to
it.
one at least.
भागा पीछे,
They're trying to get Jojo out, but unfortunately down he
वो
goes.
पकड़ लिया।
They just hope
पीछे
for
से
lightning
एक आ
fast
रहा
to
है,
get smoke
नाक।
back up.
हाँ मैं
Touch
कुछ
around.
मरा मरा,
Spots
नहीं
up to
बोलूंगी,
Minty,
मैं
and it's
कुछ
just
नहीं
shots
बोलूंगी,
galore.
कम ऑन।
मैं तो बोलूंगा पीछे से आ
Around
गया।
it, but despite getting stuck
और
in
एक
Russ with the stutter step,
गया,
Velocity answers back.
नाइस वन।
They are still in this match.
W गाइस
Russ
ओटी
is
नहीं जाने दिया,
unbelievable.
ट्रिफ्टी है ये राउंड,
Another 3k
ट्रिफ्टी
in a round that Velocity had no business winning.
ट्रिफ्टी राउंड है ये।
How has Riddle Order lost that?
भाई रस
क्या
खेल रहा
राउंड
है।
पलटा है, क्या ही
रस
पलटा है।
रस थैंक यू रस, और ये जो
Thank you.
बैक स्टेप पूरा मतलब नहीं मरे है ना, वरना वही वाट लगा देते। W
बस
यार
उनको तोड़ना नहीं था, ये तोड़ के भी वो उनके मुंह पे ही उतरता है,
If you're a
मतलब नहीं।
Japanese fan, your head is in your hands right now.
VLT on top, VLT।
It's unbelievable.
Ace from Riddle. Pressure on that ace side of the map, and Minty's done another one of these very missed TPs. He's done this before. It was effective last time. But Velocity, they smell like something's up. They're like, this guy's sus.
Oh no.
यार नहीं, स्पॉन पे ही मार के चला
Sus,
गया।
but
गाइस
fortunately the senses weren't sharp enough.
VLT ऑन टॉप।
अरे।
भाई मिंटी मार, मिंटी को मैं माफ नहीं करूंगी। मिंटी को क्या हो गया? मिंटी ने 3 मार दिए।
What?
मैच पॉइंट।
भाई मिंटी ने 3 मार दिए भाई।
You've never seen her from the shadows have that
अब
much
तो
value.
मैच पॉइंट लग रहा है।
Madeline, his whole team's been
5v2।
He doesn't even feel bold enough to hold that B side. He knows he's got no backup, even if he does.
Spike planted.
यार मिंटी ने सबको मार दिया, एसी हो जाएगा मिंटी का। चलो गाइस मिंटी का
मिंटी
एस, एस मिंटी, मिंटी दिखा दो घर वालों को। पढ़ते थे ना, पढ़ाई करो बेटा। कम ऑन मिंटी बेटा।
I think he was on Fab for a bit.
No escape.
Yeah. One way or another, definitely through the Japanese tier 2
अरे।
scene, but it's just
मैच
unbelievable
पॉइंट
to
पे
me that
पहुंच
this
गए हैं तो
entire
2
round
राउंड बैक टू
won
बैक चाहिए होगा।
because
मैं
of
बैक
one
टू
TP.
बैक, चुपचाप बैक टू
Yeah.
बैक।
And it
Oh,
worked
Tigre.
before as well. Like, it really was a similar kind of situation. And unfortunately, Velocity are
मिंटी
not
इतने
strong
पीछे
enough.
तक आया
They're a little
कैसे?
bit
अल्ट करा था
disjointed
उसने?
to be able to close in and clear him out.
नहीं,
But that's the beauty of the From the Shadows
मिंटी
TP, isn't it?
बहुत पीछे
You're not
पहुंच गया।
actually sure if he's
मिंटी ने
that
3
insane enough
मारे।
to do something like that.
जाहिर
You
है कुछ
have to go clear it out.
दीदी न्यू
But that
बंडल
indecision,
देखा आपने? हाँ
you
यार
know,
देखा,
that
बस
lazy
मुझे उधर
checking
से
of the
वेंडल ही
angles is what
पसंद आ
gets you
गई।
into trouble, isn't it?
पिंक कलर में है ना,
Pinked out.
पिंक अगर नहीं होता
And
ना,
now it's
पिंक
toward a
और
forced
येलो,
swap from
येलो
Rossi,
मेरी
but
फेवरेट कलर है। येलो
just a
और
bit of
पिंक नहीं होता ना तो
information,
मुझे
the
पसंद
rest
नहीं
of Riddle
आती,
Order
मैं
are back
इग्नोर
towards
करती
the
येलो
हूँ।
कलर वाला बंडल आ रहा है अभी।
Yeah, I feel like they
एनवी
are
को
confident
कूटने
they've got
के
this
लिए
game
एकदम।
on lock. Let's be honest,
अरे
Velocity, they've won 350.
भाई ये
They
एनवी
have had
मतलब
some
जब
good
भी मैं
rounds, but they've
सोचती
had
हूँ
some
कि ये लूँ ना
pretty
लूँ, ये
BS
आता है
rounds,
1 महीने
if
बाद
I'm
ये आ
honest,
रहा
that
है।
they've been able to
1
win.
महीने बाद ये भी
अरे
आएगा।
Whereas I feel like Riddle Order, they've tried a few
एनिवर्सरी
breaks their way,
नाइट,
but for the most part, they've
एनिवर्सरी
अरे
नाइट पे
been
वो
और आएंगे
वो
जनवरी में
here,
तो
and that's just where
स्पेशल
things
न्यू ईयर
continue to
बंडल
get better.
ब्रिंग बैक
Madeline
वाला
looks
आते,
for
पुराने पुराने
Sonic
स्किन्स
senses are now
आते
powerless.
आ गई ना
जनवरी।
तो आई ना, फिर गया था
भाई
ही ना
also
तुमको,
for Riddle
मैंने
Order
बोला
to
वैसे
play
गया
that
था ही ना
round
तुम
time.
स्टोर पे,
50
देख
seconds,
रहे
they're going all over the place.
हाँ मैं
Lightning
कुछ नहीं बोल रही,
lines
भाई
them
मैं
up.
चुप हूँ, मैं क्यों बोलूँगी? मैं होती
Round's
कौन
not
हूँ?
done
मैं तो
yet,
फ्री
though.
फायर
Trying
खेलती
to
हूँ,
gain
मैं कुछ
entry
नहीं,
to B-side.
मैं
Kaide
कुछ नहीं
Yatsuka.
बोल रही, फ्री फायर खेलती
लाइटनिंग ने
हूँ
क्या
मैं।
मारा है। W
It's the
दो मार दे
मैं
सर
गाइस क्या मैं
And
तो
the
फ्री
first
फायर
one gets
प्लेयर हूँ
punished.
वेलकम टू द
Off the
स्ट्रीम
इधर
leader as
दो
well,
डायमंड
and
दो
Damara just says that
डायमंड
you will have no
हाँ
entry
डायमंड चाहिए
into
अब मेरे
my
को
sight.
ओ
मन
नाइस
के रस में
Runs
देंगे
off.
डायमंड सभी लोगों
Still
को
managed to turn around and fire
डायमंड
back though.
कहाँ
प्योर
पे
डायमंड
मिलती
चाहिए
है
प्योर
ब्लिंकिट में
He can
देखना
make it
पड़ेगा
to A
डायमंड
in
चाहिए
तमारा
time.
को
कौन
निकाल
सी
दी
With 36 HP, I
3v1
don't think he's winning this one. Velocity, they're going to
यार
respect the
न्यू
fact
एक
बंडल
that
आधी
का
छोड़
they
दो
don't
नाइफ
get that
मुझे
spike
पसंद
planted.
नहीं है
That's fine.
मेरे को भी
It is
पसंद
what
नहीं
it
है
is.
फाइट है भाई अब तो
What's he going to have to do to be able to win this one on 3 though? I mean, that's a high percentage plant.
भाग गया वो
1v3 है अगर
Does have
ये
some vines to work
खेलने
with.
लगा
He's
ना
लो
मैं
है
मार
वैसे
left in the
डालूंगी भाई मैं
vandal
कुछ
mode, so
नहीं
लो
there's
है
बोल
no
वैसे
रही
escape
वो
from him.
फ्री फायर खेलती हूँ मैं तो भाई कुछ नहीं बोल रही कम ऑन
He's
जिता
all
दो
the way towards the back of the site just to check as well though, but
फाइट करेगा वो मुझे लग रहा है
at this
कंफर्म है
point
बट इसके बाद भी तो
you're
फाइट
banking on that one angle, one choke point. Has to land the first kill.
यार
She
यही
just
होगा
goes through and
यू वांट टू
pre-fires
प्ले
in as well.
लेट्स
Haunt,
प्ले
hit by the paranoia, tries to slow them down with thorns.
अरे नहीं
He's looking for those pre-fires,
Nice.
but Rex gets him instead.
W guys one more round for
Russ has
OT
just been
let's
such
go
a safe pair of
W.
hands this game. Every time he's needed to step up, he's delivered.
let's go guys
11th
W
round for
अब इन पे
Velocity.
बाय नहीं होगा आई थिंक
It started horribly. Lightning fast lines
जैसा
up
लग
two.
रहा है
They run into Damara's judge. It's a lifeline for
लैरिक
Velocity.
मैंने सुना तुम बंडल गिफ्ट कर रहे हो थैंक यू यार
It's very hopeful.
मेरा अकाउंट दो
He's
अभी
trying to recreate his
डायरी
omen
कम
of-
ऑन जल्दी
with the shroud
पहले
step.
मेरे अकाउंट पे
He's crossed
करोगे
his
आप
fingers, he's crossed his toes.
मेरा आईडी तो
डायरेक्ट
पता
मेरे को
है
दे रहे हो
एक्सक्लेमेशन आईडी लिख
Respect the
दो मिल
attempt, though.
जाएगा आपको
Well, here we go.
डायरेक्ट मेरे को गिफ्ट कर रहा
भाई
है
राइट को बंद करना ही होगा ये पिंक कलर की चीजें बनाना मेरे को नहीं पता
Overdrive. Should be a quick one straight down A
जैसे
here,
ही
I'm assuming.
फेवरेट कलर वाली बात आ जाती है मुझे
Oh,
लगता है कि
Velocity.
मैं पूरे
Not gonna
अकाउंट को
see
इसी से
anything.
फट दूंगी
Pacing into middle here for Velocity.
My word. I mean, previously the slight weaker points was Madeline
यार
alone on B
ये
site.
राउंड
Now
तो
he's
चाहिए यार
there still, but with
कुछ भी
Rossi,
करके लाइक
it's still
कुछ
guarded
भी
instantly
करके
ripped.
ये राउंड तो
Riddle
चाहिए
order will be
कुछ
able to
भी
kick
है।
down
चिपका।
doors into B site.
ये
Nightfall
रॉसी
sent
बच
in
गया
as well.
Hide गया।
रॉसी बच गया
Forced to
लेट्स
rendezvous
गो
into
गाइस
safety.
फटाफट
And
लाइक
everyone's
लाइक
trying to look
लाइक
for
Hide
these
भी कर
angles.
दिया।
यार
Spot
मिंटी
up at top of heaven. Rossi goes down.
मिंटी।
ऐसे कितना
5%
इसी में
invested.
मिंटी को पकड़ो
I mean, Velocity retook a pit over on the other side of the map very nicely before, but there's no way
हाय
it's happening
मिंटी
again.
पहला
That quite-
फ्लैग निकाल लेता है
Never
अल्ट भी
quite
कर दिया
sure.
वाइपर का
Russ, Damara still
और
alive.
ये राउंड इम्पोर्टेंट से भी ज्यादा है
It's the nightfall
ये
all
राउंड
the
के
way
लिए
collapsing in, but Soldam quick on the draw, takes down Damara. Kaide takes the
खत्म
rush.
1v3
Yatskan one by one.
13-11 का
Velocity
स्कोर है
pulled
गाइस
down right
खत्म।
inside of the
Right.
जीजीज
ये मैच जीत गई है
बहुत
रिटर्न
क्लोज उनको टक्कर दिया है उन्हीं के मैप
It's
पिक में
anything but
तो
clean.
अगला मैप तो हमें
So
चाहिए ही
many
चाहिए
50
होगा
rounds lost.
एंटी वेलोसिटी
A couple of
बहुत
man
क्लोज
advantages
फाइट
to boot,
बहुत
but Riddle
अच्छे
have
राउंड्स
got
हमने
enough
देखे हमें
depth,
सीखने को
enough
मिला
class
थैंक यू सो मच
to be able to win their map pick of
अगला
Chrome.
मैप पिक तो
They
हमारा ही है
backed
लेट्स गो
themselves
गाइस
despite a
लेट्स
bit
गो
of an
फील द
underwhelming
वेलोसिटी
game against Naust in the opener. Gotta give
Next
credit
map कौन
to
सा है?
Velocity, though. This
Feel
is
the
not a map
velocity.
that they played an official on. They came prepped. They brought some new stuff here into Ascension Pacific Bangkok, and they really put Riddle Order through their paces on their own map pick to open things up here.
भाई स्ट्रेटजी तो
आई
बड़ी
I think you said it best a couple
Sunset
rounds
है।
ago, though, Billy. I mean, some of the rounds that Velocity won, I mean, despite the
GGNT
preparation
हाँ
and
वही ना
everything,
बहुत क्लोज
they
गए हैं
definitely
वी आर
look good,
प्राउड
but
ऑफ
it's
दैट
down to some of these, like, luckier,
बहुत बढ़िया कुछ
BS
राउंड्स
moments,
दिखाए
I
हैं हमें
suppose. Meanwhile, for Riddle Order,
कौन
I
सा
mean,
बंडल
especially in the
चाहिए
second
अप्सरा
half,
पेंसिल
they
पे
really
व्हाट
seem as though they've cracked that code as to where Velocity would be positioned.
भाई
Where the weak
हमारी
points are.
चैट को क्या हो जाता है
Yeah.
एक ने
They've
बोला
got
ना-
far from
एक ने
perfect
बीडी
for
का
them, you
बंडल
know.
बोला था अभी
It
अप्सरा
takes two to
पेंसिल
tango. One team can win an
गाइस
upset
आप
round
लोग
and
को
win
पता
around
है
their
ना
purpose
मैं
winning.
लाइक
The other team
वैलोरेंट
has to
मैं
make
खेलती
उसका
हूँ
बंडल दूंगा
mistakes.
वैलोरेंट
This
खेलती
is
हूँ मैं आप
anything
लोगों
but
को
perfect
पता
from
है
either of these
ये
teams, and it
लाइक
was a
आपने
pretty
स्क्रीन
petty
खोल के
game.
आँख
He had
खोल
some
के देखी
individual
होगी मैं
brilliance and some
वैलोरेंट
mistakes
खेलती हूँ
being
पता है
made.
आप लोगों को
But Riddle will win their opening map pick. Nonetheless, I think we're in for a very tight, very entertaining series. Velocity are far from done yet.
For sure, man. I mean, just incredible shots. Hero moments from players like Minty. Soldam's just insane. Damar's
मैं
got a screw
डोम्स
loose in his head as
पेंसिल
well.
का बंडल दूंगा
But
हाँ
I
हाँ
think Russ
In the best
was
100
definitely
बंडल देना
yes in
100
the
बंडल
best
8-9
shape.
हजार
Russ
के
was a
पड़ेंगे
standout
जल्दी से
performer on this map
जल्दी
for
से
sure.
यूपीआई करो
Oh, I'm loving
यूपीए
every
नहीं
message
ऐसे
from
मेरे घर
Velocity
में
so
पड़े
far.
हुए
नहीं
पहले
नहीं
I
नहीं
didn't
नहीं
really
सही
नहीं,
है।
have a
100-200
नहीं नहीं
strong
बंडल
कैश
दे रहे हो
नो
तुम,
before what I've
100-200
seen from
बंडल
him
दे
on
रहे हो भाई,
Velocity.
पता नहीं है हम लोगों
Now
को।
I've seen Stella calling.
दीदी
Demonstrating
आप
clutches and
क्या
some
है ये?
really, really big
दीदी आप
impact
खो
moments.
खो
I'm
खेलते
loving
हो।
what I'm seeing from Ross here.
You know who's
Coco?
got a big opinion though? A really good opinion of Russ.
I mean, I
नहीं
wouldn't
आपको
say a
ज़ायरी
good
क्या
opinion
लग रहा है?
usually
मैं
because I
शाम
know who
होते ही
you're
जो
talking
थोड़ा सा
about,
ब्रेक
but
में जाती हूँ उसमें मैं कुछ ओमनी में
I
बच्चे
bet he's just a
मैं
little bit
चॉकलेट देख
heartbroken
के
at the
बोलती हूँ
result of this
बेटा
match
इधर
as
आना
well.
गाड़ी पे बैठना, तुम्हारी मम्मी को
But I
जानती
mean,
हूँ
it
ये सब
still
करती
was
हूँ
just
मैं।
incredibly close.
ए
Sure.
भगवान,
Who is it back?
को
Tell us.
को क्या होता है?
Out
अभी
in
पर
the
मैं
realm, on the edge of
वैलोरेंट
my
खेलती
seat.
हूँ, कीबोर्ड माउस मेरे पे
नहीं
फेस
लकड़ी बोल
Waiting
रहे
for the right
फेस
moment.
कैम
I
होता
think
तो
there's
मैं
a slight tear
दिखा
rolling down the
देती।
side of his cheek. It's
ये
big
कीबोर्ड
time,
है,
of
इधर
course.
मैं
We're gonna
W
toss
दबाती
it
हूँ,
back
आगे
over
बढ़ती
to
हूँ मैं।
Bella, and big time to
भाई
break down
चैट
this
ने
लग
मुझे
रही
क्या समझ के रखा है? थोड़ा सा ब्रेक लेती हूँ तो यार मैं
Definitely a
बच्चे उठाने
heated
चली जाती
map
हूँ।
for Riddle as well as Velocity. Okay, big time. I will give you, your spotlight first for this free map.
Look, I'm a professional. I'm not that biased, okay? I
यार
do think
जीत सकते
Velocity
थे यार
made it
पहला
very
वाला
close.
मैच।
They had those bright moments,
ओटी जा
individual
सकता था
combos, and like the
एटलीस्ट।
casters were saying, especially impressed by Russ the way he's calling.
एटलीस्ट हम
Brutal.
लोग लाइक
But
क्या बोलते
Riddle
हैं?
are the ones we really have to give the most credit to here.
ओटी
They
में जा
did manage
सकते
to
थे।
get that across the line. I feel like they've shored up the
बट
holes
कोई
in
ना,
their
अगला मैप
macro,
तो चाहिए ही
especially
चाहिए
into
वरना
that
खत्म,
attacker
करियर
side
खत्म।
here.
जीजी।
So I am very impressed with them. I feel like they put together a strong game plan and did manage to deal with the aggression of Velocity, the aggression of Damara for the most part. So I think that's what we were talking about needing to see in order for them
जाहिर
to
क्या
get
बोल रहे थे?
across the line. I think
क्या?
we got to talk a little bit
मेरे
about
पे ऐड आ
Minty.
गया था, मैं
Minty was the
रिलोड कर रही
only
थी।
player not
हाँ,
competing
क्राइम
at
पेट्रोल
Ascension
में आपका
last year
एपिसोड
for
आया
this
था।
Riddle squad. So for him to join, come in, this is a fresh experience.
थैंक यू
And
सो
this
मच
game, I
गाइस
felt
फॉर
like he
ट्यूनिंग
really
इन
came
द
into his own.
स्ट्रीम। मिलते हैं आप लोगों को कल
Yep,
के स्ट्रीम पे।
absolutely.
बाय बाय
Minty,
पुकीज,
he
टेक
was
केयर। इट्स मी
very
प्रियंका साइनिंग ऑफ फ्रॉम टुडेस
amazing
स्ट्रीम। बाय
today in
बाय।
Corrode. Like
और एक रैम बेटर के
हाइड
एपिसोड पे आने जा रही
Minty,
हाइड
a
यूजर
little bit
देना जरा हाइड।
struggling in some of the maps, but
खांसी बहुत आ
wow,
रही है
this
आजकल यार।
guy is
प्रियंका
destroying
जी
Velocity from their own base.
हेलो
As you can see,
गैलेक्सी,
lurking
कैसे हो
inside
आप?
Map.
कैसे
Again,
हो
I
आप?
have
वेलकम
a
टू द
lot of how
स्ट्रीम। क्या
Velocity is
हाल है?
able,
गुड
to
इवनिंग।
determine
स्नैक्स हो गए?
काम
हाँ
नहीं
हो
करते
गए।
हैं
the
उनका
attacker
आया
side,
मैं
but unfortunately, Riddle
तुरतुरे
didn't
खा
take
रही हूँ,
that
पैकेट
long
का
to
आवाज आ
adapt
रहा
to
है
the
कि नहीं
style
पता
that
नहीं, बट
Velocity
तुरतुरे
prowls,
तुरतुरे है
especially
मेरे पे
after
10
the up
रुपए वाले।
impact that saw them
इन्वेस्ट करे है
having,
मैंने तुरतुरे पे।
holding the defensive
गैलेक्सी बोल
lines,
रहे
आप
थे आप
coming
क्राइम
into the
पेट्रोल पे
second
काम
half.
करते
They had
यार
that
नहीं
momentum
यार
going
भाई,
on, and
मैंने
they
वो
see
क्या
closing
बोला,
it
बस
out
ऐसे ही
on
मजाक
the
मजाक में बोला
attacking
बंडल दे दो,
side.
पता नहीं बीडी
Yeah,
का
I
बंडल,
feel like
अप्सरा
Minty is
पेंसिल
of
का
course
बंडल।
our MVP. He
मैं
did a
ऐसी लगती हूँ कि
fantastic
ब्रेक
job
लेने जो
with
जाती हूँ
that
मैं
map. I
ओमनी
mean, we have
वैन
to
में
talk about,
बच्चों को उठाती हूँ
the
है,
TP, the opener.
बोलती हूँ
All
तुम्हारी
I did
मम्मी को
was
मैं जानती हूँ,
daily
ये लो
3.
चॉकलेट
He
खाओ
did
आओ
such a
बैठो, ये सब
fantastic
करती
job.
हूँ मैं, तो
And
ये
in a
लोग
game
क्राइम
that goes
पेट्रोल में भेज दी।
13-11, that is this close, you need those hero rounds.
मैं
You need
वैलोरेंट
people to
खेलती हूँ,
step
अगर
up.
आप लोग
The
को
best
पता
players in the
हो
world
तो।
are the ones that rise
फेस
to the
कैम होता तो
pressure.
मैं
He
कीबोर्ड
did a great
दिखा के मैं
job
डब्ल्यू
of
दबा
that.
के
Like you
दिखा
say,
देती गेम खोल
overall,
के।
I feel like they kind of
आप लोग को
expected
पता हो तो मैं
Velocity's
वैलोरेंट खेलती हूँ,
aggression here,
खो खो
and I
वगैरह
think they managed
मैं
to
खेलने लगी, खो
neutralize
खो
it very well as we move towards sunset. That's going to be a
और
key
मैं
theme
ब्रेक पे
as
जाती हूँ
well.
पानी वगैरह लेने, बच्चे
Yeah,
उठाने
that
नहीं।
was the map pick
मेरे
of Riddle,
एपिसोड
and they
नहीं
got it.
आते,
But we
क्राइम
still have
पेट्रोल
map
पे नहीं
number 2,
आते।
which is Sunset after this short break.
शॉर्ट ब्रेक है गाइस। आने के लिए जाती हूँ ब्रेक में। हैं?
बताया नहीं तुम
क्या फिर मैं कॉल पे फिर माइक म्यूट करके अपने वो लौंडे को कॉल करती हूँ कि तैयार रहना, रात के 9 बजते ही ये बच्चा इधर खो खो खेलने आता है, बैग में लपेट लेंगे इसको। ये सब करती हूँ मैं, है उधर उधार पर चलता है खाता पेट्रोल पंप पे। व्हाट भाई, मैं सभी लोगों को पुकीज बुलाती हूँ, आप लोगों को लगता है ये पुकी वुकी करने वाले ये सब गैंगस्टर वाले काम कर सकते हैं? ये सब अफवाहें कौन फैला रहा है?
बताया नहीं तुमने मेरे को।
ब्रेक टाइम पे ओमनी पे पेट्रोल डलवाते हो। क्राइम पेट्रोल में आपका एपिसोड देखा था। दीदी आप खो खेलते हो, बंडल में कौन सा चाहिए? वैलोरेंट। देखो, एक गेम है, FPS गेम, सर्च कर सकते हो गूगल पे। उधर उधर का बात कर रही थी मैं। बाहर से पुकी, अंदर से डेंजरस। वाह, पक्का एनवी ने ये अफवाह फैलाए थे। थोड़ा सा ही तो डरा धमका के रखा हुआ है। मैं कहाँ बोल रही हूँ कि कट्टे से उड़ा दूंगी। मैं कहाँ बोल रही हूँ देसी कट्टा निकाल के आएंगे। मैं कहाँ बोल रही हूँ जानता है मैं कौन हूँ, ऐसे करके मैं कहाँ बोल रही हूँ यार। चाय पत्ती का बंडल चलेगा? हाँ हाँ, मेरा वो क्या बोलते हैं, स्मगलिंग का ही बिजनेस है, क्यों नहीं। लेना देना करती हूँ मैं बांग्लादेश में। चाय चाय नहीं पी रहे, मैं बोलती हूँ आई एम फ्रॉम असम, डू यू वांट टी। ये सब करती हूँ मैं। हैं भाई, क्या रात को जल्दी में चली जाती हूँ स्ट्रीम वीम बंद करके, तो कुछ भी सोच लिया भाई साहब। नहीं है यार, मेरे पे ये सब होता तो भाई अलग अलग पर्सनैलिटी होती मेरी। अभी मैं तुल एक जगह बोल रही होती कि एक क्रॉसॉ खा रही हूँ मैं, एक कप माचा खा रही हूँ मैं, कुछ भी बोल रही होती मैं ऐसा। ये असली बंदूक को दिवाली दिवाली वाली बंदूक बोलती है, पर होती हो असली। व्हाट है? ये सब अफवाह कौन फैला रहा है?
इतने बड़े बड़ी दो गया मत भी।
एक प्रशांत देना। प्रशांत ही खाते हैं हम लोग। दीदी का ओमनी वैन 6 सीटर है। वाह, मुझे मोटी बोल रहे हो या फिर मैं एक साथ 2-3 बच्चे उठा लेती हूँ? वाह भाई, ये सब चैट को कैसे गलत फैमिली है यार। मैं फेस कैम करने लगूंगी, आप लोग बोलेंगे यार इतने पतले हो आप लोग, आपको तो बच्चे भी डरा देंगे, खाया पिया करो, ऐसे बोलोगे आप लोग। दीदी का ओमनी वैन 6 सीटर है। वाह, यही बाकी था। हाय हाय, मेरी चैट को मेरे बारे में इतनी गलत फैमिलियाँ कैसे है? कैसे कैसे? गाइस, क्या लगता है मैप 2 हम लोग को मिलेगा कि नहीं है? मिलेगा कि नहीं मैप 2? बताओ। टिटिन 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 टिटिन। मैंने उस दिन बचाओ उठाओ संगठन में देखा था आपको। व्हाट? कहाँ पे है? मैं उधर की विक्टिम होंगी। मैं उधर की विक्टिम होंगी। ये बचाओ उठाओ क्या चीज़ है?
बताया नहीं तुमने, ये भी काम चलो।
हाय हाय
आवाज गया।
हाय हाय गाइस, हाय हाय भाई, प्रोटेस्ट करूंगी मैं चुपचाप। इतनी वो लगती हूँ मैं आप लोगों को, मैंने सोचा नहीं था यार, मैंने सोचा नहीं था, बिल्कुल भी नहीं सोचा था मैंने। चलो मैप 2
Getting that first kill.
सनसेट शुरू होने वाला है।
On the other hand, the Asian select for Riddle, it feels like a total lockdown for VLT's Asian pick. It's very defensive. Well, but let's see whether Velocity will they be able to get that W and bring us
वैसे
to map
बच्चा
number
उठाने का
3.
कितने
We will
पैसे
get the
मिलते
answers to
हैं?
our questions
सारे
with
पैसे
Blazey
मनोज
and
के
Fahad.
खाते में जाता है। तो
Thank you very
आने
much,
वाले
Bella,
4-5
as well as
दिनों में
Big
अगर
Time.
मैं
Big Time's a
2-3
straight
बंडल
up
ले
liar,
लूँ,
by the way. I
2-3
just
बंडल
want to throw
गिव
that
अवे
out
भी
there.
कर दो
But
तो
here we
परेशान
go
मत
into
होना कोई
map
भी।
number 2 of Sunset Velocity versus Riddle Order.
लेट्स गो
This
गाइस,
is a
मनोज
मैप
की
big
टाल।
नंबर 2,
composition coming out
मैप
from Riddle
2
Order
में
as
जा
well.
रहे हैं अपन, चल के जा रहे
It
चुपचाप।
is.
ये मैप
He
तो हमें
smiles through
चाहिए
the
ही
pain
चाहिए,
very
वरना
well.
करियर
Bit
खत्म।
like the Riddle Order logo,
एंड
actually. And I'm sure many as a South Asian fan,
ये क्या
if
लिखा है?
Velocity do go
एक
down
सेकंड।
here to Riddle Order.
दीदी
We'll
ने
see. It has been about
वैन
3
के
months
पीछे वाले
because South
सीट्स
Asia
रिमूव
ended
कर
so
दिए
early
हैं
that Velocity
ताकि
have
बड़े लोगों
actually
को लेके आ पाए
played
बांध
an
के।
official
व्हाट?
on Sunset, and they're playing the same comp that they did back then. So let's
क्या?
see how things do end up going for them. Riddle Order, on the other hand, you mentioned they just changed their comp. It's been a little while. In the final of the Japanese domestic league, they did get destroyed on this map by Fennel, so it's clear that they needed some changes.
ये सब भाई मैं ऐसी लगती हूँ आपको डायरेक्ट हैं? एक बार यार क्या
ओ
बोलते हैं,
What's
डीपी
more,
वगैरह देख के आओ मेरी, मैं
some
ऐसी
more of
लगती हूँ
these
आपको?
angles.
ठीक है यार,
Might be biting
ठीक है।
off more than he
मुझे
could
लगा
chew.
था
Tomorrow is a
इनोसेंट
bit of a
वगैरह ऐसे
bulldozer
करके।
today, and the rest of Velocity
कोई
hand
दिक्कत
in hand
नहीं।
with him as they shove their way through middle.
Safe though, he's got Yatska right next to him with the Grafnet set up. The whole team has just cleared out B main as well.
फंसेंगे 3 लोग एक साथ
यार
फंसेंगे 4
दो मार दिए इसने भाई।
खत्म।
2v4 बचा हुआ है।
Will be able to take down Yatska, but
ये राउंड
there's still so much more to do. We mentioned Amara. You gotta mention Soldam in that mix as well. And here he comes making a lot of noise down middle. The recon to clear and check, but Medley comes in huge for a couple of kills. Lightning fast, low HP, cannot survive.
पहला राउंड इधर
Jojo
रिडल
goes huge for
रिडल
Riddle
को मिल
Order
गए
there.
हैं गाइस।
Velocity. They had some
पहला राउंड
ideas, they
अपने
had
हाथ
some
से
hopes
गया,
that
कोई
something would
दिक्कत
happen
नहीं है।
positively
ये
in
तो
middle. This
बस
is perfect
शुरुआत
crosshair
है।
placement and a beautiful adjustment from Jojo. Russ, a big heavy hitter today for Velocity, goes down before this round
हाँ, आप
even gets
बोलते
started,
रहते हो
which is
डर
the
से,
worst
क्या
possible
सबकी
feeling is
ऐसी
the
की
push.
तैसी
You had a
हैं?
whole bag of utility that you were hoping to do something with that round. I want to look, actually look at that. Bottom right hand corner of your screen, he's got every little piece of util there.
लगता
That he
है
wanted to
गाइस
use on the pistol and never got a chance to use any of it.
टाइम टू रिटायर।
That is. You're right. Worst possible start, but now playing it safe, not to expose
चलो
himself
ये
to
राउंड
top
भी
mid.
अभी रिडल को ही
The
मिलेगा,
jungle kind of check,
क्योंकि
but
उन्होंने
he's
पिस्टल
setting
राउंड
up
उठा
for
लिया
a
है
possible
चुपचाप।
fault line into the push into A site.
Cover going out.
Yeah, they're just trying to force someone off of this short side, off of this elbow side. Instead, they opt to go for a contact approach. Fault line is adjusted from Russ, forces out the paranoia.
Yeah,
एक
quick
सेकंड देना
response.
गाइस।
The whole team from Riddle Order also rotating into position. Down to the shots, Minty was phenomenal in map number 1 with some crazy TPs.
इधर ही है।
Velocity just waiting for maybe Util to come back through.
Potentially so, maybe waiting for the fault line to come back up. I'm not really sure which.
एक टप्पा पड़ेगा इधर।
Flash at the ready at least. They start to make some moves. You got flash set all the way towards the back. Relay ball completely connecting, but nonetheless, no real shots going through just yet. Dark cover set up and into the spike plant they go. Velocity
Spike planted.
also trying to aggress in with the fault line past A link. You've got the snake bite, you've got the grab net, you've got Kaede!
सब एक साथ boost मार रहे.
A double kill
Very
quickly
nice.
connected upon. And 2 players left on this A site. Lightning fast, in with the right clicks, but it's
थोड़ा सा टाइम गाइस मुझे देना, थोड़ा
Stinger
सा
shots
काम
and
आ
now
गया.
Madeline cannot find much with the sheriff as well. More going through for
China वापे
Kaede.
हेलो गाइस, क्या मेरी स्ट्रीम वापस आ चुकी है? एम आई बैक? सॉरी गाइस, वाईफाई इन दिनों मेरा बिल्कुल जीजी है, तो उसी के रिगार्डिंग लोग आए थे. तो मुझे जाना पड़ा था. सो सॉरी. नहीं हुआ नुआडिले साबो डिसाइड एग्रीडिंग. सो सॉरी गाइस. अरे यार, ये डिस्कॉर्ड ओपन हो रहा है तो इधर उधर हो रहा है. ये देखो, नशे करना शुरू. यही है मेरा वाईफाई, इसीलिए आई डोंट ट्रस्ट. देख रहे हो, ये होता है मेरे साथ.
And it's the second half now between Riddle, Order, and Vitality. Slowly but surely, the answers were getting found, but Riddle are now back onto the attack.
Everyone's done it now today.
रुको, डिस्कॉर्ड भी रीस्टार्ट
But,
करना
look,
पड़ेगा.
Riddle Order, let's see what they're going to be able to do with their attacking side. Viper Ball is up, and there's a door.
गाइस सब लोग
right
लाइक
behind
करो,
that,
कम ऑन.
broken down
सो
by Riddle
सॉरी.
Order, and now it looks like they want to go B.
भाई नेटवर्क का बहुत इशू दे रहा है एयरटेल.
Straight through their own wall.
थक गई हूँ मैं.
Velocity surely hearing a lot of the footsteps, but the frenzy shots, just damaging onto Rossi now. Not quite able to connect onto Soul.
अरे.
Look at that! Breaking the
आते ही
ankles
क्या
of some of
देखना
these
पड़ा है?
Velocity players. Off to the back end as
हाँ,
well.
मेरा चेयर नशे कर.
RMS set up and Lightning Fast will kind of cut that up. But off to the other end, 5 players? No.
The good news is he's maxed out his materials. Bad news is it's going to be very hard to do anything with them and try to win this round now, Quack.
We'll do a little bit more. That's now what that toxic screen is for. It blocks off the door even further.
आ गए हैं गाइस हम वापस.
Velocity just trying to get as many picks as possible. Right click's not connecting, and that frenzy will come in handy
चलो
for Solom at the
7-7
end.
का
Yacht's
स्कोर
gotta
हो
clean up
जाएगा
the
यार
kills.
इधर.
Great pistol from Middle Order. Viper Wall obscuring any kind of chance of having a little bit of a look into middle here. Use that as a bit of a stage to set the B execute up correctly. It was a pretty straightforward round. Not too much pushback from Velocity. Their defensive half here off to a pretty slow start.
हेलो.
हाँ हाँ.
बताओ हुआ
Slow down a
कुछ?
little bit further as well.
नहीं कर पाए वो लोग.
क्या बोला फिर वो?
बोला है कि अलग अलग टाइम
B
पे
stack.
देखो ये
Middle
वो
Order
साइड
taking
का
control
वो
of B
होता है.
main pretty easily. It's a 3-1-1. Just holding around the map.
साइड का नहीं, उसको बोलो आपका
See
नेटिव है इससे.
Velocity are going to do anything, but you know, as mentioned before, Velocity are one of the best teams at just doing nothing. They will sit here until the cows come home.
Just kind of telepathically
गाइस इधर स्कोर 7-7 का हो
with each
जाएगा
other.
अभी.
Riddle
लीड तो
Order.
अच्छा लिया था बट पिस्टल
All that
राउंड
time
हार
that you're
गए
doing
हम लोग.
nothing, Kaede might
Dice.
actually be able to call the A site clear, and that will be more information for the rest of the team. Hey, beginning to move now.
Oh, he spotted out the Sova there. That's a bit of a tell. Not to mention the fact that, yeah, your Viper's all the way up elbow, spotting out everything. So Riddle Order, good movements. Avoid running into the B stack. Cam's been left behind here for
30
Velocity.
seconds left.
That will help them kind of scout what the setup is.
Yeah,
As they
Jojo
attempt
as
this
well.
retake.
The money man for Riddle Order. I mean, he was trying to take that duel against Russ, but opted better to play with the rest of the team towards the back. Now, it's going to be the assault into the site. Snake bite, more utility dumped in just to block off the back of spawn.
एक शॉट
All of a
पड़ेगा
sudden, they just continue to push on through.
हाय
गया।
मार्शल मेटा देख रहे हो
In with the Phantom, just
मार्शल से
able
वो कर दिया
to shoot all through the smoke.
टाइम नहीं है
Time for Velocity's gun round.
करते
7 apiece here, pretty clean.
ये
चलो
राउंड भी
अभी
गया
बाय राउंड है
Great start on the
हेलो मिकी
attacking side.
क्या
Riddle,
दे
they're gonna restore a little
हेलो
confidence
मिक्की
there.
यार थैंक यू सो मच फॉर द ह्यूज सपोर्ट ह्यूज डोनेशन थैंक यू तब अभी शायद आप स्ट्रीम साइलेंटली देख रहे होंगे बट मैं फिर से बोल देती हूँ थैंक यू यार मीन्स अ लॉट रियली
Big Marshall fans.
Yeah, they've tied
आपने मेरे को कंफ्यूज कर दिया है अभी कंफ्यूज बिल्कुल
Check out the
कंफ्यूज
tech decks too. Playing a bit of Tony Hawk. He's current with the memes. He's up to date. What is that from Minty? What the hell?
मिंटी
man?
मार रहा है भाई
This guy's
मिंटी
lost the plot.
मारा मिंटी को मारा 4v4 है अभी
Set play though, in with
4v4
the
है
grab net, but Damar able to hold and take down two with it.
मैं था ही नहीं स्ट्रीम पर ऐसा क्या इसलिए अभी थैंक यू सो मच यार दिल से शुक्रिया
Not much else to block off the back lanes though. Just
मैं
to
वही
spare a
सोच रही
अरे।
मिक्की स्ट्रीम पे नहीं है तो इसने बोला डीएम पे बोला है यार
Tried to
थैंक
make a
यू
go at it. Unfortunately, we'll get replied with. Just gets slapped up. Yatska onto the site. Has annihilation to take at least one away, but surely they
2v3
will get him off. They almost line up, but not quite.
1v2
Able to find the trade in
आराम से,
response.
आराम
Just Jojo. Recon and a
Fight.
pull them
shotgun.
to the grave
Needs to isolate the duels. He
अरे वो भी
tries
गया
to line them up with the spams, but it's not quite there just yet. Still
टाइम
buying
पूरा
down
बाय
and
कर
burning
रहा है
down away
टाइम
this
पूरा
clock,
बाय
though.
कर रहा है
Lightning fast trying to stick it to
Nice.
halfway. He makes a wide swing. Madeline able to hammer him down.
नाइस वन
Barely scraping through that one velocity, but they get it done. Despite some
ओमेन
Nice
का
one,
यार
W.
ये वॉइस
tendencies
लाइन
from
प्यारा
Minty.
लगता है द
This guy's
स्पाइक
teleports are out of control. I think
Okay.
the coaching staff have got to put this guy back on a leash. Like that is just, it's ridiculous. You shouldn't. You shouldn't do that.
यार दिवाली के टाइम पे ना ऐसा लगता है कोई ऑफिस कंपनी में घुस जाओ दिवाली के सोन पापड़ी
Tamara still
ले
feeling
लूं
हत्या
थोड़े
ले।
से फिर थोड़े
that
से
was
बिजनेस चालू कर दूं
expensive.
सोन पापड़ी
Anti-bonus
इधर
there
उधर
for
करने का
velocity.
है
It's now time for
भाई
Riddle's
मेरी
first
चैट
gun
आज ऐसे ही
round.
गलत समझ रहे कुछ
If
भी
that's
समझ
how
लेंगे
the
भाई
bonus
अभी
is
बोल
looking,
देंगे
I
सोन
mean,
पापड़ी
what
में
the
आप
hell are
ये
these
वो
guys
मिला
gonna
के
be
बेचते हो
putting
ना ये वो
together
पुड़िया
going
वगैरह
forward?
भाई नहीं नहीं आज नहीं बोलना
Gotta
भाई
admit,
तब
it's
से
a
चैट
little bit
वाले गलत
creative.
समझ रहे हैं मेरे को
It's entertaining for sure, and they might just do the same quick paced hits onto this other side of the map. Being able to break down the trips. Rossi alerted, lightning fast to check down middle as well.
Testing. Cam spotted out by Soldem.
चलो दोनों पे गन बाय तो है बट
No
इधर बुलडॉग है
paparazzi.
दो
He is the Korean
देखते हैं
jet. I
क्या
know
होता
it's,
है
you know, sometimes
ये
you get a
मैप
bit
तो जैसे
excited.
तैसे
You
चाहिए
want a selfie?
और
मिठाई उठाओ
Not today, though.
संगठन
He's got a serious
What?
game to be attending to. And he's got to focus up. He's had a bit of a slow start to this game. Getting neon diffed a little bit by
जिस
Damar.
हिसाब से मैं
Can't
चैट
blame him,
कर
though.
रही हूँ
Anyone
ना
would in
ऐसा
this
लग
guy's
रहा है
current
कि
form.
ये सब मैं ऐसे ही कर रही हूँ राइड वगैरह अभी खरीद लूँ मैं जाके
Smokes out
मिठाई
the
उठाओ
top.
संगठन
Ooh.
भाई आप
Outlaw
लोगों
match.
को लगता है कि मैं
Defense
ऐसी
side,
हरकतें
Wild
करूंगी
blocking up
हैं
more.
लगता है आप
Fast lanes
लोगों
up towards
को
Boba as well, but
हैं?
now kind of stuck inside
ये
of
हावर्ड
market.
को जरा ब्लैक
Aware
लिस्ट
that
कर
there are
देना
plays from
हावर्ड
velocity
ये
all the way across. So opening the door back up and trying to look for a mid-round adaptation, but it's not quite there just yet. They peek on through, they get punished by lightning fast. Now into the trips, and Russ will be able to find another. 2 players left, and it's 10 seconds to go. They might be able to get the spike down, but oh,
हाँ
it's the
ये
Mara. He's been in the spot this entire time.
हाँ और ये
So guiding. Able to
यार
catch
ये
Russ, but
राउंड
that's
गया
about it.
हाथ से नहीं नहीं
It's just a
नहीं
bit of a non-starter for Riddle,
नहीं
Order,
गए
to be honest.
जीत गए गाइस एग्जिट फ्रेक से
W.
वो डर गई मैं
It's hilarity, and as soon
डरा
as they go
दिया
into the market, they act like
डरा
they're
दिया यार
interested in purchasing something on the B
कम ऑन
site.
ये मैप तो
Then they
भाई
open back up
ऐसे
the door. They
चील
don't
जैसे
Zairi को-
छीन के
They
लेके
say,
आना
I'll walk.
क्या
I will walk away from this right now. And
Zairi को
Velocity
chat
say,
दे।
I don't care, bro.
बिल्कुल
Go
ना
first.
ओके वैसे
Goes up
दीदी
around.
कहाँ चले गए थे मुझे
Either
लगा
which
मेरा
way.
नेट जी जी
I think it's a pretty
मेरा
safe bet.
नेट
You
जी
plant
जी
Damara
होगा
and Elbow.
एयरटेल
The
वाले
other
अभी
4
आए
players
उन
on
लोग को
Velocity
समझ
can
में ही
hold
नहीं आया
B,
हुआ क्या
and that's probably a recipe for success.
इन दिनों मेरा नेट यार बहुत बीटी दे रहा है तो उसके लिए
Just
मतलब
as
मुझे नहीं
Velocity
पता था
does,
कि
but this
कस्टमर
time
केयर को
around,
फोन
though,
करते
okay.
लोग आ
all the
जाते
way out A. A slight trade with SK Rossi taking
पहले
down
तो
one,
मेरे को
but
ब्लॉक करके रखा हुआ
Selecting
था
fast
एयरटेल
who
वालों
also
ने
suffers defeat.
अभी
Oh
मतलब
no, and
सीधा
now Russ
मतलब
getting
किक
caught.
करने इधर तक
For
आ गए
all
देख
the
रही हो
noise that
छुप
Damara was
के
making
रह
it all the way
अरे
with
नहीं
the back
बोलूंगी
spawn.
आज
ये देखो ये
Gonna catch the drop onto
आज
VLT
कुछ
though.
ऐसे लाइंस
What's
में नहीं
happening on
बोलूंगी
site? They're trying to get the
गलती
spike
हो
down
गई
for
मेरे
Order.
मुंह से निकल गई मैं
No,
तो
no, no.
बोलने
They
वाली
caught me in
थी
this
क्या
round, but
बोलते
oh my
भूलने
god.
वाले लाइट
Just
लगाओ
running
दिवाली
all
पे
the way back and forth. It's
ये बोल रही
absolute
थी मैं
mayhem, and Velocity are stunned.
हमारा इधर ही बैठ
SK Rossi now, the only healthy one.
मारो
Because
डमारा को
Damar's way too low. How do they string this together?
I don't know how. They're barely limping through this. If
गोली मार के भी जा
Rossi's
सकता है
healthy, then, you know, I'm Steve Jobs. Jesus, man.
स्पाइक डिफ्यूज नहीं होगा मुझे
Oh my
लगता है
god.
टाइम नहीं
What is this round? Soldem will clean it up at the end.
This round was just crazy. Everything was happening at once. Tomorrow was in
Thank
spawn. Russ was dancing with someone.
पता है
inside
ओमन की अल्ट
tiles.
से वो क्या बोलते हैं सेज की वॉल और क्या बोलते हैं डेडलॉक की अल्ट भी टूट जाती है अल्ट नहीं मतलब वॉल टूट जाती है
I don't even
Nice.
understand what happened in the first place in that round.
नाइस
Everything was happening everywhere. Riddle Order will take the round, and I think we'll just move on. Round number 18. Riddle prepping themselves for a full commit into A. Russ and Damara lying in wait. These are
गाइस
the players
क्लोज
that
इन
can
हो रहा है क्लोज
shut
इन
this
हो रहा है
down,
जो
not
कि
only
हमें नहीं होने
form-wise,
देना है
but also they have the right utility in order to do so.
No, they will set it up. The Hunter Tree goes through as well. Does
इनका एक
connect
को
them
राउंड
to
है तो
at least just
9-9
one
भी
gun,
हो
but
जाएगा
both Russ
है
and
ना
Damara won't be able to come with the kills on their guns.
गन ही नहीं है इन लोग
They
पे
only had sheriffs. Not much you can really do there. Rossi is pinning them in on the flank right now.
It's going to take some time, though. Madeline in for the first shot, but the trade quickly in response. Riddle Order are just online. They've been picked
9-9
up, and it's
9-9 हो
quickly
गया गाइस
called
इधर
third as
स्कोर
well. Rossi,
9-9 हो गया
unfortunately, will not be able to set up that flank after all.
Pretty clean. 3 guns surviving here for Riddle Order. Big thumbs up. They know they're
ये
on the
मैप तो
verge
जैसे तैसे चाहिए
of
था यार
closing this map out. Very creative little set play there from Velocity. Breach Util harassing them, Hunter's Fury, and a sliding Neon. Riddle passed the test, at least against the Sheriffs. They've got some big ults to work
गाइस
with
सब
now.
लोग लाइक करो कम ऑन
Hits
फटाफट
online, Annihilation,
कैसे
Hunter's Fury as well, and another fight
कैसे
over
लाइक
8.
नहीं हो रहे
Oh my god, it's just a huge clash as both teams go head to head. Damara able to snap onto the first. Soldem going down
नाइस
as well.
नाइस
Heidi
नाइस
trying to trade
2v4
back.
नाइस
Order
W
to expose
क्या
to
बात है
Russ.
W
3 kills to his belt
I
so
see,
far,
man.
and is now Jojo left, feeling pinned down from both ends. Tries to play around the smoke, but Russ, he's trying to tamper down his team.
I mean, he's just over-delivering every single time. He's the last player on that A side of the map. If he doesn't come up clutch with a 3k, then Riddle Order will just roll on through into the A site. As it stands, though, Jojo against the world, 1-on-3, taking a long time to clear out all of these angles, and Russ is long gone. He wants nothing to do with this. He just wants to play.
तारिक
the
बोलो
post player.
चैट पढ़ो ऊपर वाला
एक
How far
सेकंड
does Jojo push
क्या
this?
लिखा
He
है
doesn't,
दीदी
he's not
ऊपर
interested in
वाला
the plan.
चेक
He's just
करो
going to
पढ़
walk
रही
straight into velocity.
हाँ
Oh no,
हाँ
it's Crossfire
छुप
too.
के रहना
Really, I
पड़ेगा
can't
आपके
look.
आगे 300 मीटर के रेंज में आपने स्नाइपर हिटमैन
Big
गेट
4K from
पे
him.
शॉटगन
Unreal.
काट
Just continues
और
to deliver.
आप खुद
That was the 9
AR
apiece
कैरी
round.
करते
Game
हो तो
completely
वाईफाई
easy
वाले डर
balance.
गए
And this is just huge.
What?
Damara gets his. Annihilation is
हैं?
the other player in that crossfire, and every single
माफिया
player
ही
that
कह
walks
दे
into Russ gets decked.
क्या था ये 300 मीटर की रेंज में हिटमैन
Fixes that now. I
स्नाइपर
mean, he's just
फिर
sitting
क्या
on that rolling
शॉटगन
thunder too.
गार्ड
A
आप
very
खुद
useful
AR
tool for
कैरी
the
करते
upcoming
हो
rounds.
They're gonna go. They're gonna go again. They haven't had enough yet, Quack. Oh, it's just
Oh,
pressure.
it's just a slight bait this time.
Yeah, just throw up the fast lane and then contact up. Little bit of a different flavor. Triple B keeping them in check on short. Dart try to find out what's going on. That'll be shot, so they know that there's at least one player in A main. And Riddle Order feel like the jig is up. You know, thought they were being sneaky, but the dart will reveal that
एक
they're
सेकंड
hanging
देना
around.
मैं आ रही हूँ गाइस तब तक
Well,
लाइक
like-
करो
Still, though,
फटाफट
cutting noise all the way through middle, back into B.
लाइक करो लाइक नहीं करते हो
Yeah.
This is a retake setup.
I mean, yeah, they could just get the pit down here. I'd like Rossi to just hold on to the camp, wait for the retake. Problem with putting the pit down here for Riddle Order is almost certainly Russ is going to Rolling Thunder you out of it. So it's really about game planning for all of the ults in the post plant here. This is where you can really show your high level as a team in terms of macro. If you understand these interactions.
Oh, it's a lurk.
चलो गाइस हेल्ट हो गया वाइपर का दीदी को माफिया कॉल आ गया अरे हाँ मुझे भी लग रहा है माफिया का कॉल ही आया है बड़े बड़े गैंगस्टर के बीच में काम है होता उठना बैठने उस
Euro theft will reveal. Instantly ripped and everyone just knocked up mid-air. Lightning fast. Will be able to draw first blood.
Alt आ गया खत्म गेम ही खत्म
Jojo has a chance.
नाइस
Gunned down by SK Rossi.
इधर ही बैठा है अरे नहीं अल्ट खत्म हो
Will not be able to withstand lightning fast and
गया
velocity.
इधर ही नाइस वन डब्ल्यू
सॉरी गाइस घर पे मेहमान आ गए
9-11
वही सीन जो साथ बैठ के हंसते हैं वो सांप बन के डसते हैं बच्चे लेके आ गए
जारी देखो क्या बोल रहे
बच्चे लेके आ गए दीदी को माफिया कॉल आ गया अभी तो सच में कॉल करना पड़ेगा इससे लोग आए बच्चे लोगों को लेके आए हैं कुछ मतलब पीट पीट के आवाजें कर रहा था मुझे लगा क्या हो रहा है मैं वो साउंड देखने चली गई कुछ बच्चों पे इतना गुस्सा आता है मुझे रोक के दिखाओ उधर
तोड़ दो सीधा
वही लोग हैं जो पीठ पीछे हंसते हैं हम लोगों पे भाई
वही घर में आके बसते
हंसी आती है मैं कुछ नहीं बोली मैं तो फ्री फायर खेलती हूँ ये सब क्या गेम है
It's way too much. SK Rossi as well out towards Link and everyone once again.
Nice one. Match point guys, match point.
Let's go guys. ये मैप तो भाई किसी भी कीमत पे हमें चाहिए था. किसी भी कीमत पे ये राउंड पे चाहिए था मतलब ये मैप पूरा का पूरा मैप.
Any attempt at the A execute was swatted away like an annoyance. Map point now to push us through to Haven.
क्या लिखा है?
For the 30.
दीदी को मैं ये तो पढ़ लिया था. दीदी के पास शिकार खुद चल के आया है एक बच्चा आज का डील डन व्हाट?
ये कब हुआ है लो? बताया नहीं.
कहाँ पे है पैसे? कहाँ?
Still though Russ on the site. Further information gained upon, but ultimately the spike going down. Hunter's Fury ripped as Jojo tries to give his team safe entry. SK Rossi with the smash, able to gun down Kaede.
Come on. Come on.
एक को भी नहीं लगा.
Come on. Pure 4 है.
Oh, and it got hit by the grenade as well, but
नहीं बोल रही मैं तो यार फ्री फायर खेलती हूँ.
ऊपर निकलेगा. नाइस.
1v2 अकेला.
शॉटगन.
यार डिफ्यूजर को निकाल दिया. अरे भाई.
खत्म. अरे वॉल बैंग ये बोले.
अच्छे से कवर ही नहीं मिला पहले डिफ्यूजर को. उसको थोड़ा आगे खड़े होना चाहिए था यार. भाई ओटी नहीं चाहिए प्लीज. ये मैप तो भाई कोई भी कीमत ले लो.
Nice crouch peek onto Lightning Fast, who was on a bit of a heater. That guy was grab netted up. I don't know how on earth he put 2 kills together from backside there. Velocity had no business being that competitive on that retake. Damara went down for free. Russ used all his utility earlier on in the round. Oh, here we go again.
Oh my god.
Nice. Damara ने घुस के मारा. Let's go.
He did nothing wrong. He was just standing idly by.
Nice.
My boy. Oh! Straight into market though this time. The haggling has not been successful.
Nice. Ooh.
Find themselves in the most dastardly of situations.
Flawless लग रहा है मेरे को.
In what could be the final round of the map. Scratch that. It's just Minty left.
अब
Oh nice.
The quick pushes.
Flawless.
All the huge noise
Flawless
that the
लग रहा है.
Neons
सब एक साथ घुसेंगे.
One.
Minty, He's giving them a reason to
मिंटी
chase,
जान
silly.
बचा के भागा,
He is.
चोर निकल
भागो
के
मिंटी।
भागा,
One more sick TP.
Hide कर
मिंटी
दिया।
प्लांटिंग।
It's not done yet.
B.
Yo, it's Ascension. You can't forget the things that Omens can do. Just 2 years ago, up in the
क्यों
trailer.
कुछ मार रहा है?
Let's go guys,
ये नहीं, flawless हो
let's
जाता।
go guys, W मैप 2 इधर हुआ हमारा क्योंकि
There's
मारा
no way he hit the
डमारा।
360 is landing
समझ
fast
रहे हो,
at the end there.
समझ रहे हो guys,
Just
हैं?
unreasonable. Come on, man. You
ये
lost the
guys,
first map.
GG's, let's go
Tomorrow,
guys,
it's so
GG's,
good.
GG's,
That's
well
it, like,
played,
the
1-1 का
depth
स्कोर हो
of the
चुका है,
talent of the
nice one
Indonesian
VLT,
scene
दिल
is
खुश कर
ridiculous.
दिया आप लोगों
Like,
ने,
I think
यही
it was
तो
on
हमें
Big
चाहिए था
Shot or
किसी भी
something
कीमत पे
before
मैप
this,
2,
like, wasn't on the
किसी
first
भी
best
कीमत
team
पे
in the
मैप
show, I think
2
it
हमें
was on the
चाहिए था,
second.
मिल गया है guys, मिल गया है,
yeah.
ये feel the
Nice.
velocity
Nice.
guys,
Good.
feel the velocity, let's go,
Oh,
Let's
Rigo,
go.
not on Boom.
अभी
He's
बस
this
heaven,
good. It's just, they just
third
keep pumping
decider
out
map,
cracked
heaven,
duelists like a conveyor belt.
दिखा दो VLT, मैं कुछ नहीं कहना चाहूंगी इसमें। GGWP, देखो दीदी को मैच के पूरे POV में घुस के मारा वाला अच्छा लगा, जस्ट माफिया थिंग्स है।
They were looking good on this map. Like what I saw from them. It was a very close one. He had some sick macro, particularly on the defensive side from Velocity.
बताएं।
At the end of the day, one of these teams had
Hey
Damara
Siri,
dropping
can
30
you
kills.
please, अच्छा आईफोन तो है ही नहीं,
Not
पूरी
that that's all that
Yeah.
was
Back
there
to
to
Garibi.
it for Velocity, but it certainly
Hey
makes a
Google
difference
Assistant,
in
can
game
you please
design.
play the song नन्ना मुन्ना राही
Definitely
हूँ,
puts
देश
your
का
players in a
सिपाही हूँ,
different
जय
mindset, a
हिंद जय
mindset
हिंद।
to possibly finish it all
और
as well. I
नानी
mean,
तेरी मोरनी को
look
मोड़
at how
ले
he's
गया,
able to go in for
नानी
this, and
तेरी
the Stars almost
मोरनी
just
को
alive
मोड़
from the
ले
Srooks today
गया,
as well.
बाकी जो बचा था
Grid
काला
Order, I mean, it's
चोर
got,
ले
like I said,
गया,
flashbacks to
है कि
playing
नहीं?
SPG in last year's
लग रही हूँ मैं
Ascension.
कहीं से है।
Not the team that knocked them out, but a team that they had to take on. To be fair,
चलो।
up into the grand final, and it's why, you know,
अभी भी
such a
टाइम है।
big fan of Riddle Order coming into this tournament is that I really felt like Riddle Order was one of the teams that pushed SPG the closest outside of Boom in that grand
भाई
final.
1-1 का
Riddle Order in
स्कोर
that upper bracket
दोनों का भी
बचा
एक
लिया
मैच
हमने,
चाहिए इसलिए।
2-0 तो कतई नहीं होने देंगे, कभी
played
भी
them
नहीं
very
भाई।
close, and this is pretty much the same
भाई ये
team,
बच्चे
bar,
को
I
मैं
think,
मार के आऊंगी
mixing
ना,
in
इतना
phase.
जोर से मारूंगी, भाई बजा रहा है
So
कुछ,
they
मुझे
should
डर
be
लग रहा है कि बाहर कुछ हो गया
setting
करके मैं दौड़
themselves
के
up
गई थी,
for a
अभी भी
top
बजा रहा है
place
भाई, हो
in
गया
this
मेरे।
tournament. However, they've
तोड़ दो
already
उसको,
gone
तोड़ दो।
down to a red hot
भाई
house.
क्यों
Velocity are in fine
इधर
form, and we're
पास
going
में
to the
दूसरा
middle
गेट,
of the map. This series is definitely
ये
winnable.
दूसरा
I
गेट
mean, if
में
Riddle
खड़े
Order
इधर
go
आके,
down
भाई ऊपर से हंस के
0-2
दिए हम
in the
लोगों पे।
Swiss here, after playing two of the best informed teams,
आपको कैसा
in this
लगेगा, आप
tournament, this
हेडफोन
is gonna
पहने
be
हुए हो,
borderline
आप दूसरे
tragic.
रूम पे हो, परिवार और बाहर बच्चा ऐसे
For real,
कुछ
I
ऐसे
mean,
टेबल पे
their
ऐसे ठाप
upcoming
ठाप मार रहा है,
opponents
कुछ
are,
आपको नहीं
I'm just
लगेगा कि
checking,
कुछ हो गया,
Notion
ये
and
हो
full
गया।
sense as well. More bigger names that they have
पटक
to
के
face
मारो
off against. It's all just
सिमू
so
से
darn
बेहतर बच्चे मैंने आज
difficult,
तक
but
नहीं
either
देखा
way,
है,
that's the
कुछ नहीं
game.
करती
And now here
बेचारी,
we go back over to
पूछती
our
रहती
guest to
है,
break down
डॉल्स
map number
वगैरह
2.
इतने सब कुछ रखे हुए, शी इज लाइक
Well,
दीदी मेन्यू
Velocity came
चाहिए
into
ऐसे
map
करके
number 2
पूछती
with
है वो, ना बोलूँ
confidence,
तो नहीं
able
लेगी,
to
ना तो
bring
नहीं।
us the extra mile. The Mara, especially being, you know, the heated missile leading Velocity into the third
दीदी
map.
आपने
Over,
स्पाई
I
एक्स
think it's
फैमिली
well
देखा
dropped, sunset with
है,
Velocity.
उसमें जो
The Mara being the
फीमेल
alpha,
है
wrecking
योर वो
payload in
हो
those
आप हैं
enemies, while the remaining players become the Omega,
हैं
the safety
और
net they
एसेसिन
need
बोल
कत्ल
to
दिया,
करने,
reach objectives in
नहीं
high
नहीं कत्ल
ground.
करने वाली बोल
Yeah,
दिया
I
उसने।
mean, just a
एसेसिन बोल रहे हो
fantastic
आप
map
हैं,
from Velocity. We
शैडो
see Russ
एसेसिन
move
टाइप
back
है।
across to that
ओ
bridge, and we
माय
see how
गॉड,
hard that's able to
हैं
enable
क्या बना
Tamara
दिए भाई,
dropping
स्ट्रीम
30
प्राइवेट
kills,
करना
5
पड़ेगा
of
ये
those
तो।
first kills. Just look
जारिक पूरा
at the
मैसेज
assists
लिखा
there
करो।
on Russ. 18 assists. I'm pretty sure they're
कौन सा
all
पूरा
for
मैसेज?
Damara. This
आधा ही
really
मैसेज
is
लिखा है
their
उसने, पूरा
signature
लिखा नहीं
style,
लग
and
रहा है।
we can see exactly why. Even this kind of double sentinel-esque approach with this deadlock Viper
लिखा भी है दीदी,
was
पूरा
not
मैसेज आ
able
नहीं
to
रहा
put
था,
a
लिखता
stop
हूँ
to
अभी
the
रुक।
pace that Velocity were able to bring. I mean, the firepower
Face.
is going ridiculous for this
Face.
team as they take us towards a map 3.
Really,
Damara
I
is
say
the
sorry, you know,
MVP.
to Velocity.
Let's
I
go.
wasn't really familiar
Once
with their
again.
game.
Yeah.
Young
History
talent and top level
repeats.
experience
It's
make
again.
a really
सनसेट
great
का मैप
combo
दोबारा
for
हुआ है
them.
और दोबारा
Damara,
दोबारा ने मारा है।
especially, wow, the statistics. Dude, I remember seeing Damara back then in Indonesia playing Valorant with Boy Scout uniform.
हाँ खूनी
And
बोल
now,
रहा है ना, देख
the
रहे
way
हो
he
जारिक।
plays,
हाँ
wow,
खूनी
he
बोल
is a
रहा।
master out there.
Yeah, I absolutely.
कहाँ
He's
पे रहते हो
really
आप
come
ज़ायरी?
into his own. He's clearly been enabled so well by the rest of this team. And if you have
जायरी का
players
खत्म
दिवाली
who
हुआ.
are
पे
able to
सोन
do this,
पापड़ी
you should
भेजनी है
do it.
मेरे को
That's one thing
एक्चुअली.
we learned from Ascension last year when we saw Dabby going crazy. They've watched those VODs and they've gone, hey, our
जायरी
guy's better
थैंक यू
than
सोन
Dabby.
पापड़ी
We can
खनीज.
do exactly this. And that's what they're doing. They're bringing that same firepower, the same
मैं बच गया
aggression,
सोन
very
पापड़ी.
similar compositions through into this tournament just a year later and having
जायरी का
so
अच्छे से
much
खाओ सोन
success.
पापड़ी. ठीक है, कोई सीन
Yeah,
नहीं.
I couldn't agree more. Seeing the Mara with the neon and Velocity, with Russ as the in-game leader, being able to take those fights early on
गाइस
in the
मैप
map. But
3
again, we
हेवन
will
क्या
be
लगता
moving
है?
into map number 3 after
क्या लगता
this
है
short
गाइस?
break.
गाइस 1-1 का स्कोर है फुल. लेट्स गो. गाने बजेंगे अभी 3 मिनट तक. हटो, नहीं सुनने.
गाने गाने हम सुनते हैं, हम तो नहीं सुनते.
क्या लिखा है? दीदी क्या बोलते हैं? दीदी को डमारा एज अ प्लेयर पसंद है क्योंकि उसके नेम पे मारा है. व्हाट?
अरे ये डीएम में बोलने की चीज है, रियल में तो.
व्हाट द हेल?
जायरी की अब
दीदी
कोई.
मैं क्या लिखा है? जिम्बाब्वे में रहता हूँ. व्हाट? कॉन्गो बसीन के वेस्ट कोस्ट से अमेज़न पार करके. व्हाट? ये कौन-सा एड्रेस है? जिम्बाब्वे
वाह
वेस्ट कोस्ट, कॉन्गो बसीन वेस्ट कोस्ट अमेज़न.
वाह जायरी को वाह.
नहीं, मुझे ढूँढने पड़ेंगे. वो दिखाते हैं ना यूट्यूब वाले, एनालिसिस्ट करके दिखाते हैं कि आपके सब्सक्राइबर कौन कहाँ से है. आपका वो कॉन्गो वगैरह के पास से निकलेगा, है इक्वेटर के पास से निकलेगा, अर्थ के पास से.
लग रहा है गूगल मैप चलाने पड़ेंगे वहां पर. यहाँ पे बड़े बड़े बॉम्ब फोड़ रहे, एक तो हो गया.
अभी तो भाई 2 करना ही पड़ेगा.
अभी तो पार्टी शुरू हुई है.
2 करना ही पड़ेगा वो वन को, वीएलटी वालों को. भेज सको तो भेज दो सोन पापड़ी. है
आप कुछ बोलना चाहोगे?
आपको डिलीवरी भेजने के लिए. मुझे जो है वो कांतारा 2 में जो दिखाए गए थे जंगलों में लोग रहते हैं, या फिर मैं सिंपल वर्ड में समझाऊं तो वो मोगली जो रहते हैं जो जंगलों में आपके अमेज़न पार करते हुए ओ ऐसे करके बात कर पाए, वो सब इसने. कौन सा एड्रेस है ये? जिम्बाब्वे में रहता हूँ, कोंगो बसिन बेसिन वो वेस्ट कोस्ट अमेज़न पार करके है. अमेज़न सबसे मतलब क्या बोलते हैं, ये नाइल रिवर ये सब एक साथ पड़ते हैं. लॉन्गेस्ट रिवर पड़ता है उधर, रहता है लॉन्गेस्ट स्नेक एनाकोंडा जो भी बोलते हैं उसको, उधर ही रहता है. आपको सोन पापड़ी बेचने के चक्कर में कुछ लॉन्डो को जिंदा खाना बना दूं मैं एनाकोंडा का. ऐसे ही खुश रहो आप. हैप्पी दिवाली. हैप्पी दिवाली. पटाखे खा के सोन पापड़ी मत फोड़ना, बता रही.
जायरी कुछ बोलना चाहोगे?
एक सेकंड देना है गाइस, ये वाईफाई वाले आ गए थे ना, मैं सामान इधर उधर रख के आई हूँ टेबल का। तुरतुली का पैकेट किधर गया मेरा?
पर आप तो सोन पापड़ी खुद देने आ रहे थे ना। यही बात लेकिन इनकी बातचीत कब खत्म होगी? शी गाइस, लाइक करो, लाइक नहीं कर रहे
आ
तुम तो।
गई मैं गाइस। ये
जाहिर क्या बोल रहा है देख।
1 सेकंड बैठ जाओ। अय्या क्या बोला है? पर आप तो सोन पापड़ी खुद देने आ रहे थे। हाँ, अभी जो मैं ब्रेक पे गई थी ना, फैमिली डॉक्टर ने फोन करके बोला आपको सोन पापड़ी से एलर्जी है, खाने तो दूर आप छूइए भी मत उसको, 200 किलोमीटर दूर रहिए। यही फोन आया था अभी, इसीलिए मैं गई थी। मैं बिल्कुल नहीं आ सकती जिम्बाब्वे के वेस्ट कोस्ट में। बुरा लगा आपके लिए यार, बहुत अच्छा मौका था, मीटअप वगैरह भी हो जाते। क्या पता आपको दोबारा स्ट्रीम पे देखते कि ना देखते, आप खुशी से पागल हो जाते। बट आपकी किस्मत बहुत खराब है यार। जस्ट डॉक्टर का फोन आया, उन्होंने बोला 200 किलोमीटर की दूरी बनाओ। अभी खा तो क्या, चू भी नहीं सकते, अब आपको एलर्जी हो गई है, बहुत गंदा स्टेज वाला। देख लो।
उसमें भी स्टेज
हाँ, स्टेज 7 कुछ तो बोला था फॉर अ रीजन।
कौन सा स्टेज चल रहा है वैसे अभी?
7।
गाइस मतलब ये क्या बोलते हैं, सोन पापड़ी लवर है देख रहे
गाइस मैप 3 क्या लगता है? हैं? क्या लगता है आप लोगों को? हेवन का मैप है गाइस, देखना पड़ेगा ये तो।
Is the modern take
शुरू
on
होने
this
ही
map,
वाला है
and
बस।
normally the way they have to do a lot of heavy lifting. Soldam on the neon, he's not on that Yoru that we normally see. I need to see him get himself back in
उसकी
the
क्या
game
गलती थी?
because he
हेलो,
did just get diffed
क्या?
by Damara. So look for a step
जाहिर
up
ने
from
कुछ
him.
लिख
Yeah, so this is the last map
कुछ
for the
नहीं
day.
लगता
Velocity
है,
versus
आपसे डर
Riddle
लगता
Order.
है। बस
We
ये
should remember that
सोन
Riddle,
पापड़ी
they
रिपोर्ट
need
सुन
this
के
win
आपने
to
डॉक्टर
make
के
their mark
छाती
in the
पे जो
group
गोली
stage.
चलाया
But
उसकी
we
क्या
will
गलती?
see whether they will be able to do that or not. Or Velocity will make it 2-0. And this map
गाइस
will be with our casters, Tulski and Quack.
मैं नन्ही मुन्नी
Thank you
बच्ची
very
हूँ, मेरे
much,
पास
Bella,
फेस
and
कैम नहीं
big
है, तो
time
आप लोग
and
कैसा
Quack.
करोगे
It's
हैं?
Skillski, the final map
कैसा
of the
करोगे
day.
आप लोग
Here
हैं?
we are.
मासूमियत आप
And it
लोगों को
also
दिख
comes
नहीं
down
रही
to
क्योंकि
this,
मेरे
where
पास
all of a
फेस
sudden
कैम नहीं
Kai
है।
swapped over
कैसा
from
करोगे गाइस?
the smokes.
मम्मी को
Viper
बुला के
over
लेके
onto
आती हूँ।
Waylay now, onto this map of Haven. Pilly, how can Riddle perform here?
I mean, they need a secondary duelist. Because, honestly, in the Neon matchup, Soldam's getting diffed. He's got 26 kills in this series, the first two maps. Damara's got 52. He's literally 2xing him. We see Execute coming out here for Riddle Order. And they're going to pull the trigger on it as well.
रिपीनी
चलो
All
गाइस
of a sudden
शुरू
just
हो
makes
गया
so
है।
much sense as to why Damara was
पुशिंग
repeatedly
डबल
standing up
डुएलिस्ट है
against
इनका।
Soldam in that previous performance.
पीछा
But here we go. Pulling off of C. And maybe into B.
Pivoting
बी
into
पे
B,
जा
exactly
रहे हैं,
right.
अटैकिंग
You
है
can see
रिड का।
Velocity is ready for a potential flood. Riddle Order Ooh, they are actually going to get that spike down and try to take this A-link.
Spike planted.
Oh, look at where Damara is already. Tries to keep himself tucked inside.
देखते guys क्या
Jojo, Kairi, they managed to find a couple of frags.
2v2
Lightning
है.
Fast goes in as well, and Russ manages straight right back up. Low HP though.
अरे
Russ trying to stay tucked in, waiting for SK Rossi to slowly creep on through.
remaining.
Catches
SK Rossi Cypher खेल रहे हैं.
back. Just Yatska left. He doesn't really have much safe
Nice.
position around the spike.
एक
Surely
1v2
slowly Velocity start to figure out
Nice.
where he is,
बच
and
गए.
with a couple of ghosts they
W.
manage to haunt him
Which-
down to the ground where Velocity pick up the pistol.
Now, Riddle order. Lot of
चलो
fancy
पहला राउंड मिल
footwork.
गया VLT
All for naught in that round. Full commitment into the C site. Refract back. Double lurk. Up Gary to a pivot to B. Did everything pretty much that round except for take that A site. And look, to be fair, at a point in time they were up in
Enemy
numbers.
remaining.
If not for a nice flashpoint by Russ and the rest of the boys getting involved in the action, Velocity get things messy enough to put it into a winnable 2-on-2. And Rossi's good for the 2K, hand in hand with Lightning Fast, the whole global core getting it done for Velocity. So we head into some kind of pause here. Can take stock of a few more of what's on stake here. It's been an epic series so far. Velocity turning up to Ascension Pacific Bangkok in excellent form, wanting to really do the South Asia fans proud and be a deserving rep coming through from that region. It's been mentioned on the desk, and I kind of agree as well. I didn't have much of an
क्या हुआ?
expectation
Technical
of Velocity
pause.
coming into this
Look.
tournament. That
Technical pause
sometimes
ले
the
लिया
South
guys.
Asian reps are
Technical
just
pause.
underestimated
किसी का तो
a
कुछ
little
हुआ
bit. I think Velocity are definitely a threat in this tournament. They are over-delivering. They have this experienced core. They have a fantastic up-and-comer in the duelist role. They
Legitimately.
cannot be taken lightly.
I mean, the experience that they're bringing, for sure, that's one. But I think Bella also had a pretty good point on the desk as well.
पता
The
नहीं
fact
क्या
that
हुआ.
if Riddle Order loses this
Guys like करो, come on सब
series,
लोग.
it's 0-2. Their next
Technical
opponents are
pause
Giants
चल
as
रहा है
well.
इधर.
It just,
Technical
there's just so
pause.
much at stake, but also to remind
चलो
everyone that
खत्म हो गया I think. हाँ.
Ascension, for the run that it is, it's not just for players or teams to ascend to Pacific. It's for these players to really make their mark. Teams get players get scouted through this process as well.
Yeah,
And a lot of
for sure.
talent being spotted already. Lightning Fast now on top of the crates. All the information sends Riddle Order packing for the time being.
Yeah, the paranoia makes them second guess themselves. Hearing voices
एक
in
इधर
their
ही
heads.
छुप गया है.
Refract definitely won't be taken. And Riddle Order turn tail back towards window. Look, one door, in this case, in short A closes, another window opens. Back into spawn
हर
side
एक
now.
साइड देख के जा रहे. देख रहे हो guys?
And maybe they'll head towards Gary or B. Try to get that spike down. Velocity remaining active. In the meanwhile, they're going to retake this A lobby control. Hopefully they don't leave Yatska unchecked, though.
Yeah, that could be a big threat. Seen it happen a couple of times today. But main point of entry, it's the paranoia. Madeline able
Yeah.
to take down Kaede. Yatsuka's gone deep in towards A side. He's trying to call the team over, but there's a
अरे
huge
नहीं.
roadblock.
Nice one, W.
Nice.
And Madeline spike down now. And JoJo's the only one
Nice.
spotted out
Nice
by
start.
this outlaw in the
W.
hands of Damara.
Right.
Full team ace coming
अरे
up
नहीं.
in round 2.
फ्लॉलेस हो जाता है
Feels like Riddle Order are a bit all over the place.
भाई. ये क्या बोलते हैं एक्सो
Already
की
seen
वो
it in
आउटलॉ
2
बहुत
rounds in a
मस्त है
row.
यार. सही है.
Really
कलर बहुत
shoving
प्यारा.
quite deep into one part of the map, but then
Purple.
doubling back. Feels like they're trying to draw a reaction out of Velocity and then punish them for the
पर्पल
aggression
पिंक
on another
येलो
part of
कुछ
the
ऐसे
map
कलर है
itself.
जिन पे दिल आ
Kind of
जाते हैं.
fallen flat a little bit.
Yeah.
It's
Cute
looking like
होते हैं वो.
kind of trying a little bit too hard, honestly.
और इस बार का
Outlaw
कोई
आएगी.
इंसिडेंट देखो
But
बंडल
we
बैटल
haven't seen
पास
a
सब
gun
पिंक
round
में
from
ही
them
बनाया
just
है.
yet. So we'll see if they want to commit
वो
to the
चाहते हैं ना
start
वो
of the
प्रियंका
round.
जी
बडीज
ले
भी
हमारे पास.
इनफैक्ट बडीज भी पर्पल
seen
वगैरह में
some
ही आईसो
creative
यूरो
strats from Riddle Order
जेट
in the
वाले जो
previous
बडीज है
map,
कार्ड
but
जैसे पता नहीं
perhaps now with the gun
क्या
round.
करेंगे.
Oh, they'll just swing wide into middle.
Yeah. Lightning Fast going down early on there. Guardian recycled by Russ. Deep control of all of C-Long for Rossi, but he's only really got a sheriff and he's stuck behind a trip. Not much for him to do there, just playing off his own cam. The rest of Velocity, in the meanwhile, will stack A and they'll cross their fingers and their toes that Riddle Order won't take the B site, but unfortunately today is not their lucky day.
And their toes, huh? Well,
important, man. Extra luck. Cross them if you got them. You know?
Every single ounce of luck that you get, I'm sure it all counts. For Rossi, though, just down to the Sheriff. It's going to be all skill if he lands these shots. Information gained. Velocity just trying to get the picks in towards middle. There goes Rossi, but no, Yatska straight up on top of it all. Shock Dart connects onto Soldam, but we'll see if he can get a couple more picks. Madeline down to so low HP. Might just go off the spike too.
Doesn't want to give him an ult point. Why would you? You're 4 HP. May as well just go down with the spike. Clean from Riddle Order.
चलो 2-1 का स्कोर है.
Open
Default
plant
start.
on the B site, well converted. 4 players surviving in their first gun round.
Oh, look at that.
I mean, it wasn't anything special. Didn't need to be. Catches the Omen completely off guard. Shove up through the middle of the map and just get a nice post plant. Gun round now coming out for Velocity. No operator coming out. Riddle Order. This is going to be a big fight for mid from both teams.
Oh, come on. We're going to get at it again. Blow for blow.
B
Pound
पे
for
जा रहे
pound.
दोबारा
Both
से.
teams just want to duke it out. Soldam versus Damara, but it's a huge crossfire. The TP's across, but Lightning Fast is already aware. And now comes the kill from
Nice.
Damara. He gets the one onto Soldam. He gets another onto Minty. Just Yatska. And he's got the spike. He's trying to keep it within his grasp.
Seen that same kind of set play from a couple of teams, mostly the teams that are running the Viper comps, but Neon Omen can make that work. The quick B set play, fast lane goes up, your TP up top side. I mean, let's be honest, Minty needs no excuse to do some kind of crazy TP play, and to be fair, that one is actually part of the meta. Yatska gonna peek out into a high.
दो लोगों को एक
No
साथ
way,
था
she's gonna get
लाइन
a
ऑफ
double
फायर
headshot
में.
there. That's gonna be very
ऐसे सेम
expensive
वो
for
इधर ही
Velocity
खड़े ना
now,
एक ही जगह,
surely.
तो वो
Can't
इजी है
put
मारना.
together this 1-on-4, but he's definitely
थोड़ा अलग अलग खड़े होते ना तो
1v2
भी
हो
मार ले.
गया है अभी.
HP लो है
40
उसकी वैसे
seconds
भी,
to go.
मरेगा ही.
2 players down like that certainly throws Velocity into a bit of chaos. Or confusion, at least.
30 seconds left.
Has got a cam to work with. He's going to peek out onto spawn side. How's it look?
My camera is destroyed.
Rossi is going to shoot his cam, so he knows there's at least one player inside of the A-Link.
Oh my god, he's tapping them, baiting them into the open. Looking for the isolated duels, it's just Rossi!
हाय निकाल लिया ये राउंड. व्हाट द
अरे.
हेल.
कैसे?
Unimaginable!
भाई इन्होंने बहुत ही हल्के में ले लिया है.
That's illegal!
हाय दो लोगों
अरे
को
अरे
मार दिया भाई.
बज रहे वो बंदर.
Have
हाय
absolutely
क्या
cooked that
स्टार्ट
one.
किया था और कैसे खत्म
The
हुआ.
B execute fell completely flat. He peeks into a high-low.
हाय साहब.
Adeline caught
नहीं
on the
यार.
cross. And Rossi's playing
आप तो
silly
करके दिखाना
buggers.
बट.
Oh my god.
Knows that his opponent is very low. He
हाय
just wants to get
कैसे
the
यार
right click,
कितना
but at
अच्छा
that
स्टार्ट
range,
करा था.
I'm pretty sure only one of the right click bullets connects and it hits Yatsuka in the leg, which I don't think is good for 15 damage. That
इको हो
is
गया अभी
really
इको राउंड.
unfortunate.
And you talked about
जानबूझ के
Velocity straight
ये
up broke this round.
बी पे वो ईगो
Somebody
पिक
lend him some
मतलब
money.
दो लोगों का देना ही नहीं था.
That-
एक रहता.
that gives me
वही.
shapes, flashes of the
और
scale
रहते तो अलग अलग
1v5
रहते यार
of
खड़े तो.
2023.
Yeah, a little bit. He's rocked
Over
up to the
commit कर.
bar and just ordered every bottle on the shelf and just left and refused to elaborate. Velocity left to pick up the tab. Just tragic.
There's only buttons and lint in their pocket right now.
Gonna
Yeah.
fall back here.
It could be a lucky button though. You
ए
know?
साइड पे घुस रहे
Damara's
वो
here with
लोग.
a Bucky. He's in short. That's the
खाली
player
छोड़
that I
दिया.
want on the A site right now.
हो गया कुछ.
इको राउंड
आवाज
है
तो
वैसे भी.
Oh, we'll see though. Currently just holding on to this position. Oh, that
रिवील
recon.
भी हो गया.
Soldem's on him. Minty as well. Wanting vengeance for those previous
Yeah.
maps, previous rounds. He pushes on up.
पीछे से आ
though.
गया.
Madeline runs.
Damara.
What is happening? They've managed to find
What?
a couple of sheriff kills. And
फिर
Damara
से
picking
अकेला.
up the
अरे.
kill. Yatska. He saw it from before, but now cannot have a
क्या?
single opportunity into
Thrifty.
sight.
This is unbelievable.
Thrifty.
How have we seen those two rounds back to back This is ridiculous.
ट्रिफ्ट ही निकाल लिया भाई, कुछ भी हो रहा है देखा,
Emotional
जो राउंड निकालना है वो राउंड नहीं, जो
वो
राउंड नहीं
बज रहा है।
निकाल पा रहे
ला-
हैं।
Crazy. I'm surprised that
बोल
Velocity
रहा
are
होगा
looking
हैप्पी
this
दिवाली,
good. And to
आप
reply
बोल के दिखा।
दिवाली।
after what they just experienced.
भाई हाँ
Most
इतना
teams would
कई-
भाई
crumble
full
after
intense
losing
यार।
a 4v1 to Yatska like that. And they immediately hit back with a sheriff retake on A like that. I
अनएक्सपेक्टेड
just
था
can't believe
ये
it.
था।
I can't remember when I've seen something like that before.
It's so freaking impressive coming through from Velocity, but here comes Minty with the TP straight
Logai
on
से गुजरे कि नहीं आगे।
patented in towards A long, trying to find some entry for the team.
It's just unbelievable because he finished the TP. Oh, hold on. Rossi wants to get a little bit crazy with it. He's peeked
3v4 हो
out.
गया।
Traded by Kaidi, now they're from the shadows. TP over in towards the C site. Soldem is charging his
मुश्किल
way
लग रहा
up
है।
into the open C site. Velocity completely out of position. I mean, it's just hilarious that Minty finishes that TP, and I felt like Riddle Order were just like leaving him there. And
भाई
he's still
कुछ
got
भी हो
one.
रहा है।
That's exactly what I was thinking. But here we go. It's the smokes onto the site because Minty's still alive. And the drone out from Velocity to try to soften things up. Paranoia sent across though. And with the smokes dissipating, running out of time, Velocity tries to make a move, but once again
2v4
slowed down.
सेविंग के लिए जाएंगे I think,
Having to
हाँ
run off to the safe.
सेविंग के लिए जा रहे
You
हैं।
just can't get in. When you waltz into the site like that, and you don't need your neon to
3-3
be able
हो
to
जाएगा
get
यहाँ
in
3-3 का
the
स्कोर इधर
fashion
गाइस।
that you would usually see, that's when it gets a lot harder to retake. The reason being is just that there's so much util left
3-3 हो
on the
गया
side of
गाइस।
Riddle Order. You're trying to contest some of these chokes, and Soldem still has a relay bolt. Maybe you Minty still has a paranoia. You might have a saturate. These are the kind of waves of utility that you'd really rather Riddle Order use getting into the site, but if they still have them left over in the post plant, then good luck getting back in. Especially when you're that far out
3-3
of
का
position,
स्कोर है
it's just
गाइस।
not going to happen.
But one way or another, the rounds just keep on coming up. Tomorrow now, possible overdrive.
This game is craziness. We've had so many good games today.
No one better to cast it with, but here we go. Lightning fast TP, tomorrow overdrive. Riddle Order just
अरे
getting
बाप रे
back
पूरा पुश
and
कर
turning
रहे
the
हैं,
entire
पूरा पुश
area
कर रहे हैं।
into a
नहीं
firing range. 2 players
गया।
down now, and Russ trying to spot one towards the back. He knows they are in attacker spawn.
क्या
They
कर
were
रहे
just
हैं
far
लोग?
too ready for that. That's ridiculous. The cage was there as well. It's making it blatantly obvious that they had no
Location
interest
भी reveal
in
हो
that
गया।
mid play. Kaide spotted out.
दिखा
Refract forced out. Rossi
इसको
must
तो
go
निकाल
huge.
लिया
He's so
है।
far delivering, but it's too much.
2v3
Rossi at least able to change trade.
VLT
Sold
से
down,
बच
pushed
गए
away by
हैं।
the convergent paths.
And now in for the 2v3. Russ alongside Madeline. The utility slowly coming
कोई
back
फायदा नहीं।
online for them. Fault line as well as Recon, but still,
गराज पे क्रॉस
is
फायर है
it going to
पूरा।
be enough to displace some of the
नहीं,
members from Riddle
Recon
Order from their
वगैरह देख
post
रहे
plant positions? Kind of reveals just a bit. Tries to go for a
अरे
lucky
यार
spam,
1v3
fault line,
हो
but
गया।
no, Madeline doesn't have the shot. Just Russ
मुश्किल
outside
है।
the garage now. It's a full
Crossfire
crossfire on
है।
the other end. No
4-3
chance at survival. Riddle Order will take the lead.
Very impressive. They must have
नहीं
played
यार,
against
come
those kind
on.
of set plays in the past.
फील
मारो।
द वेलोसिटी
That's
भाई
just way
पूरा
too
पुश
clean
कर
of a
रहे हैं ये लोग
disengage.
अंदर तक।
They look so ready
पता
for
नहीं
that
क्या
exact set play. Maybe it's something that Velocity has run within their own home region in South Asia. I haven't seen them play Haven before, but that was far too clean of a reaction from
Guys,
Riddle Order.
like
They were
करो, come
completely
on.
ready for that, and they
Like
had the
करो, but-
perfect answer. Credit to them. That's some really good preparation.
टाइम आउट लिया है VLT ने।
Absolutely right, and that calls and invites some quick switch ups in terms of pace. I mean, all throughout Sunset, it was plays just like these that gave Velocity their, well, velocity, but it seems as though Riddle Order's kind of caught on to it.
A little bit. I mean, we've just had a crazy start to this game. It's been an absolute roller coaster. So I think a timeout is definitely in order to settle things down. Velocity going to have a chat. A few words from the coach. Russ will undoubtedly
चलो,
be
time out
offering
खत्म
some
हुआ।
words of wisdom to steady the ship before they prep themselves for the next round. How's their money looking? Good enough for a buy. Rolling Thunder's available as well, as is the Hunter's Fury. That could be a deadly combo to break apart some
Come
of
on,
these tight
velocity.
strike
Come
holds
on,
that we've seen from Riddle
VLT.
Order. More
Feel
often
the
than not, they are
velocity.
opting to play the point
India, India.
on the site, and you can't blame them. As I mentioned before, when you have some of these tools like the relay bolt and some reactive utility, not to mention the fact they are playing that waylay, so just naturally going to want to disrupt by taking some angles. Oh, he's trying to kill Minty with the aftershock. He's TP'd into that same position multiple times so far. Quite.
Yeah, but take flight. A bit of shock dart and Riddle Order thinks twice. Just trying to set up and go in for a quick C hit, perhaps. The Hunter's
Oh,
Fury
एक से
throws
निकाल
him
लिया,
into
एक को निकाल
disarray.
लिया. Nice one.
Did you see that? He predicted the shrouded step from Minty.
नाइस.
That is gorgeous from
Minty को ही
Madeline. Bro
निकाल.
is straight out of Rivendell with shooting like that.
I'm out of here.
Under Gary window, he predicted the TP into the door. That is ridiculous.
Gotta go.
A side की तरफ जा रहे हैं अभी.
Well, his IRL name just does remind me of an elf from
What's his name?
from Middle Earth.
इनका
but,
ड्रोन कितना
it's
सही
Raven
तरीके से
Williams, my
उड़ता है
man.
यार.
It's so hardcore. I love it.
पूरा कॉर्नर देख के जाते हैं.
Maybe I don't-
वो अरीना
I don't
में
know,
क्या
Elf
बोलते हैं,
Williams.
प्रैक्टिस जोन में वो लोग पूरा ट्राई
That's a
करते
story.
रहते हैं
We're
पूरा 1
getting
घंटा.
really sidetracked here. This is a big A
इसको
fight.
एक एजेंट को मास्टर करने के लिए ना उसकी एबिलिटी पूरी प्रैक्टिस की जाती है पूरी 1 से 2 घंटा रोज.
Keeping Riddle Order at bay. Yatsuka, though,
Yatsuka.
all the way inside
3v5
the
है. C
Yeah.
पे जाने वाला है. C पूरा
I
खाली
mean,
है.
they're pretty far down in numbers.
दमारा ने तो अपना एजेंट
Impressive
मास्टर कर लिया
to turn
पूरा.
this around.
यो.
The overdrive is there. Hunter's Fury
C
from
side पे
Jojo.
जा रहे हैं पूरा खाली.
These are the deepest trips
10
possible.
seconds left.
Rossi's just chilling all the way back. He's
Spike
gonna throw out the can. Hello.
Ooh.
He knows the Yatsuka's in Gary window now. All 5 of Velocity, all committing into spawn there.
चलो
Hunter's
alt connect
Fury,
नहीं हुआ है.
Oh,
Not
no.
gonna find too much.
Yeah, he's not from Rivendell. He's
कोई फायदा नहीं हुआ.
Lego
That's
Archer.
just one of those orc archers that's just laying.
इधर ही है, इधर ही.
Nice.
Well, marching down
Nice.
Mount Doom now, it's
4-4.
Velocity came
W.
in, they're
Good
all
trick है.
over
W
the
round.
site.
बढ़िया
Tomorrow
खेला है
lightning
W.
fast. Everyone won a piece, and Velocity
W,
will
guys,
tie up
W.
the score. We're back 4-4.
और
There you go, Damara. He's gonna defuse the spike. He is really the chosen one, the protagonist for me, and he has opted to throw the ring into the fire. Good man. That is good.
He saw it mid
As a
animation.
Soga player, that's yeah.
The
That's better
reaction.
than any crazy aimers clip. That's just like,
That's how we
ooh,
do it, boys. That's how we do it.
You know your
Slow,
stuff.
Slow, round by round.
love it. Love the
Cherish.
mentality.
Chef's kiss. The
Alright.
next round up at least, though. Russ still has Rolling Thunder.
Does. Hasn't needed to use it. Good movement from Soldan. Gonna dodge the fault line. Madeline tries to serve him up a shot dart. Picking up the orb.
Oh my
They've
god.
drawn a
Almost
perfect
ले लेते
outline
भाई.
around him. He hasn't
और
taken a
उठा रहा
single
था
lick of
almost
damage.
ये जाते.
बच गया.
How is that possible? They almost dumped
C
their
side
entire
खाली है
magazine.
almost.
Still though.
वापस
Yeah,
सी साइड
Ross
खाली
भी
छोड़ दे.
गया.
Sneak into C side. A full crab walk off.
Rossi
and SK
गया.
Rossi none the wiser.
He had no idea.
You had one
He's
job.
come home and there's just like a whole family of squatters in his house.
Well, pretty soon the landlords
Garage
will
पे पूरी
arrive
fielding
trying to
setup
evict
है इसकी
these
यहाँ.
strange perpetrators. In with both utilities though, it's Russ Rolling Thunder fully connecting on.
अरे नहीं.
Yatsuka lets the shot midair. Russ has to hang back. Now
Nice.
he feels that it's
Save
gone
करने
way
जा
too
रहे
far.
दोबारा.
अरे नहीं.
It's lost.
Close neck to neck fight हो रहा है पूरा.
Set it on fire.
4-5.
I gotta move somewhere else. Unlucky. Riddle
Is that
Order
what
going up
happens
to
in
5.
Australia?
Nah. We're
When you see
chill.
like
We're pretty
spiders
chill.
in the house?
Oh, maybe, yeah. If it's big enough, you just let him have it. Even with the house prices in Sydney. On the hunt now. Russ punishes Soul down. Yatsuka in hot pursuit. But as far as I could see on his little monitor there, I don't think he caught him. Fist bumps all around. That is just the kind of round where you just basically scissors, paper, rock them, you know?
I guess.
Hi 5-4.
And even with the
Mm.
ult
Percentage
spent
of
in though.
Yeah, and yeah, that's not a good feel. Opts out for Damara though. I haven't really seen him wield it yet. Soldum's got the Bucky and an ult, and they're just gonna send it down A, I think.
Gonna send them up for it. They were hit by Russ's fault line for now, so definitely confirms information. But it's just a full
पूरा
send.
उड़ा है.
And it's Kaide with light speed all the way,
हाय
completely on top of Madeline's head.
अरे
हाय क्या हो रहा है? वाह.
He's managed to take
गया.
him down at the
अरे
end.
मारा ही नहीं
सेव
उसने.
होगा अभी.
Operator
save
He's
होगा
got
अभी.
to hold on to this.
6-4.
Yeah. Riddle order really min-maxing this. Jojo even goes back to...
दो
I mean,
राउंड
that's how
कंटिन्यूस
open
चाहिए
this
इनको.
round is. He's taken a little bit of extra time to go back and pick up the orb.
बराबरी पे
one
आने
closer
की.
to the Hunter's Fury.
One
Now he's going to go and secure it.
Oh.
Now he either dives to the op and gets it, or he kills the op and he gets it.
How
Or-
min-max can you min? How much min-max can you min-max?
How much max can you min?
How much max
That's
can
the
you
real
min?
question here.
Oh,
Is he a min or is he a
Operator
max?
down. Operator
He's a
down.
max!
he's a max.
गया ऑपरेटिंग भी
Not
सेव नहीं
only
कर
does
पाए.
he get Hunter's Fury, he robs the operator
6-4
away from
cast.
velocity.
One of the worst casts ever. Without a doubt. But Riddle's playing a great attacking side.
भाई
That's
कुछ
the
भी
main
स्मोक
thing.
पे भी मारा उस पे भी
Back
किल
and
मिल
forth,
गया
back and
भाई.
forth, but Riddle,
कैसे?
they're really starting
What
to get
is
rolling
this?
now. As you
इनका
mentioned,
लग
Bob
जाता
taken
हमारा ही
away.
लगता स्मोक.
They broke Velocity's money. And they're looking good to even set themselves up for at least 7, maybe
इको
an
राउंड है
8-4
अभी बस
half
2
here.
गन्स है.
It looks incredible. But I will remind you, there was one of these rounds where Velocity just retook an entire site with 2 sheriffs.
That was crazy.
Straight up into C, Kaide has managed to find it. Damara.
डमारा को ले लिया है. ट्रेड हो गया है 4v4 बट बाई नहीं है.
Madeline through the smokes. But still, outside of Garage, progression smokes an all to boot. Minty will have
अरे
the
नहीं.
angles under lock. Jojo as well on the other side, and this
3v2.
side, you will not
1v2
fight too
हो गया.
much, but Madeline, he's got
Hey.
different ideas,
नहीं.
trying to dance around the
खत्म.
corners for it.
खत्म.
Oh,
7-4.
Riddle order swing wide,
यार.
and that will secure them the 7.
Come on यार.
Yeah.
Feel the
Potential there,
velocity.
Especially when Russ got hit with the saturate. He was 200 pounds soaking wet.
Feel the
He threw
velocity.
an absolute haymaker with the sheriff here. I wonder if we're going to get to
Run
see it.
दिखाओ
No,
यार.
we didn't. Unfortunate. That's the most
7-5 हो
cosmetic
जाएगा
saturate
फिर
I've ever
पिस्टल
seen.
राउंड मिल जाएगा तो भी चलेगा यार.
Yeah, it's annoying. There was potential there. He just needed to be a little bit cleaner with it, but that is the pressure of a deciding map here at Ascension Pacific Bangkok. Another A fight on the cards.
है यार. अरे डमारा पहले ही गया.
अरे नहीं.
यार और एक गया. 8-4 ही लग रहा है अब तो.
बता. 8-4.
को ले लिया. 4v3
पुश
है.
क्यों कर रहे?
He's working his way through the arsenal. Undoubtedly. What a shot on the cross, by the way. Tamara was full sprint in midair and Soldum's hit him with the flick.
भाई
Little order
कैसे?
Calling the
पुश
audible.
क्यों कर रहे हैं पता नहीं.
Looking like a bit of a
सी
Gary
साइड
split.
फिर इजी हो जाता है ना. कम बंदे होते तो.
Who Gary is, but we'll end up on
वहाँ
the
पे
C
सी
side
प्लांटिंग लग रहा है.
regardless. Kaide on the aggressive lurk here could pose some problems.
Billy's losing it. Maybe some slight issues. Mr. Gary has a friend right next to him, but it's Russ as well as SK Ross
8-4.
inside. No, that's exactly what you were talking about with Kaide all
Yeah.
towards the back
8-4.
end. He goes in and finds a double
Half
swap,
time,
puts it all
guys,
the way
8-4
past
का
Riddle.
switch है.
Riddle order, full
अच्छा
control
स्टार्ट
of this
तो किया था
attacking side.
VLT ने.
8-4 is what they
कंसिस्टेंसी अभी
get.
अटैकिंग में हो जाए तो
Totally
मजा आ
agree with
जाएगा.
you.
क्योंकि ये
Oh,
तो
yes, we get
जीतना
to
ही
see
है
the shot
जैसे
on the...
तैसे.
Oh, that is so
क्या मारा है
nice
यार.
and solid.
स्लाइड करके उठते ही
And
मारा है
straight
ऑपरेटर
through the
शॉट
smoke.
स्कोपिंग करके.
This guy's ridiculous. Like I said, he was getting gift a little bit coming into this map, but I'm starting to revise my opinion after a round like that. I totally agree with you. Commanding attacking side
Half
here for
time,
Riddle Order.
guys.
Let's see if they can
8-4
close
का
out
switch
this
है. क्या
series
लगता
in what has
है?
become
अटैकिंग
the
में तो
group of
दिखाना ही
death here
पड़ेगा
at
अभी.
Ascension Pacific.
अगर पिस्टल राउंड जीत गए ना रिडल वाले तो
with Tactibear. It's the bottom of the ninth. It's 4-8 for Velocity. Riddle Order has just run away with Daylight Robbery on their attacking side. Now, you swap sides, and once again, what can this Breach Neon pull off?
It's going to be crazy here in A main. Tactibear is mocking all of us at home. Who will be the alpha inside of A lobby between these two teams?
चलो शुरू हो चुका है अटैकिंग ऑफ
For now, it's Kaide just to swing on out, but can't quite refract in time. Oh, the Neon, the relay bolt as well going through. Able to slow and stun them up, and now it's just Jojo with the Sheriff to try to hold down A long. Way too hot to peek back, but he's thinking of going for it. Careful around the ankles, and Russ is just licking it up on his feet. Now on towards Yatska in a 1v4. He pulled it off before, but surely not again.
अब तो नहीं करनी, अब तो गलती करनी.
Can't do it. It's impossible. He's never won a round like this. Definitely not in this map. Definitely not on completely the wrong side.
अब गलती करी तो खत्म.
Doing some sick tricks with the spike though. Love that. 2 on the Rolling Thunder here for Russ. Okay, let's try it again.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we got it. Nice. Yatsuka. Now we're going to recycle, reuse. We're feeling environmentally friendly here. We've picked up the trip. But nah, there's no way, Quack. There's no way. You can't tell me this is going to happen.
No, surely not. It's smoked off as well. They've got the full crossfire. As soon as he steps out, oh, he's just firing wildly. A bit of panic for both
यहाँ वो फायर कर
sides,
रहा है
and
इसको भी
flying
स्मोक के
fast
थ्रू ही मारा.
right
नाइस वन.
through the smokes.
चलो गाइस
Good
पिस्टल
recovery
राउंड तो
for
हमें मिल
Velocity.
गया.
A much
पिस्टल
needed
राउंड तो
attack
हमें
inside
मिल
of
गया.
pistol,
लेट्स
I
गो.
have to say, especially the way that half was starting to
ये
shape up. Got a lot of good rounds. Enemies
बस
on
ऐसे ही
the
गैप
chart.
क्लोज करते
At the end
रहो.
of things for
अटैकिंग
Riddle
अच्छा
Order, so
खेलो
this
हो
will
जाएगा.
really break up that momentum and make this game a little closer because it's been a close series overall. I want to see it come all the way down to the wire. It's been nothing but bang.
पूरा ये लोग 1v1 फाइट जब होता है, एक पीछे है एक आगे है, तो ये लोग जो फाइट कर रहे हैं उस पे छोड़ देते हैं क्योंकि इन लोग पे एम है, तो वो निकाल लेंगे. अगर नहीं निकाल पाए तभी पीछे देखते हैं, वरना किसी भी एंगल से पुश हो सकता है ना.
What a story it would be. Velocity trying to make it happen all the way down inside.
यार मार्शल है और 2 क्लासिक में
watch out the
पीछे इस
back.
तरफ तो
This dark cover. 4 players on this A site. Just one spotted out by the drone.
आगे कौन जीता?
Surely Russ with the
VLT जीत
technical
गए
experience will
पिस्टल.
call it to the team. He's got flashes and everything to set up. They peek in.
सब एक साथ भी पे बैठे.
करते ही गया.
So unnerving as well.
Pick
when
करते ही गया
Velocity
भाई
just
वो.
cuts noise to meditate all around A long. You just have no
इधर ही
idea.
बैठा.
पिक करते ही
Now
गया
they close
भाई.
their eyes, open their ears. Rossi's saying, guys, C's open.
IGL कौन है VLT का?
It's chill over here.
VLT का
So chill. That's what Velocity
So
will
chill.
do. I mean, yeah, they just did the same thing again. Oh, they're
Seaside
scrambling. Hold
ले
on.
लिया
Back
है.
cover to the top side. Rossi could get isolated here.
रुश है रुश.
रश.
Nah, he's found tranquility. He is one with the sight.
ये फैंटम में यार गाना बजता है
so.
रेडिएंट
That's not
एंटरटेनमेंट.
what I saw
Surely.
on their defensive
गोलियों
side.
के टाइम पे
That's all I'm saying.
ऐसे चलता है.
It's the different side now. We're attacking.
chill.
We smoked off the chokes.
He's
Got high-low
undergone some
setup.
trials, and now he's got a higher
गराज पे
understanding.
फील्डिंग सेट है.
That's what you're saying.
Exactly.
करो बस.
याक. फिर से
ठीक
वही
करो
सीन
अभी.
ना हो जाए.
He's read the
एक ही
scrolls
साइड
on
पे
C
खड़े
side.
थे गए.
Wow, we're hunting them.
पीछे भी है देखो मार
Oh
दिया.
my
Okay.
god. No!
It's just a ghost. I mean, he's just going for the overdrive.
नहीं गन मिल गई.
Yeah, sure enough.
होस्ट मिली है बस कोई दिक्कत नहीं.
Maybe Lord will
मरेंगे
go
तो
down for
स्पाइक पे.
So Velocity will take stock of it.
चलो
Rifles and a
8-6
Marshall
अभी बस 2 राउंड
going
अभी
into
बाय
their
राउंड होगा
bonus round.
तो
It's a
देखते हैं.
pretty dangerous looking bonus round. That's some
देखते
good
हैं
value.
गाइस.
तब.
क्लोज इन
Gets a
करना ही
counter shot.
पड़ेगा इसमें.
Just trying to play that long game, trying to build up to it. But at least Velocity are inching closer on this gap.
They get another rifle going into it as well, and a stinger. So Velocity really want to play for this round. They don't just want this to be a throwaway bonus. They're actually going to give it a solid crack. Looks like they're sizing up for a Gary split, but it's a full bait setup from Riddle Order on C. Both duelists are here and the Cypher.
Oh my goodness. With the tricks to
Fielding
work the
set
back
है.
plant as well. I mean, how do you catch or
देखते
break
हैं.
that one? Damar, though, The tip of the spear all the way into sight, trying to
अरे
find
यार,
entry to garage, but Russ is the one who
अरे
gets caught.
नहीं,
No more util now. Show them and Kaide taking down 2 apiece. And it's just the rest of Velocity to try to hang back, find some transition over to the other
3v5
parts of
but
the map.
lightning fast बहुत
I mean,
low
that's
है,
just another great
गोलू
read
low
from
है.
Riddle. They were ready for Velocity strap before they even called it.
Nice.
Oh, hang on though. SK Rossi. Lightning fast, keeping
What?
so
Oh,
deep. He's
3v3.
crossed down.
Nice.
Minty does
Oh.
another shot. Another for lightning fast.
Nice.
How fast can this guy go?
SK Rossi versus वो Cypher versus Cypher. Yatsuka versus SK Rossi. 1v1.
50 full seconds to go.
कुछ करना पड़ेगा अभी.
It's given him some space. Cam is there for Rossi. Can throw it on the spike if he gets his plant down on C, and he'll be allowed to. Yatsuka getting a little paranoid that there could be a wrap in from spawn side.
C
He's
पे
just heard
plant
the
हो रहा है,
plant.
पता चल
Nice
गया आ
open
रहा है.
plant for
अभी
Rossi.
full
Where's the cam
1v1
going?
है guys.
Straight on the spike, so he can check the first tap at least.
Well, Yatsuka, he's got a cam as well. There's just so much more to do. Quickly getting rid of the cameras first.
C.
Nicely worked for Velocity. Lightning fast and Rossi
8-7.
combining to be able to just come up huge for Velocity there. These guys have just been staples of the South Asian scene. But there is something about them in this 2025 Velocity roster that is rolling back the years. It is illegal that they get away with that 2-on-5.
Nice
Fast
one,
at
guys.
16
Nice
HP
one.
and YOLO TP'd into the B site. The coach can't believe it.
And thus, the
टाइम आउट
call
लिया है
shortly from
रिड
Riddle
वालों ने.
order.
रिडल ने टाइम आउट लिया है. लेट्स गो.
I mean,
W यार,
I don't
बढ़िया
know
राउंड्स
what you
निकाले.
even say. As a coach here,
But
I
yeah.
just be lost for words. Like, that should have been the easiest 5-on-2 to convert. You just had to shoot a singular bullet at the Omen. That creates enough aggro for Rossi to just multi-frag. Like, honestly, I think they just need to settle down a little bit. Because that one really just got way too out of hand. Some uncharacteristic whiffs from Riddle orders that are usually so reliable. Maybe feeling the pressure a little bit here. Regardless, it's Velocity closing that round deficit and setting themselves up for a bit of a monster half on this attacking side. That's the bonus one. And I dare say Riddle will be broke here. Indeed, they will. They'll have to take a backseat in this round. Unless they want to try to
चलो guys, match start हो गया.
try their luck at some crazy sheriff wins. We've seen Velocity winning 3-3s like
Guys, like करो
this
फट.
series.
Salam with the Bucky as well. Oh, it's just gonna be full contact. 5v3 again. Damara, oh, slightly slowed down by the relay bolt then. Riddle order finding crucial intel. Now trying to hang back. Got Rossi kind of watching out as rear security as well, while Kaide kind of just sets up. Still though, into sight, fast lane, more utility dump from Riddle order than anything. It's just a go signal for Velocity. They might
बाप रे.
slot through, but Jojo finds 2 sheriff shots.
हैं?
Towards the back as well. What is
350,
happening? Rossi
350.
goes down.
350 निकाल
And
दिया.
as soon as he creeps on out, Jojo out with the
तीन
triple
मारे हैं,
kill.
9-7.
For Riddle order.
That's just one of those situations where the patience backfires a little bit.
350 निकाल दिया
Hey,
guys रिडल ने.
keeping Velocity in check. Seldom uses that to slide on through and connect at least one shot with the Bucky, and it's brilliant from Jojo. Playing over on Graffiti's side and making his mark on this map.
Now he's got an op.
That's right. He's out on Seldom.
What?
Phasing from Guide. Just saying hello to them. Shooting the dart. Refracting back out. Minty to contest from suicide. That's the attacker side smoke that will keep him in check for now. Drone going looking for more information. Damara spotted out. That's not really a surprise.
Kind of confirms it as well. It's not 4-1 this time though for Velocity.
No, they are very committed to A here. Got the deep sea info line.
Alright, and that's why it's 4 players from Riddle. Just all hovering around this A site. Velocity looking for that slow creep into sight. It's repeatedly getting smoked off, but surely soon enough, you're just able to burst through with the flashes, slowed up by the saturate Damara. But Rossi takes advantage, able to slip through from short.
Trade ho
Minty
gaya,
comes into
4v4.
trade, and you've got the paranoia sent across as well. Damara coming through, and he's looking
Nice
hunting down
one.
for these kills.
Tub
In with it.
Nice.
The site is now
2v4.
open for business.
I'd love to see that from the opponent's
Save.
POV. Like, how does
Operator
it look
saving.
when he is flying at you like that, and Goober stomping on your head, and just the perfect, what would you even, like, shutter step movement in towards short onto the second player? Like, he's just in complete flow state, Damara.
Close in तो कर
That's
दे guys,
exactly
बस
how we
lead
need to
लेना
take those
पड़ेगा.
tools to dig those players out of short. Like, I was thinking to myself, 3 in short from Riddle Order. Are you ever ready for that as Velocity? I like the approach as well. It opens up a little bit more extra space for Yatsuka to flood in from the spawn, and then you have more players in play to potentially defend the A execute. But it just didn't matter. They still dismantled that hold. Rossi waits a very long time, finds the right timing to backstab short, and Damara gets the rest done.
9-8 का score है.
It's incredible. And one of the
Lead
other
लेना ही
things that I'm
पड़ेगा
just
इसमें.
reminded of as well
कुछ
is
नहीं कह
Fella on
सकते.
the
कोई
desk
भी
saying
टीम
that
किसी भी
this
टीम को
guy
अटका सकता है कहीं
used
पे
to
भी.
play like a Boy Scout. And now onto this Neon. He's unleashed. Look at this.
It's not Boy Scout anymore. This guy's a savage. Look at that. It's literally perfect play. It's perfect movement.
Oh my god.
Velocity.
Pop again.
Yeah, ops out for Soldum.
Scanning ahead.
It looks like they're kind of saving around it, kind of not. Yatsuka's got a classic.
Whoa.
Hunter's Fury gets pulled from Jojo. It's
Hello.
down Diddley squad.
Hunter Fury ने कुछ
That's
नहीं करा.
great.
Sova के ने
8 alt orbs for nothing.
कुछ काम किया नहीं.
I've been there,
early
man.
था बहुत.
Like, all I play is Sova, and yeah, I've had my whiffs, you know? It happens. Sometimes
Yeah,
you
this
just have
one was
those
off.
days.
Off a read of false intel, mental conditioning from the past rounds finally coming into effect against Riddle Order.
Yeah. Drone goes out middle, it doesn't see anything. It's more about what it doesn't see. That ops Riddle Order into the stack A game plan.
वो
yet
जो
again.
इसका क्या कहते हैं वेक्टर का
Up
जो
on the
एबिलिटी
DZ
ई
for a
एबिलिटी
let's run it back, but with more
अगर वो
troops.
टूट नहीं सकता था तो बहुत ओवरपावर्ड होता था ना
डबल
कैरेक्टर.
ट्रिप है यार
Round
इसमें.
18. Oh, the kill trip's working out pretty well now. As Kaide goes
Wow,
up through, blending
smoke.
fast. Wild TP attempts, but shut down. Kaide once again back into it.
अरे.
Finds the 3K.
रॉसी
It's
अकेला
now
बचा है.
just
2
King
HP
Rossi
खत्म.
with 2 HP left. The spike on
Safe.
the ground. This round is done.
Surely, stick a fork in it.
30 seconds left.
Rossi,
वापस 10-8
2
हुआ.
HP in a dream. We've seen some of these players really defining
10-8
the odds.
guys. लीड पे तो इधर रिडल
On
वाले
low
ही है.
HP,
लीड
but
हमें
I'm not
चाहिए था.
believing this time. Kaide's getting a bit of a hunt on. He's going to catch him in transition. 4K for Kaide.
आ रहा है पीछे से गया.
Finally, we found the answer. What does it take to stop Damara? Multiple trips and some counter utils.
पूरा 2
He had to
ट्रिप
run
लगा
into
हुआ
2
था उधर.
trips
2
to
ट्रिप.
get killed there. Love that Lightning Fast is doing that TP against Minty, the psycho himself. But it's double digits for Riddle, and you've got to respect the fashion in which they secure that round. They just lost the previous round.
टाइम आउट लिया है
before that.
VLT वालों ने.
That exact same setup. Deep sea info line on the op for stack A. Didn't work out for them. But they know, like, the macro is correct. If we just run it back, it'll probably work out
I
for
think
us.
ये लोग थोड़ा
They were
फास्ट
right.
जा रहे हैं.
बहुत जल्दी जल्दी पुश मार रहे
That's
हैं.
fantastic calling from Jojo.
एक साइड पे
But also
फुल
just
कमिटमेंट दे रहे.
The fact that
कि
they
इसी में
had the ult
जाएंगे.
spent
दूसरा
initially
साइड
and
देख
just
ही नहीं
staying
रहे.
true to their game plan as well. It's just so much
उनको भी रीडेबल
skill
है ना वो
matters
चीज
for Riddle
इधर
Order
से
up to
जाएंगे.
this point.
और
It
ए
did
पे ही
look
जा
like
रहे हैं.
सारे
वो
before, but
कंफर्म साइट
now-
यही है.
Now it's Velocity, the timeout from Coach Godspeed to try to lead them to the promised land. You've got 10 to 8. You're down 2 rounds.
See what they come up with. Love the movement of the double trips from Riddle Order over onto long as well. That was the pathing from Velocity. In that round where Riddle Order had the big short setup as well, like, it's starting to read into some of these tendencies now. That's where you have to have multiple variations of how you're going to execute a site.
Oh boy. We're going back to 8, Billy.
Of course. Goes without saying. Jojo, it's not a good round to picking up the orb here, buddy. I know it looks juicy. He's not going to feel greedy enough to do it. Quick TP from Lightning Fast deep onto long here. There's a cam being placed above Velocity's head. And it's, you know, funnily enough,
फिर से एक ही तरफ ही जा रहे हैं यार.
back, and now I feel like Velocity are like, yeah, let's do that.
Meeting their opponent's challenge, but with more utility being dumped across, you know, just almost baiting them out as well. Velocity once again happy to chill out.
Yeah, convergent paths being held. Kaide's waving that around.
There's no one on site too. Russ might have Rolling Thunder, but okay, the drone does at least call it clear, so
विले ने ऐड कर
it's
दिया.
gonna be convergent paths first, down to 50 seconds, and then the Rolling Thunder that gets dumped in, but
Trade हो गया
Yaska
4v4.
on top of it. Lightning Fast able to answer back, but more players all the way across. Now Lightning Fast goes in for the safer TP, but also for Kaide to retrieve more information.
पीछे से आ रहा है नियॉन. सेट डाउन आ रहा है पीछे से.
That there might be a slight flank. Doesn't see Soldem anywhere throughout the past 2
पीछे देखने पड़ेगा वरना
Nice operator down.
And finally caps on to the operator player. Kaide going through as well, but he managed to find
1v2 1v2
and
है.
it's just Minty who's managed to slip
मिंटी है
through.
गाइस मिंटी.
Still though, not much else.
मिंट वाली मिंटी.
Just the one dark cover around A short.
देखा
Feels the need to push on the pressure onto Madeline.
ओ यार
Just
1v1
निकलना पड़ेगा
हो
रॉसी
गया
को.
भाई.
Where
रॉसी को
else can
निकलना ही
SK
था
be
यार.
here
रॉसी निकल जाता तो मार लेते.
Back into the smoke. Taps onto it.
यार घुसो यार
Rossi
रॉसी.
thinks twice. plays it
Nice.
safe, goes in and round the
Nice,
back.
nice,
It's
nice,
another
nice, nice,
round
nice,
for
nice.
Velocity. Hook, line,
W.
and sinker.
बस
And this
W
really
W.
shows a lot about their mentality. Like they're just
क्लोज ही
trusting
हो
in
रहा
their
है बट हमें
game plan.
लीड चाहिए ना.
They are saying, I don't care about the macro of this game. I don't care if you've got info on C. I don't care what your setup is. We're going A and we're going to win the fight. If you've got 5 players on that A site, we're going to win.
इस बार टाइम लेके करा
Like
तो
I
हुआ.
said, it really reminds me of that Champs Grand Final, the way that NRG was playing sometimes. Like they just take the minimum map control,
अन्ना
and
अन्ना
with the
लेट्स
breach
गो.
drop, they want to fight.
Anna,
They just want
Anna.
to pull you.
It's surprising that they're actually good for the
बेस्ट
ball, but
ओनर
now
है
he
यार
doesn't
वो.
come through from Riddle Order.
कुछ भी
वही.
बोलो
Sold out
कूल
with the
ओनर है
judge.
एकदम. बेस्ट कूल ओनर बोलते हैं ना एकदम गुरु के टाइप.
Straight up in their
वैसे
face
है.
in lobby. If
Oh
he
my
needs to
God.
close the
Chill.
distance a
हाँ
little bit
बहुत
more.
चिल रहते
And he
प्लेयर्स
does
के
have the
साथ भी.
overdrive
देखा
to
नहीं
rip
था
later
वो
on.
जो जीते थे पिछली बार 81 ने जो बताया था कि
Drove off the
पार्टी
line
कर
here.
रहे होंगे प्लेयर्स के साथ. तो
Pushed
वही
away, he's gonna
कूल
respect
एकदम
that.
चिल.
Falling back to A long,
Chill guy.
joined up
W
with by
owner है
Jojo,
यार.
while Velocity prep this B hit.
मतलब ये मजाक की बात नहीं है कि इतने बड़े स्टेज
Got some
तक
couple
लेके
of
गए
offensive
हैं.
post plants as well.
प्लेयर्स की मेहनत तो है ही है. साथ में वही पूरा और के लोगों को देखना होता है कि हाँ ये हो रहा है.
But it's not happening.
Yeah,
बी पे अभी
Aftershock,
प्लांट
Hunter's
करा है.
Fury. Gonna be hard to complete this. You got a couple shockies as well as Velocity. Riddle prepping themselves for the retake.
They might be able to get on top of the spike, but this post plant utility, it's gonna be so oppressive. Kaede though makes a go at a couple of shots, takes down one
Nice
player by middle, but
3v4
Madeline in with a Hunter's Fury,
डिफ्यूज
takes
पे
down
बैठ गए हैं.
Jojo,
स्मोक पे स्मोक करके
covering the entire side
हाफ
of smokes now,
डिफ्यूज
but
हो
Riddle,
गए.
they've managed to stick it at least
जल्दी
halfway.
पुश करना पड़ेगा.
नाइस वन. 10-10
अभी-
गाइस. लेट्स गो भाई. फील द वेलोसिटी. फील
Great
द
read from
वेलोसिटी.
Velocity. Multiple rounds in a row
ये
going towards that A side of the map.
अभी बाय नहीं है.
And what's the setup for Riddle Order? It's a big
W.
C stack.
बढ़िया राउंड था ये. देख के मजा आ गया. लाइक भले ही स्मोक हो गए ये हो गए बट कर दे. यूटिल्स बढ़िया यूज करे हैं. सोवा का अल्ट हो. बीच का वो कंकस मतलब जो स्टन है वो स्टन नहीं वो ब्लास्ट वाला. हाँ आफ्टर शॉक हुई. Utils बढ़िया है use
to ninja that spike. They just get in the smokes and get down and dirty with it. 10 apiece now. Money broken for Riddle.
इधर एक ट्रिप है.
Velocity. Post-tack timeout. Credit to them.
अच्छा हुआ भाई सोवा को बफ देते हुए साइफर की ट्रिप रिवील करे. रिकॉन ये नहीं करा भाई. पता चला सोवा के रिवील में ट्रिप वगैरह ये सब रिवील हो रहे हैं. बफ हो गया सोवा. करियर
They're
खत्म.
stacked up onto the C site though. All the
अब बाय
shots
नहीं है भाई. इजी मारो
possibly
अभी.
lethal.
10
It's
लेवल.
overdrive from Soldem as well, but Damar hangs back, pushes
Oh,
on toward
bhai.
the backside now through
Ulala,
the cages.
ulala.
Soldem with overdrive, tries to track onto his opponent.
भाई
but it's got
दोनों
too much
नियॉन
to look
खेल
at.
रहे हैं यार.
Just Duff managed to make it happen though. Kaide coming
अरे
through with
नहीं.
some shots as well, and everyone from Velocity stuck
अरे
inside the
नहीं.
C while they
2v2
managed to gun
गन्ना
down
उठा.
Soldem. But they've
चलो
got
अच्छा
two
वो
more
अटक
to
गया था
go.
उसको भाई.
Neural theft will reveal. They try to set up for the high load. Full trust
कन उठा
in
लेगा
their
लग रहा है
automatic
हाँ उठा
rifles.
Nice.
Going in for the
1v2.
first. SK Rossi finds the first snap. And down to the back lines, it's just Jojo swinging.
Nice.
Nice one.
Through it.
Nice.
The recon towards
Feel
Red
the
Lines.
velocity. Feel the velocity. Let's go guys. W.
You could
आगे
feel
हम लोग
all
एक
of
राउंड
those
के
चलो
लीड
please.
पे अभी
fans'
एक भी
heart
राउंड मत
thumping
दो
their chest
प्लीज
when Soldan was going
एक राउंड
ballistic.
निकाल दिया तो भाई
एक
On the flip
राउंड
side
भी
of the
मत
C
दो
side
अभी
there, I thought he
प्लीज
was gonna mop everyone up.
दिस इज इम्पोर्टेंट इज द
But Velocity
भाई
managed
दमारा
to
ने
hold
मारा है और
their
उनके
nerve.
नियॉन ने भी बढ़िया खेला है भाई
2 more rounds to get it done
दोनों
here.
नियॉन ने ये राउंड
Although
डोमिनेट
early
करे
on
हैं
in Swiss, but
दोनों
some of these games
बढ़िया।
are some absolute
W.
bangers. It feels like we're deep in the playoffs. Every team here at Ascension Pacific has really come to play, and it's beautiful to watch.
अभी एक भी राउंड मत दो
Just really
बता रही हूँ
giving
मैं
it their all today, map after map.
यार ट्रिप्स तोड़ दो कोई दमारा के लिए वो खुद
Just
के
the
अच्छे
sheer
से मार पाएगा
determination and all the prep that has gone through with it. This is the result of an entire year's worth of challengers plays.
Kaide wants to get aggressive.
Gonna fall back here.
Feels like Riddle.
अरे
Good
यार
opening
एक को
pick.
निकाल
The
ही लिया
crosshair placement was gorgeous. No more util
करना
from
पड़ेगा एक
us.
ट्रेड
Rossi, though, sneaking all the way through. Damar getting the trade onto Kaide as well. Suddenly, Solom spots out onto Rossi. They're trying
अरे
to retain control over
खत्म।
this B side, but
बी पे
Velocity
लेना
has
तो
other
चाहते हैं बट
ideas.
अच्छे से
Damar
डिफेंड
now
करना है
within fatal range. Fast
4v4
lane set up, and
है
suddenly
guys,
Riddle
straight
Lord, I think, to
in.
hang back. It's a recon as well.
Come
Quickly
on,
shot down.
come on.
Damar managed
We
to
need
find
that
another
match
shot.
point, match point, match point, match
Velocity
point.
feeling uncomfortable. They don't like the way it
Guys,
feels in the B
match
side.
point
It's
चाहिए ये।
claustrophobic. They're gonna pivot to A, but
और
Riddle
ओटी
one
नहीं चाहिए
step
मैच
ahead.
पॉइंट के बाद 11-13 चलेगा
Off
ओटी नहीं
angles,
चाहिए मैच
one and
पॉइंट भी
dones
चाहिए
already
Match
set
point
up.
बहुत कुछ चाहिए बहुत कुछ
Recon
चाहिए
reveals the
अरे यार 1v3 हो गया
अरे नहीं खत्म
भाई 3 निकाल दिए सोवा ने उधर ही
खत्म लेवल
Same position there.
हाँ,
Over on Graffiti
guys,
side.
क्या
Feels
बोलूं
like
मैं
it's good for a multi-frag every time.
इधर ही 3 निकाल दिया दमारा को निकाला गोलू को निकाला फिर उसको नियॉन ने निकाला ऐसे मारा गाइस ये राउंड तो बिल्कुल एकदम कंफर्म करा देते कि ओटी जाएगा अगर गया तो बट प्लीज यार फील द वेलोसिटी वी आर फीलिंग इट कम ऑन वी आर
बाय बहुत
फीलिंग
कम है अभी
रस बहुत लो हो गया है बाय ही नहीं है
Now it's the early spams. Oh, Pilly. Slight half by from Velocity and just dumping bodies into this B site. Riddle Order had everything
Slow हो
locked
गया
in.
फिर भी मारा
Damara though managing to
अरे
slip one through the
लाइटनिंग गया
net.
बाय ही
Minty
नहीं है
right
इतना
under cover, but now the biggest issue is the spike.
guys we are feeling the velocity come on
Hand delivered.
यार पिछला
3-4
राउंड अगर मिल जाता ना तो एटलीस्ट श्योरिटी हो जाती यार
हाइड कर लेगा कैरी किया रेंज
टुंग 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 टुंग
Knocked out by the dark cover.
3v4 है और रस के
Thinking to turn
लो
away. I
भी
mean,
है
they've
थोड़ा
been
और
interested
गन
in
भी नहीं
Garage
है
for a
इतना
while, but that trip is still
रस को
there.
हाइड कर देना चाहिए हो सकता है थोड़ा बहुत
स्पाइक बी पे डाउन है ना
So
उधर
pathing
हाँ बी पे ही
over
हाइड
to
करना
C
पड़ेगा
instead.
शेर
ले
के
सकते।
पिंजरे में डाउन
Meanwhile,
है
SK
जैसा
Rossi with the rifle in hand. Planted as the
नियॉन होता तो अभी
lurkers
फटफट लेकर आ भी
now.
जाता वो
Being able to
यार।
sneak on through, but spotted by
दमारा
Yasuo
होता
at the end. Russ
इधर ही
unfortunately
है
goes
मैच
down,
पॉइंट पे पहले रिडल
तब-
वाले
and
पहुंचेंगे
it's
खत्म
just all dark.
गया
गाइस
Nothing
गाइस
seen
गाइस
for Rossi. Can't make it out of the smoke as well. Position surely noted because of the camera. Kaide tries to step on
Nice.
back.
Chris
10
Cross
seconds
बैठ
left.
गया अभी।
Rossi wanting to
एनटी
isolate
यार
the
एनटी
duels, but
ओटी चाहिए अभी
crouched
यार
down.
ओटी
Minty just throws him off balance. It's now Riddle Order up to series point.
Amazing adjustments from both of these teams. Riddle one step ahead in the rotations the round previous, and this round they are just ready for a quick B hit. Punish Velocity for doing so.
हाय
Nice
ओटी
and
चाहिए
clean.
ही चाहिए अभी जैसे तैसे
Series point now for Riddle Order, or it's OT for Velocity.
Operators out. Quickly spotting it. He swaps over to the judge. Has it set up for himself, and Mint finding a shot through the cages.
Trade हो
Damar,
गया
though, finding
4v4
Soldem now. and trying to think as to where Minty could be. Meddling comes through. The Mara catching
एक ही बंदा काफी है ना इन लोगों का, एक ही काफी है, 2v2 बचा है अभी.
And Riddle Order managed to wrangle back some
अरे
control.
नहीं,
It's down
इन लोग का
to
एक ही
lightning
बंदा
back to
काफी है
Meddling.
जैसा लगने लगता
Trying
है
to stick the
यार.
spike all the way through.
प्लांट करता हूँ अभी.
Got a flash and a couple more bits of utility as well.
इधर ही है ओमन गया
Riddle Order
1v2.
just sneaking carefully down to the
खत्म.
1v2.
जी.
Comes in to find the angles and he
ओ
manages
बच
to
गए
get
12.
next
ओटी भाई थैंक यू सो मच
OT.
यार, बहुत मुश्किल है गाइस.
And we're going
भाई
to
पूरा
an
एकदम
overtime.
स्ट्रेस फील हो रहा है भाई. नाइस वन. इन लोग का पूरा इक्वल हो जाता है ना, बट WP यार, WP VLT भाई, वी आर प्राउड ऑफ यू.
क्या ही खेल.
प्राउड ऑफ यू गाइस, प्राउड ऑफ यू. OT गाइस, लेट्स गो. प्राउड ऑफ यू गाइस, प्राउड ऑफ यू. थैंक यू सो मच. बहुत स्ट्रेसफुल था बट यस वी वर्थ इट. अभी तो भाई, अभी तो यहाँ से लौट के नहीं जाना है, यहाँ से बिल्कुल लौट के नहीं जाना है, बता रही हूँ मैं. कम ऑन बॉयज. गाइस वी गो OT, लेट्स गो. वही ना भाई, 1v2 हो गया था, 1v2 भी निकाला भाई. थैंक यू सो मच मेडलिन यार.
No matter how many
Good.
players are defending it, no matter how many ults, judges, ops, it doesn't matter. They still just find a passage of play to get the dub.
Just
मुझे तो 1v2 जब रह गया था लगा था खत्म है.
मेरे को भी लगा.
बहुत स्ट्रेसफुल मोमेंट था यार वो, देखने के लिए भी और खेलने वालों के लिए तो और, कि बस एक राउंड ऐसे हाथ कांप जाते होंगे भाई. ऑलरेडी कितने प्रेशर में है उनके फेस से ही पता चलता है.
This really is anyone's game. Both of these teams have made some great adjustments. Both of these teams have had some excellent reads and some good prep, and both of these teams have been making some very entertaining, huge plays. They both want to advance into the playoffs for a chance to join orgs just like this one in VCT Pacific. Do we need a third Japanese team, or do we need a South Asian representative? I mean, I'm sure different people will give you different answers about that.
Either way, though, all of these players just bringing so much talent to the table. And here they go, kicking things off. No T1, just a bit of noise outside of A. Already see presence.
Yeah, Velocity went for a set play there with the one-way. Would have been like a fault line or a flashpoint with the neon sliding in. Didn't find anything, so they're going to try to rotate back towards A. They've got some kill trips. Lightning fast, going to throw down a bunker smoke to try to disrupt this one.
चलो वापस जा रहे हैं, साइड से C पूरा खाली है यार. B पे भी कर सकते हैं यार. पुश मत करो, रुक जाओ थोड़ा सा, थोड़ा सा सबर करो. सबर. कुछ नहीं बोल रही, मैं तो फ्री फायर खेलती हूँ, मैं तो फ्री फायर खेलती हूँ. डायमंड दे दो, डायमंड दे दो मेरे को.
वापिस नहीं बैठो भाई, वो 3 वैसे दो लोग चिपक के मत बैठो, मारो.
मैं तो फ्री फायर खेलती हूँ. एजेंट मैक्स आउट करूंगी मैं फ्री फायर पे अभी भाई. हो गया मेरा, मुझे कुछ नहीं बोलना है प्लीज. कम ऑन. इन लोग का यार 1-2 बंदे भी काफी होते हैं ये लेवल पे. सी प्लांटिंग. इधर मारा गया. दौड़ने और चलने के तरीके से ही मैं दिखा देती हूँ कौन जीतेगा डुएल पे. समझ में आ जाता है बेचारा हमारा. बुरा लगा. अच्छे पोजीशन पे होल्ड कर रहे हैं.
Relay bolts, Yaska for the peak, but Russ answers with the fault line, completely concussed up, but
nice. क्या बात है. Feel the velocity, we are feeling it. Come on.
You think you're on the front foot throwing down.
Come on, velocity, come on. VLT.
A fault line and then a paranoia to follow up, and all of a sudden you're feeling a little bit silly. I mean, that's just fantastic prep again from Velocity. You talked about the crosshair placement. It's almost like they knew because they did know. I don't know if that's a read on the fly or if that's fantastic
दोनों टीम
prep that they
स्ट्रेस में है
know
यार.
if Riddle Order are denied into that A site that
अभी
they're
टाइम
going
आउट
to
है
triple
रिडल
window
का
together. You know, that is probably the kind of
गाइस
protocol
एक और
that
राउंड
many teams will go for to try and retake grass
प्लीज
like that.
यार
What an excellent read for Velocity to put themselves on series point, and Riddle Order will take a timeout.
Yeah, man. To be honest, I don't know if this could go to another cycle. I mean, this exact side, this defensive side, is precisely the position where Riddle Order didn't perform that well. This is exactly where Velocity managed to push them into overtime.
We'll see. Had a bit of time to consider everything that happened in
डबल
regulation
ओटी
and
नहीं
come up with some
चाहिए
answers. Jojo mowed him out in it. He's got a few ideas.
We've seen Soldan pull off so many different weapons, but into OT, you just gotta choose one.
Yeah, not allowed to juggle as much. Unfortunate, because it's so entertaining.
Oh,
He'll choose the glass cannon over on the C side of the map. And Velocity, this just screams confidence to me, Quack. You know,
oh, they're back.
they're just gonna do it again.
Let's go.
It's like they don't care.
Full faith.
We're gonna go A, and you're not gonna be able to hold us. You cannot contain us.
You talked about the breach, and it's happened, so why not? It's just Jojo here. Kaide trying to provide some assistance, but it's taking some time. Jojo goes in for the jump peek to check, but
Deploying drone.
information's still available.
Drone goes looking. This time, Velocity drop off Rossi. This is a different look.
गाइस वन मोर
Towards
राउंड
grass. Cage to cross out. Rossi not interested in holding around. Kaide in quick pursuit though. Wants to punish him on the cross back. Won't quite find the timing. Look at Yatsuka's position though. He's deep down C. He's got a can to play with. If he goes unchecked, this could be another OT.
It all comes down to that.
यार
Kaide,
नहीं
as you mentioned, the chase, managing
नहीं
to catch
यार
on the
कम
Madeline.
ऑन
And Yatsuka just left completely undetected. They managed to paranoia it though. They finally go in to find him out.
That's going to clear out backside.
Nice.
Has got the fault line and the aftershock to try
Or
to
if-
deny a retake attempt here. No relay
एक
bot, all
राउंड बस
paranoia left
ये
over.
एक
Rossi
राउंड
on the active lurk, checked by Minty, but not punished.
Otherwise, still okay.
अरे
Swap
बच गया
back
ऑपरेट
over to a main rifle now. Velocity though, then to go back through from garage, trying to pull off a big hold. Huge stun, area of denial, but still gunned down by the end. Russ has managed to hold the angles. Too quickly found. Rolling Thunder, trying to seal the
GG's guys, let's go, feel the velocity, feel the velocity, feel the velocity guys. ये intense match था but we won. Let's go guys, let's go.
And they earned it every step of the way. Once again, phenomenal.
Let's go guys, feel the velocity. What a intense. अरे भैंस की आँख कैसी की तैसी फंबल क्यों कर रही हूँ मैं? Guys, W यार, GG's. Thank you so much. Thank you so much यार. W यार, W. W. इन्होंने भी बहुत बढ़िया खेला है रिडल वालों ने. But we are the one. Let's go guys, feel the velocity. Let's go. What an intense match. W play यार, मजा आ गया यार. Thank you so much velocity. Yeah, feel the velocity.
Facial expressions, but you cannot deny
W.
the performance that they put up today.
What did-
Philly. 13-11.
Let's go
13-10,
guys.
and 14-12
ये
for the scorelines
VLT
for all three
GGWP.
matches they played in this series.
आइए guys,
But
let's
the
go.
ones that you got to hold up high for sure have
मजा
to
आ
be
गया भाई,
Velocity.
क्या
Coming
विक्ट्री
through
निकाली है.
from a
सीरियसली भाई,
slightly
मैप 1
underrated
हम लोग
region,
हार
shall
गए
we
थे.
say. Coming in with some
हार गए
interesting
थे. रिडल वाले चाहते तो मैप
interesting game plans,
2-0 करवा
and
देते.
monstrous
बट
players all
हमारे
throughout.
जो लोगों ने खेला है, मजा आ गया. GGWP. आइए guys, let's go.
Some of these Indonesian talents, they've had some excellent reads. They've got their own unique flavor, their own
W.
unique style.
रिडल वालों ने भी बहुत बढ़िया खेला है,
So
बट
brilliant to watch. It's extremely,
But
extremely entertaining.
समझ आ गया
I wanna
रिडल
see
वालों
what
को
else
मेरा
they can
बट
put
क्या
together in this tournament. And now, 2-0
जीजीस,
up
ये
in this
इससे ज्यादा
Swiss
हैप्पी और
stage.
क्या हो
They
सकता
have
है
a
गाइस।
really,
अपनी इंडिया की
really
टीम
good
ऐसे भी
chance
नहीं है कि आस पड़ोस के
of
लोग
going
हैं
through into
या फिर
playoffs.
इंडियन
And that
प्लेयर है
means that
एक टीम में,
if
ऐसा भी
Now's
नहीं,
up
अपनी ही
2-0,
टीम है इधर
Velocity
की
up
ही।
2-0, who's making it through
और
the group
खुशी की
between
बात क्या हो
Full Sets,
सकता है।
Riddle Order and Noxim,
लेट्स गो
who
गाइस,
gets a
लेट्स गो,
third
फील
spot,
द वेलोसिटी।
so to speak, if it keeps going
डब
this way. It's just ridiculous how competitive this group has ended up being.
लेट्स गो,
because of these teams
ये
stepping up to
गाइस
such a
व्हाट
high level coming
इंटेंस
here
मैच
into
भाई,
Ascension.
ओटी में लेके
This is
जाके
so
जीते हम
surprising,
लोग,
right? But that's
वो
exactly
भी
why
डबल ओटी भी
Ascension
नहीं।
Pacific
क्या बात
is
है
the event to
ये
watch. Down into this
भाई,
portion of
दिल
the year.
खुश
I mean,
कर
it's
दिया
just so
भाई।
crazy.
पहला
I
मैच
can
जब हारे
only
थे
hope
लगा था कि
that it was as
2-0 ना हो जाए, बट
entertaining, as exhilarating for these players to play and have fun.
मजा आ
As much
गया।
as it was fun
ये
for us to
फीलिंग
watch.
बहुत मतलब प्यारी है।
For sure.
डब्ल्यू
So for Riddle Order, got to lick their wounds
कुछ
now. They've
राउंड्स
got
पे
no
ऑब्वियसली
room
हार्ट
for
अटैक
error.
वगैरह आए थे, बट होता है यार, गेम में
Played a
थोड़ा
great
सा तो
game
झेलना
here, but
पड़ेगा
if
ही
you don't get the
कि
dubs
इतना
on the board,
बढ़िया
then
खेला
you're
है हम
going
लोगों
out
ने
in
भाई,
Swiss
जितना
after a
जरूरी
top
होता
4
है।
win.
वो
So
लेवल
it's
12 वाले
this
राउंड
is
में
the best
जिसमें
they could
1v2
perform
था।
last year.
हाँ वही भाई,
They've spent
ओटी
a whole
स्पेशली,
year
ओटी
preparing
भी
for this
ऑलमोस्ट हमें
tournament,
मिलता ही नहीं।
re-upped
ये
with pretty much the same
इधर
roster, and said
इधर
if we
मेरी
have
जान
another
अटक
crack
गई
at it, we'll
थी।
have a better
थैंक यू
time.
सो मच। क्या
Unfortunately, they
जीते
didn't know
भाई,
what was
मजा आ
brewing
गया।
in South
ये
Asia.
Oh,
They
फील
didn't
द
know that Mouse would hit their
वेलोसिटी।
peak form. And so, unfortunately, if it keeps going this way,
यार
it just
इस
might
बार
not be
अगर
the
मैं
right
जिंक्स
time for
नहीं
them.
कर रही हूँ,
That'll
इस
be a
बार
second
अगर
year in a row that they're unfortunately
एसेंशन
go home
जीत
empty-handed.
गए तो ग्लोबल स्पोर्ट्स
legitimately.
और
I mean,
VLT
none of us knew, and it's
VCT
just so
पैसिफिक
brutal as
में,
well.
ओ
But
भाई
nonetheless,
इंटर
an
करें।
explosive match
बिल्कुल भी
between
मैं
both
जिंक्स नहीं
teams,
कर
and
रही
to
हूँ।
close it all
ये
off, I'm
थ्रू
gonna
होना
toss it
चाहिए
back
भाई।
over to
हम
our
लोग
beautiful
साथ हैं,
guest,
वी आर
the
टुगेदर,
Latin Vita.
लेट्स गो
Take it away.
गाइस।
क्या मतलब मेरे को बंडल मिलेगा
Wow,
इसी बात।
Velocity
थैंक यू।
again never
भाई मजा आ
ceases to
गया, मजा आ
impress
गया।
us, to surprise us. Resilience
गाइस लाइक कर
clearly
दो, कम ऑन
shown
फटाफट।
from them. Most of the time we see that the scoreline was in the favor of Riddle, but Velocity.
हाँ वही ना, रिडल वाले बहुत अच्छा
So
खेले, नो
much
डाउट,
composure to be
बट
able to bring that game
उससे भी
into
ज्यादा
OT
बहुत 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 बहुत
and then
बहुत
close
अच्छा
it out. You can see a
खेला
9
है
out of
VLT
9
ने।
in post plans, even with the
व्हाट अ मोमेंट
disadvantage
यार।
in the
यार थोड़ा
first
सा
kills.
हैदराबाद
I mean,
वॉच
you
पार्टी
gotta
का वो
start getting
पीओवी दिखाओ
excited
यार।
about
अन्ना
this
बहुत खुश
Velocity
होंगे,
team. They
फाटू
moved to
वगैरह
2
सब है
and
उधर,
0
बच्चों
in the
वगैरह।
groups,
भाई
flawless
मजा आ
so
जाए।
far alongside Naus. Now, I
ये
tell you for free, I would not want to be in Group Omega with
डमारा,
such
ये
insane teams going on right
डमारा,
now. Shout
रॉसी,
out
रस,
Damara
मेडलिन,
once
गोलू
again.
क्या
You can
खेले,
also see, look at the assists on that breach, just
मजा आ
fantastic.
गया।
That combination
इसी
is
इसी
so
मोमेंट के लिए तो
core,
मैं करती हूँ
so
वॉच पार्टी
important to this
कि
velocity
लाइक
playstyle.
हम लोग
But
ही
they keep
जीते, हम लोग
defining it
सपोर्ट
and
करें
it
तो
keeps
कैसे नहीं
on
जीतोगे
growing.
यार।
Right, and they managed to pull
वेल
through,
प्लेड,
with that
वेल
combo
प्लेड,
of
वेल
young and experienced players, delivering great mentality needed to turn things around in those sticky situations. But again, we have also Riddle with that double duelist. They actually were doing so fine, but then again, the resilience coming up from the squad of Velocity, Damara especially again delivering
कोई
his
एनपीसी
work.
के चैट में लिख रहा है
Yeah, I mean,
स्पाइक प्लांट
I
हुआ
have to
पोस्ट
feel for
प्लांट
Riddle.
में।
I feel like for at least the first half of the game, if not most of the
भाई
game, they
साहब,
really did put a stop to
डब्ल्यू
Demara and that aggression. And then as the game
भाई
progressed,
डमारा
he
क्या
came
खेला है
alive,
भाई,
really started
ये है।
fragging heavy towards the end of that game. So this guy's been an absolute treat to watch, an absolute pleasure. This whole Velocity team, and I mean, we all can't wait to see more of them.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's amazing that Velocity is not just doing it once, but
गाइस बताओ अभी क्या किया जाए, बताओ बताओ अभी क्या किया जाए हैं। मैं तो यार कंफ्यूज हो गई।
वैलो खेले।
खेल तो लूं बट टायर्ड हूँ मैं यार थोड़ी सी, ऊपर से मैं कंफ्यूज
बेकरी
भी हो गई यार। मेरे को बैटल पास लेने में अभी बस 300 रुपए की कमी है। क्या करूं मैं, क्या करूं, क्या करूं, समझ नहीं आ रहा है। क्या करूं गाइस, पूरा एकदम दिमाग नहीं चल रहा है मेरा, बिल्कुल भी दिमाग नहीं चल रहा है भाई।
मैं आया एक मिनट।
गाइस बताओ। वही लो यार, देखो मैं लिटरली वॉच पार्टी के बीच में अपना वाईफाई फिक्स करवाने गई। वाईफाई फिक्स करवाते करवाते मेरे को खड़े रहना पड़ा। फिक्स तो हुआ नहीं, मैं बस खड़ी थी, इधर काम हो रहा था, थोड़ा बहुत देख रहे थे। वाईफाई का मेरा एक्चुअली सीन क्या है बस डाउनलोड स्पीड मतलब सही दिखाता है स्पीड टेस्ट में, बट जब डाउनलोड पे लगाती हूँ चीज़ें कंप्यूटर में तो मतलब स्पीड नहीं आता है, केबी पे स्पीड आता है, 1 MB भी नहीं, केबी पे आता है, उससे भी कम। तो वही वाईफाई का सीन थोड़ा सा फिक्स हो जाए। इधर तो स्पीड सही आ रहे, स्ट्रीम भी कर पा रही हूँ मैं। अभी तो क्या बोलते हैं, थोड़ा बहुत ही मतलब लैग हो रहा है जब मैं ये वीडियोस देखती हूँ, लाइक स्ट्रीम वगैरह 180p में लैग होता है। यही सीन है मेरे मेरे सब ब्राउज़र ट्राई करके देखे हैं, लाइक एज वगैरह मैंने सब पे डाउनलोड पे लगा के देखा है मैंने कि लाइक कहीं मेरे क्रोम का तो सीन नहीं है, कुछ नेटवर्क सेटिंग्स वगैरह सब मैंने चेकआउट कर लिए, बट सब सही है। और एयरटेल वाले भी लाइक बोल के गए हैं कि लाइक आपका क्या बोलते हैं, हमारे तरफ से तो नहीं लग रहा है, लाइक देखिए आप अलग अलग टाइम पे डाउनलोड करके। तो वही सीन है। अभी मैं टायर्ड हूँ थोड़ी सी, इसीलिए लाइक क्या बोलते हैं, और मतलब ऑलमोस्ट लाइक 9:30 बज गए हैं, तो 10 भी बजने वाला है कि नहीं? है कि नहीं दोस्तों? है कि नहीं? तो इसीलिए लाइक अभी वेलो आई थिंक नहीं करेंगे। चलो गाइस, इसी के साथ बाय बाय एवरीवन, बाय बाय पुकीज, टेक केयर। It's me Priyanka signing off from today's stream. Have a great night Pookies. Thank you so much for tuning in. जिन्होंने भी like वगैरह किया है, thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.